Ricam sizden bu 86 kişi beğeniye de başmış olsa çok şaşırtıcı olurdu. Yani konuşamadım ama başmış olsa çok tatlı olurdu. Hemen başlatabilirler, güzel. Playing Jenny King and complain something. You bitch. Fuck off. Amına kodum. Bas bas bas. Bas. Bas canım bas. Ben de sana basayım. Ne? Ne? Falcon bitch. Ya basma artık tuşa ne olur. Amına koyayım, blok tuşumu bozduk. Ya. Ya. Ya ya ya. Ya wake up Salina, let's go man. Back walking. Go on. Let's go be. Let's come back bitch. Ya ama canım, servisin burada bitiyor, okey? Aynen. Sonra ağlarsınız. Abi yayın yok mu abi? Abi Twitch'ten aç abi dersiniz. Zünk. Var mı isteyen Omniman sote? Kulaklığı ayarlıyorum, ondan sonra erken şey yaptım da bilerek. Hoş geldiniz. Bu arada ben şöyle ortada oturayım, siz göremiyorsunuz beni de. Ne yapıyorsunuz, iyi misiniz? Bir bara yayın açabilsin diye. Gerçekten bir bara fokus.
¿Cómo se encuentra Ciudad de México?
Bağırma reis. Selamünaleyküm. Bir bara yayın açabilsin diye gerçekten bu arada bana göre ayarladılar. NRS üzerindeki etkimi konuşmayalım istersen Waffle. Tek bir amacım var, onu yapamadım ama onu da yapacağım inşallah. O ne, orta parmak? Ha, spear'mış. O güzelmiş la.
Final Kombat 25, it's here. Qué hermoso está esto,
25 mu?
amigos, y yo estoy muy emocionado.
Hani Sony'nin SL nerf almıyor değil mi şimdi? Sana bir şey diyeyim mi? Şampiyon şey oldu. Ne oluyor?
Se va a ir en español o a sus casters en inglés.
What the fuck?
Produciré más adelante. Pero hablando de introducciones, talking about presentations, I think I'm gonna introduce someone who doesn't need any presentation at all because we talked to him yesterday and now.
Abi gerçekten oyunun özeti olan bir 2 gün geçirmedik mi? Şey diyordum. Hatırlarsan ikinci olan Havic'te ama en çok nerf Havic aldı. Vinao diyor.
Ed Boon, creador de Mortal Kombat. Ed, how are you?
Very good. Very happy to be here again.
I'm so happy to be talking with you again. And after yesterday, we had so many matches. We have, I think, more than 40.
Esah mı?
somebody has to be number one, and that's what we're here to find out.
Le pregunté a Ed acerca de qué pensaba, cuáles eran sus sentimientos el día de hoy. Me dice que
Fix
conoce
your
a muchos de los
game
pro players
and
y que verdaderamente cuando están en una partida, a él le da mucho pesar y le da mucho estrés porque pues quisiera que alguno ganara, pero no sabe a quién irle. Yo creo que, Ed, you need to support the one that is having most fun, right?
Yeah, but still, they've flown here from different countries, and they've put so much time,
Had the goat.
so much dedication. So ideally, I wish everybody could get one of the trophies, but I guess at some point you have to get down to one person.
Hani öğren
Oye, y
sonra
hablando
kemi
del
öğren.
trofeo, Ed,
Chat
what
yardım
can you
yeni
tell us
karakterler
about
kemi öğreneyim
this
sorusu.
trophy?
Oğlum
I
sen
think
önce
it's
oyunu
just
öğren
an
oyunu ben
amazing
sana
piece of art,
anlatamadım.
but I wanna know your opinion
Şuraya
about it.
basmayı bildiğin çarla oyun öğren. Sonra çar denemeye başlayın.
Kombat is these original trophies that they make, and this one's maybe one of the best ones. I really
Adamın
love
kostümü çok şey değil mi ya?
I've
Gay.
always been a big Scorpion fan, and so it's
I know.
yeah. So I cannot wait to see who wins it, and it's definitely going to look good in their house.
Learn
Y algo que
Spanish.
siempre se ha caracterizado aquí en los Final Combat son la originalidad en los trofeos y que no puede esperar para ver quién se lo lleva. So, are you ready
Ne
for the
kadar?
matches for today?
I'm going to be nervous.
Bir neden ertelendi. Bir
I
açıklama
wish
yok benim
all of
bildiğim.
the players the best of luck, the top 8.
Le desea a todos los jugadores la mejor de las suertes. Vamos a darle un fuerte aplauso a Ed Boon, por favor, creador de Mortal Kombat.
Por favor, por
Muchas
favor.
gracias, Ed. Thank you very much. Enjoy your
Muchas
day.
gracias, tanque schön.
Y amigos, el día de ayer fue un día bastante emocionante, como lo dijo Ed. Y
Hadi abi,
créanme
uzatma
que
be
las
abi,
partidas de hoy
başla
van a
abi.
estar bastante épicas. Yo les tengo que explicar un poquito de con
Sonic,
quiénes
Scorpion,
pasamos. Así que
Prox,
vamos
Faisal,
a-
Gür,
el primer match,
Nicholas
yo creo
Lavender,
que ya está icónico,
Prox,
porque
Faisal,
precisamente vamos a ver
Nicholas,
a uno
Manikani,
Pro,
tutacağımız
Pro, y
ilk
empezamos
aşamadaki
con
şeyler.
Sonic Fox. Así que un fuerte aplauso para Sonic Fox,
Ben
que
Prox
calificó
tutacağım
ayer
ama.
en la fase A. Y va contra Scorpion Prox. Un aplauso para Scorpion Prox, por favor. Un aplauso también para Chile, que está representando a
Meksika'ya acaba daha
Latinoamérica.
çok alkış gelir mi?
Pero, como están
Meksika değil mi
viendo,
o?
también tenemos a Faisal Kombat, quien es de Panamá. Un aplauso
Faisal
para
Kombat.
Faisal también.
Faisal Kombat. İki Şilili
Ah, de
var.
Líbano. Es de Líbano.
3
perdón.
Amerikanyalı
Es de Líbano.
var. 1 Türk var.
Tenemos
Bir Brezilyalı,
a Gür,
bir
que también viene de
Lebanonlu
Estados
var.
Unidos. Cristian, vamos a darle un fuerte aplauso.
Faisal Şeng oynamış ya. Evet gördüm. Video Games Yo'ya
Tenemos
şeyle
a Nicolás de Chile.
bak korkunç oynamış ki.
Tiene mucho apoyo Nicolás. Yo no puedo decir nada, yo no puedo estar ahí en el en
Hani
el apoyo.
Manik
También
kime
tenemos
yenildi?
de Brasil
Yenilmedi galiba.
a la banda Rain, que pasó en el grupo B.
Herobrine
Oigan,
baktın mı hiç Homelander
yo
oynanmış
ayer
mı?
solo veía que la banda Rain trae porra y quiero que en verdad escuchemos la banda Rain. La banda Rain gets all the support. También tenemos Kanimani de Turquía. Así que un fuerte
Kanimani.
aplauso también. De Líbano. Y tenemos a
Bak,
Tweety de
Waffle,
Estados Unidos.
kaşınma.
Oigan, ¿qué les parece si ahora
Bir anda sen de
vamos
yersin
con
24
nuestros
saati.
casters? Porque, oigan, creo que tenemos ahí todavía cierto apoyo. A ver, chicos, yo necesito que me digan de todos estos países. Ya hasta me corrigieron un país. ¿De qué país
O ne
vienen
neydi ya?
ustedes? Porque yo sé que viene gente también de Brasil, que andan por allá, mis compañeros de Brasil. Chicos. de
Dün
Brasil tenemos
kabul
buen
ettin
apoyo.
şimdi burada boş yapma.
And I know
Abi
that
özür
people
dilerim
from the
dedin.
USA
Kabul
are,
ettin dün.
of
Herkes
course,
şahit.
supporting.
Abim özür dilerim abim
supporting
paşam dedin.
my
Ben de tamam
favorite,
affettim seni
But
dedim.
I'm not, I haven't said that. Sonic Fox. Woo! Oigan, un aplauso para Sonic Fox también, chicos.
Çok yanlış zamandı.
And now,
Arabayın çok
we're
yanlış
gonna go for
zamandı.
the casters. Vamos con sus casters. Y los dejo. I leave you with the USA
Chat'teki en
casters
aktif
and the
kişiyi
English
banlamaz
casters,
hiçbir yayıncı.
which
Ben
are
hiçbir
gonna be
yayıncı değilim.
ketchup and mustard. We are on the other side. Pero
Ben böyle
los dejo con mis
olağan sıradan bir yayıncı da değilim. Her
Lady
şeyi yaparım
Michelle
ben.
y Haseo. Así que, amigos, nos vemos en un ratito para entregar este gran trofeo. Ahora nos vemos.
Muchísimas gracias. Y grandes palabras.
Abi adamlar konuşuyor biz sus.
Todos los detalles que da, claro que sí, del trofeo, los pensamientos de Ed Boon, qué sucede con los jugadores, me duele que alguien
No,
pierda,
mira.
pero es que sí nos va a doler, Lady Excel, no solo podemos tener un ganador.
Nos va a doler absolutamente. Efectivamente, acá hay gente que tiene a sus favoritos, evidentemente.
claro.
Pero también nos pasa a nosotros que hemos estado durante...
Anamı yazıyorum ve gitmiyor mesajlarım.
a estos pro players.
Sí.
Hemos visto toda la carrera, todo lo que han sufrido por conseguir sus clasificaciones. Y
Wow.
no puedes no empatizar al final con
Exactamente.
la mayoría de ellos. Ayer veíamos, por ejemplo, a Chuleta junto a Nico y se nos partía el corazón. Ayer, por ejemplo, en Chile
Chuletín.
le tenemos un montón de cariño por todo el esfuerzo
Claro.
que puso para poder clasificar. Entonces, de verdad, en estos momentos nos
Oğlum
gustaría
ben
que todos fueran
bak çok
ganadores,
şey
pero
gördüm.
sabemos que
Hayatımda bu kadar kötü bir şey
una
görmedim.
competencia, señores,
Bak
esta
çok
es
samimi
diferente,
söylüyorum.
competir y jugar, y acá se va a definir al mejor jugador de Mortal Kombat del mundo y solamente...
Ardacığım hoş geldin. İyi akşamlar.
Perfectamente. Lo
Ay,
ha
iyi yayınlar, iyi
dicho
akşamlar
Lady
okudum. İyiyim canım, sen
Excel.
nasılsın?
Ustedes ya lo
Aleykümselam.
vieron todo lo que han tenido que trabajar estos
Banshee
grandes
Japonca biliyor
jugadores
musun?
solo para llegar a este punto. Así que por favor, no se vayan a ir, quédense con nosotros, chicos, no se pueden
Hala,
perder
por
ninguna
favor
de las
diyorlar.
peleas. Apoyen a su jugador favorito y también todos los que
Ya,
se encuentran
soldakinin
dentro del
şekle
público.
şemale bak.
Gracias
Hadi
por
lan Prox.
acompañarnos. Espero
Sen de
que
parmaklarını
sigan
yamuk da-
hasta
Aha.
el último punto.
Nos tienen que acompañar todo el día porque
Abi bir
esto
şey
va a
diyeceğim.
estar épico.
Production'ın
Estamos comenzando,
visual
ya
kısmı da
está
çok.
preparando la primera pelea que, oye,
Bunlara
primera
Begans
pelea
yapsa
que
daha iyi
vamos
yapar ha.
haciendo. Primera
Bacım hoş
pelea
geldin
que
canım.
vamos
İyiyim, sen
haciendo.
nasılsın?
It's going to be one hell of an
Mira,
upset.
Lo sé,
And
lo
it's
sé.
yo ya
so
no sé si tengo
strange
high, tengo fiebre,
to
tengo
describe
calor.
Abi
it as an upset.
İspanyol ablalar susun alo.
Con todos los estados
But we're
en
looking
estos
at the fact
momentos,
that,
esta es
alright,
una pelea
this looks like a
icónica.
button
Esto se
check
ha
to
dado
me.
en finales de
There must
finales
be.
de
I see
SEO.
the laughing
Yeah,
here
if
from
there-
Sonic
if there's
Se ha
no
dado
headphones
esta
on
final
Sonic
en
Fox's
millones
head, this is probably not a real match.
otros
But
eventos.
no, it's more the
Y
fact
acá
Lan yeter be.
habrían
Benim
todos
bloklayıp
comienza
duruyorlar.
Gear is
Ne-
here. Who knows? Maybe he's
Oğlum denemek için bile sik...
Vamos con esto, señores.
Antes del bar and check, ya sabes, una mini pausita. Ya
Ya
sabes,
probando los tibac.
esa mística danza del arriba abajo es para
Bir şey
decirnos
diyeceğim. Sonic Fox
que ya están listos los
Geras.
jugadores, así que no te preocupes.
Es el movimiento clave.
Aha nerd. %100
Eso
nerd.
me encanta porque ve las
%100
sonrisas de
nerf.
los jugadores, es que a
Yüzde
pesar de
yüz
ser una
nerf.
competencia, todo lo que tú quieras, lo están disfrutando.
Abi şu ablaları susun ne oluyor? Sikerim ha.
Final Kombat. Así que estamos a punto de arrancar Sonic Fox versus Scorpion Prox.
Contrincantes más no enemigos se llama esto. Hay mucha camaradería entre ellos.
Exactamente.
Se comparten muchas techas. Les gusta mucho jugar juntos y sabemos que lo disfrutan mucho.
En stream mi? Yanlış mı geldik biz?
Absolutamente todo. Esto está comenzando, gente. Compártanlo en todas sus redes. Esto inicia en estos momentos. Tenemos transmisión para todos ustedes a través de las pantallas de Warner Play Latino y para HBO Max para todo el mundo. Vamos.
Bu ne oğlum?
Esto. Let's go, Joseo.
Primer round y tenemos ya el flawless. Ya sabes, tiene que venir un poquito de intercambio de proyectiles.
Bir dakika, Sonic şey mi oynuyor?
Sector está lista, cuidado, el wake up delay. Comenzamos con un poquito de presión, hacemos la distancia correcta, intentando cazar con una patada baja, no es suficiente. Un poquito de soneo, vienen los misiles, espérate que estaba el sombrero activo.
Mira, y precisamente Sonic Fox nos sorprende con una Sector, a diferencia de su Cyrax, que fue lo que ocupó durante todo el día de ayer para clasificar. Y Scorpion Prox va a buscar soluciones con este Habit, que ha estado labiando mucho con la clásica dupla del malvado, de malvado. Ojo acá con el sombrero de Kullao.
Çipe bayağı yedi ha. Oha. Zot.
Muy tranquilo.
Ajá.
Uy, breakeo bastante temprano por parte de Scorpion Prox. No quiere coger daño. Ya no le quedan barras para poder escapar. Cualquier
Güzel bu
entrada de
arada.
Sonic Fox podría
What the
hacer daño.
fuck? Ne yaptın evlat?
Esto
Abi
va.
bu ne komentar?
Teníamos que tomar una decisión y
Sesi
esta fue
kapatsam
la
mı?
correcta. Mira nada más el daño y una vez más nos estrellamos en el sombrero. Hay un punish, no podemos capitalizar. Vamos a intentar cazar a Sector, ya sabes, escapa perfectamente. 1, 2, 3, cambia de lado y con eso ya Sonic Fox se lleva el primer round.
Sonic Fox poniendo el primer punto en su marcador, señores, con este primer round. Va nuevamente Scorpion Prox a tratar de buscar la pelea hacia adelante, pero lo interrumpe muy bien Sonic Fox. Buenísimo ese movimiento. Logra caer en la trampa de la bomba.
Abi biz ne izliyoruz, bu ne?
Una entrada limpia y combo muy bien confirmado por parte de Scorpion Prox. 300 puntos de daño bajó a esa barra de Sector. Amenazante nuevamente. Android. Ojo, cuidado ahí con el sombrero de Kullao que empieza a presionar los proyectiles. Vamos con los
Perisne.
1, 2. Uy, el armor. El armor, pero es que esos reflejos, Caseo, esos reflejos, Dios mío.
Claro que sí, y ni se diga ese trade. Ambos saliendo volando, un flawless. Vemos, sí podemos intentar sacar una entrada, una patada baja. Comienzan los
Abi ne oluyor?
misilazos. Muy difícil. ¿Cómo te quieres acercar, Scorpion Prox? Que es un poquito complicado. Hasta que ahí encuentra la apertura, ese último misil. Viene activa la mina. Vamos aquí. Casi parecía como para extender el combo. Se ve una oportunidad grande, Lady.
Una oportunidad bastante grande.
¡Uy!
Muy estupendo el intento del castigo que logra conectar ahí Scorpion Prox, obligando a breakear y ocupar todas sus barras de super medidor a Sonic Fox.
Oy.
Otra vez se repite la receta. Ahora sí no hay barras para poder escapar. El daño está asegurado.
Qué limbo.
Va a buscar el óptimo Scorpion Prox
Nice.
y es suficiente para llevarse este round. 2 veces cayó en la trampa.
Biz niye bunları dinliyoruz
Obviamente,
ya?
aquí de Final Combat. Así que vámonos para Final Round. La armadura. No
Oy.
podemos sacar de su posición a
Çok güzel
nadie,
backdash bu
pero
arada.
pues sí, podemos intentar confirmar aquí un poquito de daño trabajándolo. El round start muy importante. Algo de punish. Sí, señor, intentando hacer los checks. Quítate de encima. Pero vamos con un agarre. Muy bien, gracias, Mavado. Pero estamos contra pared. Cuidado. A ver si podíamos sacar algo en el aire. Cambiarnos de lado. Esperar un error de Scorpion. Pero un poquito de presión y venga el agarre.
Venga el agarre por parte de Kunlao. Ojo acá con el sombrero también que molesta mucho.
Abi biz ne yaşıyoruz, bu ne?
Con Mavado resolvemos ese problema por parte
Ahí
de
está,
Scorpion
ahí está.
Prox. Había
Sesi kapatıp ben anlatayım mı maçı?
obligado a breakear ahí Sonic Fox. Uy, señores,
Oğlum Rips nereden
todo.
izliyor?
Vamos a ver la confirmación de parte de Scorpion Prox. Y ahí está.
Tremendo,
Primer
tremendo.
punto. Entonces,
Katana
para
fans
Scorpion
out there.
Prox.
Sesi kapatıp
I
sen
honestly did
sussun.
not mean to. Katana fans out there.
Oğlum Rips sen de sus.
Can we even call that an upset? I mean, Fabs, those are literally the 8
Bunlar
best
da şey
competing
konuşuyor.
players worldwide, you know, this
Con
season.
calma,
Oh, yeah.
¿Qué pasaba aquí con Sector?
Giganşım kesene bereket canım.
Esto es un FTT.
Ben bu kadar ucuza gittim ama falan demiş.
Para poder hacer este tipo de ajustes, creo que es la ronda correcta para hacerlo.
Down
Y
check, let's go.
Fox va nuevamente a su Cyrax.
Aha.
Ha dado tantos trofeos en esta temporada de Pro Competition, tantas clasificaciones, así que va a asegurar en este
Hevik'te
momento
sizce ne?
el round, tratando de asegurar el
Se-
round con este cambio de personaje.
Hevik'te ne var da bu kadar?
Puede ser la fórmula
Oh, oh,
ganadora.
oh, oh.
Necesitamos una victoria. Vamos
Çok
a
akıllıca.
trabajarla. Ahí están las bombas. Cuidado, respeta. Poco a poco, haciendo su distancia. Scorpion Prox sabe que no se debe de acercar tan fácil. Cuidado, la neoplasia alta.
Güzel.
Interrumpiendo en varias ocasiones Sonic Fox solo con una patada baja.
Prox ama çok
Totalmente,
Robin.
estaba tratando de jugar
Uy.
seguro por el agarre. Uy, bueno, ahí.
Uy.
Armor, tu brazazo, señores, 2 veces.
Katana fans out there.
Oğlum ne oluyor?
I honestly did not
Para
mean to.
Kerem olsun yeter ki
Katana
sen.
fans out there. I honestly
Beni
did
parayla
not
kandırabileceğini
mean
mi düşünüyorsun Gigan?
Te lo puedo creer
Ben
definitivamente.
öyle bir insanım.
Así que vamos, vamos. Excelente leyendo ahí a dónde.
Excelente,
vamos. Así que eso nos va a permitir una confirmación del brazazo bajo. Un
Confirmación,
cambio de lado y que viene muy bien. Buena paciencia por parte de
Cyrex'e
Sonic
uhu
Fox.
yapmışım,
Ahí
düşünsene.
está.
Zınk.
Viene la bomba. Quedamos
Zınk.
atrapados.
Cyrex
Un
nerf,
poquillo
şey,
por
buff.
aquí, por allá.
İki armor
Y
öldü.
sigue porque ahí está
Prova
mandando
attı,
bola,
hadi.
botello, sí está ya.
Aha, yalanla şeye bak.
El Sara. El
Heyecan ana. Senin kevaşe. Armor at. Amına koyayım. Banet Fate Block atarak.
Ay, Dios.
Tamam bar var.
Logra conectar el brazazo, señores, pero habían barras para escapar.
Ajá.
Al lado de Sonic Fox, breakeo de inmediato.
Lan Mavado yok.
Con el low, con muy poca vida ambos jugadores.
Hadi lan Prox.
La tensión se siente en el ambiente acá en Pro Competition Ciudad de México. Fatal Blow disponible.
Ne yaptın orospu?
Ay, mata, señores, sí. Acá está. Esto es death. Esto es muerte, señores. Tremendo.
Galiba bu şey. Hani bu anda bunu hiç yapmaz hareketiydi o.
Créeme que al menos eso
Sattı
fue
ya
algo
abi.
en caso de
Prox
perder
bak
este
buralara
round.
oynayamıyorsun işte
Está
ya.
preparando Scorpion Prox y vámonos. Final round y otra vez a intentar cargar.
Punish oldum nasıl
los
unutsun oğlum deli misiniz?
Tratar de cargar los recursos, efectivamente tener
Ulan Mavado.
ventaja de barras de super medidor es muy importante contra Cyrax,
Ay,
especialmente con el uso que está dándole a los armors.
Güzel.
Scorpion Prox va por el agarre, le dice que
Ajá.
no, muy bien, le pega a Bambú para que no se recargue tan rápido.
Lan Mavado.
Cuidado, tratando de
Abi Mavado'nu.
de los
Aha.
Chutis, pero Prox, tenemos a Mavado para poder acortar la distancia. Presión, juego neutral, tratando de...
Up block, let's go. Var yok.
Scorpion Prox, un adblock increíble para castigar
Ne yaptın oğlum?
impecablemente.
Ahí estaba el punish, una ventaja de vida buscando el trade. Recuerda, up block, Dios, estaba más que listo
Let's
Scorpion
go.
Prox. Y aguas, porque todavía estaba ahí el breaker, pero no entramos
Aferin lan
en el punto
Prox.
en que podríamos haberlo utilizado, lo pensamos.
Hadi
y
evlat.
con eso ya Scorpion Prox lleva 2 victorias.
Hadi. Sen misin şeyde? Aferin oğlum. Hadi Prox.
Dando de qué hablar en este mismo momento, pero todavía queda mucho por decir. Está Sonic Fox al frente, no es
Ajá.
cualquier jugador. Ojo con los tutientes.
Amına koyayım.
La armadura no alcanzó para el multi-hit, habían 2 bombas.
Yapma.
Entonces finalmente entra otra vez
Başladık
el
mesai.
juego del piso en lava que te propone
Zınk,
Zaira
zınk,
de manos de Sonic
zınk,
Fox. Le vamos a Madame
zınk.
para poder resetear el combo. Veamos o se va a dar su traguito. No, la bomba.
Amına.
La botella, la botella. El
Abi
botellazo.
hiç yiyince atamazsın. Bu 2 tane gelen
Scorpion Prox
kameraya gelen
tiene
bunlara da gelsin ya.
considerable daño. Le
Allah
llegó
belanı
acá
ver.
una gane.
Çevireceğim mi? Niye break
Breaker
atmıyor?
en una situación algo
Abi bu ondan mı sunacak
Todavía
maçı?
estoy apostando por intentar rescatar el round.
Oy.
No lo sé, vamos a confiar en este momento. Excelente, ya estaba listo Mavado para
Hadi oğlum.
defender. Vámonos
Kırt,
para
kırt,
la
kırt.
orilla, nos acercamos con la neoplasia. Una más, ya estaba
Güzel
buscando
throw.
una vez más interrumpir.
Bir Mavado yardım
Buena
alttan. Zınk.
defensa por parte de Scorpion.
Muy
Olmadı.
buena defensa por parte de Scorpion Prox. Entra muy bien y muy claramente
no.
ese low
Oh.
va a confirmar en Fatal Blow.
Vuracak.
Pero habían barras para poder escapar por el lado de Sonic
Sakın
Fox.
hit alma.
Las barras de vida están casi igualadas. Sonic
Bir
Fox,
armor.
Posición de Fatal Blow también disponible. Tratando de entrar nuevamente por los lows.
Oh,
Cuidado.
lan o Mavado.
Podrían ser castigados.
Mavado nerede?
Un whip por parte de Scorpion Prox. Castigo que no se hace esperar.
Ya Prox Mavado'ya bassana ya.
Colocan un puntito más ahí a su marcador de rounds.
Oğlum Mavado'ya bassan bitireceksin ya.
Es una virtud, así que simplemente
Aman
aprovecha el whiff punish. Así que tenemos un round arriba para Sonic Fox. Y vamos a comenzar con algo de presión. Cuidado, todavía nada.
bekliyordu
iniciado.
mu Mavad
Gran
şeyi?
entrada. Espera, ahí estaba el counter.
Çok
Una
güzel, çok
explosión.
güzel.
Hay punish por parte de Scorpion. Vamos a aprovechar
Abi, ne
el
oluyor?
daño,
Biz
la
bunları-
oportunidad perfecta de Havik. Casi cargada la tercera barra. Ahí está para Scorpion. Todavía en caso de emergencia le falta un poco más a Sonic Fox.
Todavía no tiene forma de escapar Sonic Fox y el daño se sigue acumulando.
41.
411 puntos de vida.
Kırma.
Llama Madame Bu en el momento.
Ama gerçi bunu şeyi kullanırsa kıracağım mecbur.
Romper la arremetida de Scorpion Prox. Tenemos
Ay,
3 barras
Jesus.
disponibles. Vamos con los Tutintins. Fatal Blow.
Ne oldu?
también.
Allah sizin belanızı.
Issue. But did you see it? Sonic Fox went for the Madden Bow drink. You can't be drinking. There's that helping hand in front of you. Now is not the time for that. But that's a match point for Scorpion Prox. One more round and Sonic Fox goes to losers in round 1 of this finals day.
Oğlum şaka mı bu ya?
Plus frames for Havoc. The advancing low. Two times Sonic Fox just eating this. Plus frames.
Abi kafayı yersin ya.
I mean, Sonic Fox won through the group in dominating fashion, was easily the favorite to get out of the group, but this is a different day. We're on finals day. You got to make it count now. There's a big opening. Here's a confirmed Sonic Fox. The bombs are coming out, which means a mix-up is on the other end of it. Even the Cyrax, tried and true. Even if Scorpion Prox finds a way out, which struggling to do so, you're going to have to hit Fox twice. Sonic Fox has a combo breaker. If you land a hit that breaker, you bet it's coming out.
Bu sektör sesi değil mi ya?
Plus frames. There's the mine again, defensive. I love that. I love the adaptation. Scorpion Prox been going for so many of those up blocks. What beats up blocks? Throws. And there it is, the mid confirmed. That's going to be the game for Sonic Fox. There's no way Scorpion Prox builds a break. And there's also no way Sonic Fox is dropping that combo. And just like that, one game on the board. 2 more of those and it will be a reverse.
Allah'ım kafayı yiyeceğim ya.
Cannot count out both Cyrax
Ne bak?
and especially Sonic Fox. Hey, it's been in the week.
HDMI'de orada kaçan.
No dejamos que nos
Dices-
agarre, por favor, suélteme, déjeme en paz por un momento. Armadura, brazazo, que había sido aquí el movimiento MVP del anterior match.
Efectivamente, y ahí vimos un poquito de duda en el movimiento que iba a aplicar Sonic Fox. Lo aprovecha rápidamente Scorpion Prox para poder entrar con un combo de 400 puntos de daño. Está buscando los
Bien.
óptimos cada vez que logra.
Şey değil mi? Rezillik ya. Gerçekten rezillik yani. Bu hani ne kelimeyle açıklanabilir?
Adiós, que Scorpion Prox dice yo no tengo miedo, te mando para el siguiente round.
Abajo 2, salvaje. Vamos a intentar todo lo que sea necesario para seguir avanzando. Está match point, Scorpion Prox, el chileno, frente a Sonic Fox. Buen bloqueo del adelante 2. Iba por el agarre, le dijeron que no. Hay barras disponibles para breakear por el lado de Sonic Fox.
Lan bütün hype'ın bak oyunun belki de son büyük turnuvası. Rezil bir yönetim oyun şeklinizde. Şu yaşadıklarımıza bak ya. Aha.
Y ya estaba listo Mavado, ya saben, tenemos que extender, viene una neoplasia. Aquí Sonic Fox está intentando sí o sí cerrar la distancia, exactamente.
Kırsan oğlum. Momentum burada ben momentum vermezdim mesela.
Viene el rebote, el juggle. Hay 3 barras para ambos, un breaker. Puede ser.
¿Eh?
Vamos a ver quién es el primero que decide gastarlo. Así que otra vez cayendo en esta trampa maldita. Y rebotando, buscando un poquito el daño. Ahí se va trabajando.
Qué tremenda la paciencia que hay que tener para aguantar esto. ¡Uy! Escapa muy bien en el GAT preciso. Logra entrar con el pokeo. Finalmente meter el agarre para resetear un poco la situación. La barra de vida casi volada. Va a buscar el agarre Scorpion Prox. Le dice que no. Entra claramente con ese normal. Hay barras para...
Bir hatada Fate'ı çakman lazım.
Utiliza rápidamente. Posición de Fatal Blow disponible para ese Javid. Vamos por el agarre. Llamamos a Mavado. Tenemos otra vez una pequeña ventaja de vida para parte de Scorpion Prox.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No pudo alcanzarlo. No pudo alcanzarlo.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oy! Helal lan Prox. Helal lan sana. Bir de şunu değiştirin, düzeltin hadi. Helal lan evlat. Adam be, yavrum benim be. Yürüyüşe bak. Evlat.
Impresionante. Es que chicos, nada más. Nos estamos dando una probadita. Esta es la primera pelea del top 8. Yo nada más les digo, quédense con nosotros, por favor. Definitivamente lo emocionado.
Por favor,
público, me encanta escucharlo. Porque sí, se está viviendo toda esta emoción justamente hoy.
Bunlar yine gidip Havi'yi nöflere.
¿Verdad? Que what a time to be alive.
Yine Sonic göre harbe.
Recuerden que esto está recién empezando, está toda la gente aquí. Es su momento de venirse para acá, la ex fábrica de harina en Ciudad de México.
Oğlum bu ses adamlardan nasıl çıkıyor ya? Ya harbi sana boşuna gacibi demiyoruz biz ya.
Totalmente, pero vamos a una pequeña pausita, por favor, no se me vayan. Ya volvemos.
Abi yine PlayStation sesi geliyor. Bunlar dünden beri nasıl değiştirmez bu ayarı ya? Oğlum bu çok basit bir şey ya. Ses çıkışını farklı yere vereceksin ya. Biz yine oyunun menü sesini duyuyoruz ya. Oğlum şaka gibi ya. Kim kazansın istiyorsun? Kimse. Böyle bir favorim yok. Bir de istediğim biri yok. Yalap şalap bir iş. Yani söver misin sövdürür müsün, rezillik ya. Bir de yanında bir çikolata mukalla bir şey geçsin. Bir yemediklerim de olur. Yemediklerim de olur. Hani kazansın ekran. Sırtına Alman bayrağıyla çıkıyormuş. Faysal Şemsung ile kazansa kutlama yapmaz mıyız? Hayır. Aleykümselam, hoş geldin Mehmet. Adamın tansiyonu düştü. Yemin ediyorum titriyorum şu an. Verin bana production'ı ya. Kıymetimiz bilinmiyor aga. Ya Turkish Community. Kıymet bilin. Böyle bir production bende sorun yaşadınız mı? Ya. Mustafa abinizin kıymetini bilin. Ben neye ücret yapıyorum? Kastamonlu olduğun için olabilir. Çok komiksin, bir daha olmasın please. Kastamonu Mustafa büyüktür, Alman Kanimani. Evlat değil, kardeştir. Kanimani benim için Mesut Özil'den farklı. Ben de dün aynı örneği verdim. Hoş geldin. Keşke Faysal Kitan'ı alsa da bu kaybetse Kitan'a buff gelir belki. Benim hayaller. Benim hayaller. Benim tam bu konu. Oğlum o kadar mustahine nereye sokacağım? Yani o troll. Yani bir de gitmişsin beni o hain tweetinin yüzüne koymuşsun. Bari ona koymayaydın. Avi'nin Sivip bu turnuvadan sonra cakala. Adam onunla kazandı bu arada. Ne oluyor oğlum? Havik nasıl? Arne Smith diyor. Arne Smith diyor. Havik. Adamlar düzeltemezsiniz. Şaka gibi yani. Geras büyüktür, Havik diyebilir miyiz? Deriz. Havik'in armor olması hiçbir şey yaramaz, katılıyorum. Keşke hani bu kadar Homelander pickinden sonra zor bessin. Buff ihtimaliniz 0. Dua edin nerf almasın içer. 5K var hesapta, nasıl yani? 5K derken? Bence buff. HL buff yolla bak. Bak bak bak, aldın mı? Buff al. Sikik. Yolda. HL buff aynen. Dur şimdi. Gençlik. Big Hans böyle bir şey yapmış. Yani şuna bakar mısın abi? Hani bu adamın yüzüne niye koydun? Bu Faysal mı lan? Bu arkadaki ırz düşmanı kim? Ha bu ikizlerden biri. Abi şu korkunçluk. En iyi de Sony olmuş galiba. Koyabilirim hala. Sıkıntı. Bu oyundan sonra şöyle patch olmaz arkadaşlar. Zaten bu oyundan sonra bir pro komp yok ki, umursamazlar. Bence oyunun bitişi bu zaten yani. Bugün Mortal Kombat'ı bitiriyoruz birlikte. Yani bak Mortal Kombat şu an kaç izleniyor bu arada Twitch'te? Oha! Şaka mı? Mortal Kombat yaşıyor. Let's go. Biz de açalım Twitch'ten. Biraz da biz bir iki ile biz katkıda bulunalım. Değil mi Burak? Brah 20. O ne lan? Ne olacak? Turnuva mı olacak dedi. Abi dünkü adam kimdi? Şöyle yapay zekayı yaptırdım. Ben de bilmiyorum kim olduğunu. Var ya inşallah ikinci maçta falan oynatmıyorlar ha. Şu an var ya, felaket söverim. İnşallah durdurmuşlardır. Aynen. Oy. Gerçi Sikras olacak. Faysal izlemesek de olurmuş. Final Kombat sonrasında patch gelecek dedi. Ne zaman dedi? Bugün mü? Homelander'ın nerfleri bana şeyi anımsatıyor. Mortal Kombat 11'de Jack'i her patch'ten sağ salim çıkıyordu. Burak'cığım az. Teşekkür ederim. Yok birik, ben hiç sanmıyorum. Bağcım hoş geldin. Sony'in diyorum. Ed Boon'un uzun süreli söylemlerine inanmamak lazım ya. Ben öyle düşünüyorum yani. Eşboncum az. Eren aldığı tek nerf grab kombosu 300'den 200'e. Evet. HL'ye ne nerf'i gelebilir ki? Direkt Fera. Fera'nın bir kere şey bug'ını düzeltmeleri lazım ya. Tam ken kullanımda tam bar gidiyor. Yarım ken kullanımda yine Twitch YouTube'dan hızlı bu arada. Olabilir. Aslında olamaz. Yani statistik olarak da canım teşekkür ediyorum. Dur. Ellerine sağlık. Muhtemel patch Cyrex cameo buff. Öbede. Janet'la dengeli şu kamerayı şöyle çevireyim de. Aynen bu kamera böyle zaten. Janet dengeliden gel dokunmasınlar. Homelander'ın kendi Janet'a dengeli değil bu arada ya. YouTube'da yayın daha geç. Evet, yayın gecikmesi YouTube'un daha fazla zaten. Onu YouTube yapıyor. Abi şaka gibi. YouTube'da çalışıyor mu? Orada da gitmiş. Raycon nerf olur mu? Olabilir. Nerf olacaksa şu anki görüntüye göre Homelander, Rayco ve Heavy olur zaten. Ama Heavy'ye daha ne nerf olacak? Ovadaki adam sırtına ferah gelmesin. Ovadaki adamın. Hadi sen konuşma canım. Rayco'nun grab'i scale yer, başka bir şey getirmezler. Grab scale. Seversin. Abi. Tansiyon düştü, çikolatayım. Bak bir tane. Tabii bu adamın yapacağı yayın, senin yayın 500 basar. Burak söyleyebilirsin, atış serbest. Bu yayın küfür serbest, hadi. Bu yayın küfür serbest. Amıklar mamıklar serbest. O sırada gelen Berke de Hunter'ın Ed Boon sövüşü. Düşünsenize. Ed Boon'un ama nasıl diye giriyormuş. Emreciğim bana selam yok mu? Oyunun ömrü daha ne kadardı sadece? 2 saat falan kaldım muhtemelen. Zafer. Neler kaçırdım. NRS'deki çok güzel şeyler kaçırdım. Şu rezillik sadece video olur biliyor musunuz? NRS'in sıçışı diye. Abi biz video atamıyoruz ya. Ben bu oyunda ne güzel hayallerim vardı var ya. Açın benim eski videoları. O kadar videolardan bahsediyorum ki şunu yapacağız bunu yapacağız diye. Bu oyun maalesef müsaade etmedi. İyiyim paşam teşekkür ederim. Hoş geldin. Tekrardan. Takılıyorum ben sana. Bu yayını yapan adamların dışkı atma organına Noob Saibot'un o nasıl bir fantazi amına koyayım. BF4 ne lan? Back forward 4. Tövbe yarabbim. Tamam küfür edin değil mi? Fantazi kurun demedik. Waffle ben sana olacağı söyleyeyim. Bu böyle olur genelde. Şu an biz 2025 yılının sonlarındayız. Tahminim yeni oyun 2028'de falan gelir. O zamana bunların hepsi unutulur abim. İnsanlar çıldırır yeni oyun diye ki bence Mortal Kombat 1'in başarısız olma sebeplerinden biri de bu. Mortal Kombat 1 niye başarısız oldu? Yani temel bence iki ana sebep var. Bir aceleci davranmak. Bak bu bir ana sebepten biri. Bir ikincisi de yani demeye çalıştığım şey şu. İnsanlar işte Enhanced Mortal Kombat 12, herkes diyor ki Mortal Kombat 12 istiyor. Mortal Kombat 12 istiyoruz. Bunlar şeye güvendi. Biz bok gibi de bir oyun yapsak bunlar oynayacağı güvendi. Oyun indirildi. Bunlar oyuna hiçbir emek vermemiş. Bak çok samimi söylüyorum. Düşünülmüş bazı şeyler ama oyunu geliştirmek adına özellikle. Mortal Kombat 1 ilk çıktığı release'den beri gelişmemiş bir oyun. Gerçekten gelişmedi oyun. Üstüne bir şey koymadılar. Hatta kötü metalarla geriye gitti. Oyun sayısı gün giderek azaldı. Şu anki seviyesi zaten bundan 6 sene çıkmış yani aynı şeyin firmanın 6 sene önce çıkmış Mortal Kombat 11'in online'ı daha çok adam kaynıyor. Mortal Kombat 11 çok iyi bir oyun olduğu için demiyorum. Bir buna yanımlar. İki de sürekli yani oyuncuların feedback veriyor sana. Mortal Kombat'ta şöyle bir çalışma sistemi yok. Ya oyuncuların feedback'inin edilmesi. Bak biliyorsunuz yakın zamanda LoL'ün yapımcısı Riot bir dövüş oyunu çıkarttı. Oyunda bence şu an inanılmaz kırık şeyler var ama insanlar şuna güveniyor. Riot feedback'leri dinleyora güveniyor. Bak bu çok önemli bir şey. Düşünsene oyuncuna sen şunu veriyorsun. Şu güveni veriyorsun. Ben senin oyununu düzeltirim. Oyunu belli bir hale getiririm. Hiç kimse NRS'e güvenemedi. Yani biz dedik ki bu kadar kalmaz. Bu kadar bu nerflenir. Bu böyle olur. Dengeleme adına 0. Mortal Kombat'ın şu an en çok dengeleme üzerine yaptığı patch geçen patch'ti. Ben bunu hep yorumlu yaptım. Patch çok iyi kötü tartışılır. En çok bir şey yapmaya çalıştıkları. Tabi Striker buff'ı da bilerek şeydi. Alın hepiniz kullanın aman koyayım. Striker'lar çünkü kullanılmayan emiyor çok az. Karakter çok az. Bu yapımcılar bunu zaten yapmıyor. Oyun kurtulamadı bok çukurundan. Diyorum ya. Adamlar hiç ileri götüremedi oyunu. MK11 büyüktür. Bütünüyle bence de öyle. Bütünsel baktığın zaman Towers of Time'daki modlar. Crypt. Online'daki nispeten daha dengeli durum. Bak online oynanış demiyorum. Çünkü online'daki oynanış MK1'de baktığın zaman ikisine de çok bozuk şeyler var. MK1 bir tık daha önde kalıyor. Mesela MK1'den MK11'e farklardan şeyi söylemiyorum. Break sistemi söylemiyorum. O çok iyi bir şey zaten MK1'de. Şu downpoke punish'i karşılıklı olması çok iyi. Ama tabii MK11'de downpoke basıyordun ama bazı çalan öyle midleri vardı ki basamıyordun. Yani. MK11'de evet. MK11'de daha iyi bir story vardı. Oynanış olarak MK1'de Cameo'lar gerçekten sadece asiste yardımcı olsaydı, defansif hücum olarak ayrılıp ambush move belli noktalarda ya da belli kullanım kısıtlamalarıyla olsaydı, inanın çok daha güzel bir oyun olurdu. Ha şu var, biz ambush move olmasın diyorsak tabii oyundaki çarlara da bir güncel. Yani bence Mortal Kombat 1'de şu olmalıydı. Karakterler cameo'suz da oynanabilmeliydi. Şöyle diyeyim, cameo'suz mod demiyorum. Cameo'suz da kendi başının çaresine bakmalı. Cameo oyununu süslemeliydi. Ama burada cameo sistem, cameo oyunu belirliyor. Bu biraz kötü. Mesela ben Kamelin aldığım zaman çarımın tuşlarına çok Kamelin'e basıyorum. Kamelin öyle bir cameo çünkü. Çok yönetiyor maçı. Tremor keza öyle. Cameo oyunu evet ama bak cameo'da şu var. Katılıyorum, bence oyun dengeni zorlaştırıyor. Ama şunu atlıyorsun. Mesela ben kendi adıma örnek vereyim. Atıyorum Sub-Zero'ya karşı oynuyorum Kitana'yla. Cameo değiştirerek matchup'a çözüm bulabiliyorum. Mesela Mortal Kombat 11'i düşün, direkt iki karakter var. Benim karakter değiştirmem lazım da. O karaktere karşı çok. Mesela Kitana Jade'i örnek vereyim Mortal Kombat 11'de. Kitana'nın en kötü matchup'larından biri Jade'di. Çünkü Jade hem zoner'dı, güçlü bir zoner'dı. Hem de kendini zona karşı koruyan bir şey vardı. Böyle purple glow vardı. Bu oyunda da yapıyor ya. Kendisine yapabiliyordu. Halde ben Kitana'yla çözüm bulamıyordum. Oyun beni charge değiştirmeye zorluyordu. Burada dediler ki siz bunu cameo ile halledin. Cameo'lar sadece buna hizmet etseydi bence mükemmel sistem düşünce olarak. Ama sorun bunu yapamadılar abi. Bir de işin komik tarafı Mortal Kombat 1'deki daha kötü bir sorun bence şu. Adamlar muhtemelen ben size söyleyeyim 2 vs 2 modunu getirecekler diye böyle bir alt plan daha sormadan. Ama oyun o kadar ilerleyemedi ki. Net kodu kötü kaldı. Biz dibimizdeki adamla 90 ms 100 ms ile oynuyoruz. Tamam. Girin diğer dövüş oyunlarına. Muazzam 30 maksimum ya 30'du. Bak maksimum 30. Çok kötü net kod. Net kodu kötü. Eşleştirme sistemini konuşmuyorum bile. Ve bence bu oyunun en iyi denge cameo'su Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero cameo etrafına dönseydi keşke herkes. Abi bunu yayından 2-3 saat önce ayarlayamıyor musunuz? Şaka gibi ya. SFL Türkiye'den biriyle 15 ms oynadım. Sunucusu da yakınsa mantık güzel yani. Onların net kodunu şeyi nasıl bilmiyorum ama. Hayır Burak. Şimdi Fera bence çok cameo olmaya müsait bir karakter. Bak. Ben söyleyeyim. Cameo'ya sırtına biniyor falan. Okey. Bu oyunda şu var. Ben Mortal Kombat X'te en çok eleştirdiğim şey şuydu. Bence bir karakterin mix-up'ı varsa yani beni düşünmeye ya da şansa itiyorsa onu ben cezalandırmalıyım. Tutmuyorsa. Şimdi adam low atıyor. Ki low kayarak geliyor. Bir süre aktif kalıyor falan. Hadi low punish tipimdeyse. Overhead atarsa kesinlikle değil. Bu çok kötü bir şey. Bu çok kötü bir şey. Mix-up olursa bu karakterlerde de böyle bence böyle olmalıydı. Sub-Zero cameo sıkıcı striker değil, öyle bir sorun var. Striker'ın neyi sıkıcı değil abi, arkadan sadece bomba atıyorsun. Striker iğrenç bir cameo. Evet bence de risk değil, katılıyorum bir yoruma. Striker bence çok sıkıcı bir cameo yani. Bak eğlenceyi konuşuyorsak sadece samimi söylüyorum. Bence en eğlenceli cameo Chameleon. Samimi söylüyorum, ben oynadım şu zamana kadar oynadığım en iyi cameo Chameleon. Hani Chameleon ben şuna da eminim. İlk geldiğinde o kadar karakterlere opsiyon yarattı ki Chameleon bu oyunu bence bir süre taşıdı. Sonra baktılar ki çok bozuk. Nerflediler, şu an diğer cameo'lar çok daha kötü. Yani sektör mü eğlenceli, basıyor roketi geliyor. Ben iddia ediyorum bak. Kamel'in bu oyuna gelmesi bu oyun daha önce biterdi. İddia ediyorum yani. Ablam da MK1 ne diyor? Ha, açtılar galiba yeniden yayın. Bana YouTube'dan bildirim geldi. Turnuva YT atmışlar. O ne demek? Oradan mı izleyeceğiz? Aynı şey yazıyor amına koyayım. Birebir aynısı yazıyor. Ya Toprakçığım Goro'da da vardı. Goro'da gelip safe alması kullanılıyordu yani. Ona bakarsan Striker'da da çok şey var. Kardeşim yönetmeyi beceremiyorsun, verin bir bara yönetsin. Nerede bir bara production? Harbi keşke biz böyle Türkiye'de güzel bir sponsor bulsaydık. Böyle bizi sahiplenseydi. Benim elimde zaten bir sürü oyuncu var. Ben sunsaydım ne güzel olurdu ya. Ben bu konuda çok şey yaptığımı düşünüyorum. Hak ettiğim şey Allah'ım şükür. Ben bunu çok hak ettiğimi düşünüyorum bu oyunda. Yani tabii ki sizin katkılarınızla, sizin katılımınızla. Yani bir tane birini bulsaydık böyle ya da bir oluşum bize destek olsaydı biz daha çok ödül bilmiyorum ya. Aha. Bir bara ağlar. Ha, sizler de çok hak ettiniz yani.
With the distribution of that $200,000 prize pool, every placement matters. So if you get in on winner's side, not only do you get more prize money even if you fall short when it begins, I think ultimately you have the comfort zone. And a comfort zone somewhere like this is irreplaceable, especially if you manage to make it all the way into grand finals where you have less work to do than your opponent does.
And that's the name of the game. You know, we are trying to crown a true, like, just unquestionable world champion in the world of Mortal Kombat 1. For those of you who just joined us during the downtime, welcome. This is Final Combat 2025, the World Championships for Mortal Kombat 1 in competitive. We are here in Mexico City for the first time ever with, I mean, a World Finals event of this caliber where we have whittled down the countless players who entered events throughout the world, whether it was online, whether it was one of our major events in person, down to 20 for the groups this weekend, and now down to 8. So, still plenty to play for. $200,000 on the line, and the title of world's greatest Mortal Kombat player hanging in the balance. So, with the other players we've got ready to see today, are there any highlights that you are particularly looking forward to seeing?
This isn't just because I'm EMEA. Genuinely, I'm excited to see two players in particular, Kanamani and Faisal.
That's definitely biased, but I am also biased, so I agree.
Ultimately, Faisal has had, and Kanamani both, not as many constant opportunities in this kind of setting to prove just how dangerous they are competitively. Kanamani in particular is the undisputed #1 European player right now. Kanamani is yet to fight Sonic Fox, but Sonic Fox has been sent to the loser's bracket of this top 8. If Kanamani makes it through on winners, we might not even see that matchup still.
But it's a nice blend of players, right? And then from the North American side of things, we have
Tweedy.
Yeah, we have Gurr, we have Tweedy. On one end, you've got Gurr, who basically traveled to like every single
Burak, ben senin şeyde yazdığın yeni görüyorum. Neden rework edilmediğini bilmiyorum.
This man took across Europe, Latin America,
yani çok iğrenç bir mod ya.
Well,
iğrenç bir mod.
and managed to qualify in the end. And on the other side, Tweedy. You know, Tweedy, who went to not a single offline event, just won the online regional finals, and with a single tournament was able to make it. Although speaking of Gurr, that is going to be the next player. Actually, quite appropriately, it's two players we were just talking about. Faisal Kombat, our resident Shang Tsung T1000 player. And particularly the Shang Tsung was doing a lot of work in groups. Faisal dominated completely undefeated in Group D, taking amazing wins over some of the very best international players, and was able to qualify for finals day. Gurr as well just played out of his mind. Group A, you know, Gurr was the first player to play of the day. Faisal had to wait until the end, and both of them still managed to make it work. But really, the story of Gurr
in MK1. The
Gırı tutanlar gır yazabilir mi?
the true specialist, just plays this character to a level of success that no one else can seem to replicate. Geras, very difficult to pilot at a high level. You know, has a lot of interesting utilities. On paper, very strong, but just takes the right mind to piece it all together in a real match. And Gur, he is a true student of the game when it comes to competitive NRS games. And has just been dedicated from day one to now, and his reward is being here on this world final stage. Although Faisal plays a few characters, one of them is Ghostface.
Tek değil kanka, yazdım otoklavye mağdur olduk.
More uncommon than the rest of his characters. And for those that are watching that may be
Tamam,
unfamiliar
yine
with
kanka olsa
Kombat
yine.
1, yes, that is the Ghostface you think it is. Fully playable, a bit of a demon in this game, to be honest. Very aggressive. Really scary. I'm imagining this is most likely just a button check. Yeah, button check. That's what you want to do. Again, for the new viewers out there, shouts to anyone watching on HBO, watching online, whatever it is. We are live on many different platforms right now.
Tamam, gır tutmayanlar kardeşimdir.
Yeah, a lot of different archetypes.
Gırı sadece Homelander'e karşı tutarım.
But we are going to button check. We're just making sure your buttons are working. You can change them around to be the way you want them to be, and you don't want to be in the middle of your match.
Shang Tsung alsa Sub-Zero alması lazım.
Not at this event. Here we go. This is the exact matchup I wanted to see. When was the last time we got to see Shang Tsung versus Geras at this level? Oh, we're in for a treat.
Aynen this level Geras. Aynen. Her level'da, her turnuvada Geras top 8 ama aynen this level amına koyayım. Tabii rakiplerine göre daha zayıf kalmış olabilir.
What this series has in store for us. Immediately, understanding that the
Motaro'nun nesini çalıyor?
the ground skull bypasses that.
Yansıtması mı?
Thing is, though, you're saying two players who are definitely known for being like arguably the best with their characters. Wow, hang on a minute. That sends a message you are not allowed to triple skull me in this matchup. But that snap, that time stop, comboing off the fireball, incredible stuff from Gur. But both of these characters, you know, as to finish my point, very difficult. High execution characters for sure. But with two players like this, are put in the time. We'll see it. Ooh, okay. Try to go into old Shang in the air. That is the point of Shang Tsung. He's going to morph between young and old. Hang on a minute. This combo, look at the damage. No, he dropped the end. Gur tried to save himself. No. An unfortunate input error from Gur. Went for a high damage combo there. Just dropped it at the worst possible time. And Faisal is going to make him pay dearly for that mistake. That's the worst time to drop a combo,
nasıl zorlayacak ki?
You get punished for it and you
Nasıl güzel
round.
matchup?
It's the easiest mistake to correct.
Zonlayamaz
do your combo correctly, but man. But as this kind of adds to the point of how difficult these two characters are to play, because difficulty, it's not just inputs or combo timing or special movements, whatever it is. It's how difficult can the combos be as well, and if you drop them, how in danger are you, right? Shang Tsung going to be morphing between young and old for access to different special moves. Very tricky. Geras always going to be managing that hourglass. You see it in the bottom corner. He needs that stop. When that hourglass is maxed out, he gets the freeze, which is a full screen option.
Şaka mı?
He can rewind and save himself from damage. There it is. And with a snap, Gur finds a nice source of damage here. Going to get some corner carry in the corner. Geras gets quite dangerous. His command grab gets a lot more intimidating. Oh, but what a game Faisal has just been completely in control. I must say, I love that Faisal is still using the triple skull projectile.
Ulan hem şıkı var hem yansıtması var. Neyi zonlayacak?
Don't remove it from your repertoire. Just use it.
Sen dalga mı geçiyorsun?
If it's being used to reactionary reflect and then you snap for a full combo, just do it.
Oğlum sadece reflect yok. Şıkı da var ya.
He's got to make a read otherwise. 1-0 Faisal. So both players looking locked in as well. These are two very experienced players in the competitive world of MK. What a teleport! No! Gur got the teleport read, but wasn't ready with a full punish. That could have been a lot more damage. Now he's in the sentry mode. Good read from Faisal. Manages to punish it completely clean. Faisal is just one step ahead in this matchup and has been since the start. Gur needs to respond now. Stop playing into Faisal's hands. Geras, a very interesting character in this game, a unique, there it is, the hourglasses. You'll notice the bottom right of your screen, there's an hourglass icon. Geras has to recharge hourglasses, and when he has 3 of them stocked, can execute different moves. A snap that tracks full screen and teleports him in place, and a rewind function. The ability to break another combo breaker, really important. But without that stocked, much more of a limited character, so it is about just managing that as much as possible. Gur, no strangers having to do that. Still though, I love the way Faisal is playing around it, because normally you're going to try and, like, when you've got some space to work with, you're going to try and add into those stocks. But old Shang having access to those low skulls. They're so fast, they appear underneath you. You just don't get any
bunda
time
geri
to do so.
alması nasıl onu bilmiyorum.
Another hit. Quite even though in this round.
Motaro cameo.
Oh, no.
Oh, hang on.
No, it didn't spend it. It didn't spend it. Girl went for the snap. That would have killed. And now another low on time. Okay, hang on.
Anti-air, surely.
Oh, couldn't pick up from it. Time ticking away, and Gur goes for the overhead option, and Faisal gonna get smacked for it. We definitely could see quite a few timeouts in this set, though. Both Faisal and Gur, they are more defensive players. They are very okay with just slowing things down, taking their time. And with that, normally does come a few more timeouts.
Interrupts the sentry. The ground skull connects as well, but that was such a weird interaction. I don't think anyone could be ready for that. However, ground skull once more. Decent damage. Goes in for the safe jump. Ooh. Set up for a low overhead. Hard to block with the tremor.
It looked like Faisal was maybe a little bit too early on the timing call for a tremor, though, because it actually looked like the low didn't connect at all.
Yeah, either that or a delayed wake up or something similar. All right.
Öldü.
The EX to dash in to grab.
You can tell that Gur is going for the teleports in prediction of these extended, like, especially the triple skulls. When he sees that Faisal is in the young mode, but then always having the confidence to go in the follow-up when he actually gets the teleport.
That backdash into sweep, such an annoying tool. That's going to be a full launch.
Güzel.
Thank you, Tremor cameo. Shang Tsung gets one of the strongest armored launchers in the game with this cameo team.
Look at the range, my goodness. Flash. Okay, Faisal taking another round, and this is that crucial moment. Do you go 2-0 in the lead, or does Gur manage to tie things up? There's the punish, and he hit the cameo. This is going to hurt so bad. Ooh, no, okay. That's like a little bit of a reset situation.
When Tremor gets hit or interrupted, trying to go for an ambush, he is gone for 10 seconds before he even starts recharging. That was a really nice flawless block. Couldn't really get anything from it, however.
Oh, wow. Good confirm from Faisal. Couldn't get much more from it, but a little bit of damage into the full screen. Oh, there's the counter poke, the bed of spikes. So dangerous. Really fast, so active.
300 damage just like that. Really good use of the overhead. Gur ready for that overhead, though. Interruption. Full combo!
Oh, nice catch, but an even nicer rewind.
Completely
Abi yine şeyi basacak ve saat.
So that we are even. Faisal.
Niye inmiyor?
Gur approaching one, but with the health left, I don't know if he's going to have time to build it. Okay, spends some meter. Goes for the rewind. The rewind much more likely to be his chance to break. We're going to see it. There it is. Back in time he goes, but that'll be his last lifeline. Hang on, the fatal blow is good. No! Faisal recovers in time to block it. That almost works, but not enough.
The idea was so smart from Gur. When Geras goes in for his fatal blow, he disappears and reappears in front of you.
Deceivingly long range as well.
Nasıl
He would have
recoverlandı?
bypassed the Tremor cameo, not been hit, and then gone straight for Shang's throat. Unfortunately for him, that move, whatever it was that Faisal went for. Yo, Faisal the flexible? What was that?
That shoulder movement was uncomfortable.
Sen Riot'u niye sevmiyorsun
But it made him
Burak?
more
Onu yeni
comfortable.
gördüm.
Loosened up for this game 3, my friend. Armored reversal.
Zor.
And there's the Tremor again. Shang Tremor has just become the go-to team in competitive right now. So much utility. Counterpoke bed of spikes, armored reversals, combo connections from all sorts of weird ranges. I mean, what doesn't it do?
I'd say one thing we haven't seen from Faisal yet, we haven't seen him use the morph, which is uncharacteristic for him, because yesterday, when we saw in the group stages, always morphing into the opponent's character for a quick, you know...
Abi şıklatmıyor ki, bunu kullanmıyor ki. Düzgün nasıl zorlamıyor ama. Sadece zamanı geri almayı kullanıyor. Aptal maç öyle geçmiyor ki.
Is this character you would be ready for to be a better Shang player, you know? Geras, quite a question mark. Oh, huge jump in, there we go.
Bypass
couldn't get it more.
The cameo and the main character
Okay,
there. Advancing mid.
Faisal, yeah, that's the final lifeline. A huge opening potentially for Gur, if not.
Şıklat abi.
Oh, a bit too slow on the reflect. Had the right idea. Tremor, the plus frames will be challenged. Rewinds just to get all that health back. Better than a combo breaker in that respect.
Well, the health that would have been left, you're talking chip damage territory, and Shang Tsung knows a thing or two about doing chips from a distance. Always. Any one of these ground skulls that connects the wrong way.
Wait, what?
The end. No, he does morph, but he immediately dies for it. Maybe that's shades of why we don't see Faisal go for it, because you're going to morph into him, but with empty hourglass, you're basically morphing into a worse version of Geras if Gur has the hourglass ready.
Going in for the Girish.
Geraz'a dönüştüğünde dondurabiliyor mu?
Anything that catches the opponent off guard, but that was
Nasıl oluyor? Nasıl çalışıyor? Şu an merak ettim. Oy. Nasıl armor? Abi nasıl bizi coverladı ya?
Plus frames.
Ooh, quite a late counter poke on that. Tremor
Adam bağını şöyle bir kullanıyor ki amına koyayım.
Face out going like a mid screen. Oh, he's stuck in the classic pose.
Not only that, but Tremor is gone for a really long time, so Face Out's going to have to rely on his own.
Ben akıl edebiliyorum, onlar da Gırın da ediyor olması. Güzel.
One more hit could do it. Face Out builds another breaker, but Gur, one mix up into command grab. Oh, but Face Out comes off the meter with the armor. Can no longer break, and Gur, he smells blood. Okay, he's stuck. What do you do from full screen? This is not normally something. He's walking him down! That was just rude!
Oğlum, adam dönerken tıklatsa öyle yapmıyor ki.
And just walked from full screen. I have never seen that used in that fashion
before. Parmağını çıkartmayı sordum.
Right there, the time stop. Girish makes a clone of himself, and you start attacking at the same time. It's really hard to defend against.
Nasıl yapabiliyor saati?
Normally it's a point blank option. It's a setup tool.
Onun saatini mi çalıyor?
Just used it at full screen. That was absolutely disgusting. But the sign of a true master, because it worked. It worked immediately.
Kırın bakışlara bak.
Something tells me he's been in that situation before, but wait.
Okay, this
wait
is
a minute.
Considering how the first two games went, I wouldn't
Çok komik
assume
yürüdü
that
bu.
Faisal would change. But Faisal, a very intelligent player. If there is an element of this matchup that he believes will give him the
Nasıl? Oğlum saati nasıl? Bu saat mi doluyor onun adı?
That's what you have.
Onu soruyorum.
Up 2 games to 1. He has the safety net. If this doesn't work out, he can always go back to Shang.
If Girish doesn't have his rewind available, here's the thing. You get hit by Ghost, you get hit by Ghostface, and you get mixed, you don't have the opportunity to get the hourglasses on deck. You are as vulnerable to his vortex as everyone else in the game. Speaking of which, though,
öldü.
Stack it already, but there's a hit. Okay.
Buna break atamıyor değil mi?
A quick explanation. This character is just mix-ups, vortex. What that means, every time this character hits you, it's going to be damage. You're going to be stuck on the ground, a restand. You can't go for a wake-up. You could only block or just make a hard read. If you guess wrong, you get hit again, you are back in the same situation. Get hit, mix.
Sees the backdash.
Ne yaşanacak?
No, it's a button.
Oh, hello. Hello. We've got combos. Oh, this is like the coolest Girish combo. Oh my goodness. And there's the fatal blow. That was the sickest Girish combo I've ever seen. That used the whole kit.
Saat nerede gözüküyor? Gözüküyor mu onda?
The extension, the fatal blow at the end. Oh, glorious.
Now look at the situation that follows, right? We're going to go back to a neutral situation. Lots of meter for face. Ow! Eats the overhead.
Watch this one, and that's a punish. Yep.
That is the round for
That's gonna kill.
That's the downside. That Girish overhead is very long range, but it is very unsafe.
Match point for Faisal. This change to Ghostface doing good right now.
Problem is though, for that final combo, Gur, use the hourglass stock. Use the fatal blow. The fatal blow, that's not coming back. If you hit your opponent with that, it's gone for the rest of the game. And now Faisal gets an opening. We're going to see a restand on the end of this. Continue the combo. Here it is. Legs on the ground. What's the mix? Oh no, just the mid. Blocks the low though. That low would have gone into Movado, and we would have been partying again.
Armored interruption. The wake up low scoop though.
Oh,
the trade looks for it. Go a little bit too late on the standing one.
Yeah, Go was ready though. Unfortunately mistimed, but was definitely ready to go for the pickup. Okay, here's the clone again. This does give Girish effectively a free hit to enforce something.
Güzel yakaladı.
Yeah, right there.
Aha.
The strike, the command, punish, but the rewind Gur stays alive. But the next hit, the 359 health that's left. Ghostface is looking at that, he's licking his lips. He can definitely play with one confirm, especially now Fatal Blow is in play as well. Okay, hang on.
Plus frames.
Oh no, baiting the armor. No, there is no armor, there was no meter. Gur managed to find the final hit, and we are at a crucial moment.
Evet, GF'yi. Eğer farklı varyasyondaysa çünkü şey atamıyor. Ne olur?
Bit of a whiff there from full screen. There's the nomad touch. Oh wow. Plus frames for Ghostface. Really was worried about some sort of wake up button of some sort.
Geraz o kumdaysa hasarı alıyor değil mi?
Absolutely intercepted the sentry that Girish put down.
Hey, Girish doing such a great job just controlling that jump distance space. With Ghostface,
Oy!
Speaking of which, there it is.
Bu çok iyiydi bu arada.
Face out with the knowledge. There it is, restand. What's the mix? Command, or not even a command grab, just a regular throw.
Doesn't matter. Here comes the stab. Waits a little bit longer.
Oh, yep. Okay, there's the rewind. Didn't get much health back, to be honest. But it spends the last bar to get the stocks again. The meter management so crucial for Gur.
He cannot combo break. Even with the hourglass, he cannot use the rewind unless he has a bar of meter. So now, should he get hit, he can rewind again. But right now, he's the one doing the hit. Oh my goodness! Now, spends the bar, the last bar he has. That was a huge wake-up button from Faceal, but now Faceal can see there's no break, there's no hourglass. The next hit could lead to it. There's the overhead. That might be it. You're 950 and Ghostface.
No, a combo drop. Faceal with the execution error. Tries to go for a reset, but Gur, he's wise to it. The throw tech is good. And there's the mine as well. Gur, decent position. Huge jump kick. If you don't drop this combo, that's enough. You can't break. You can't, no. You cannot break when you're in the time stop. But you just ran out and Gur, my goodness, the confidence. The fearless man. That overhead again, betting the set on it. It does connect.
İğrenç oynuyor Gırya, direkt işkence izlemesi.
Oh my goodness. That was unbelievable.
Yo, şu an maç daha keyifli geçiyor bence Shank'tan. Ve grup maçlarından.
just went straight into the running stance.
Aleyküm selam Emre, hoş geldin. Beni Gır'ın girdiği tripler şey yapıyor. Kaşlara baksana.
And now this is what we're talking about before. You know, the advantage Faceal had going into that match was that he was up 2 games.
Faceal diyenler fight, Gır diyenler Gır yazabilir mi? Taraflar belli olsun. Yayıncı yazıyor.
It looks like that is what we're going to be seeing here. The Shang Tsung betting it all on the sorcerer. We'll see if it's going to be enough to just finish the job. The game 5s this weekend. I mean, I'm not surprised. These are the best players on the planet.
With punish. Faceal sticking out buttons and Gur is sticking out his own.
Importantly though, especially with the Sentry, the snap is ready. You don't
ya trollemeyin işte ya.
Snap, and that is such a good counter projectile tool.
Oy.
This is how the matchup changes though between the Ghostface and the Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung, oh hang on, there's a morph. Oh, just the low. No, drops the combo.
I don't think Faceal's practiced Geras very much, to be honest.
Well, now he's stuck as him for a while. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, he's stuck. He's stuck. He's like, for God's sake, let me change back.
No meter, no hourglass, and now he's stuck again.
Onlara sağ çıkıyormuş.
Oh, but you can't block it again, Gur. He doesn't follow that one, though. Goes another reset, potentially. Okay,
too far away to whip punish.
An important thing for Faceal, he's back at Shank. He's dead. He's dead. Hang on a minute. Yep, the fatal blow confirmed. That's got to be enough. This does so much damage.
Oh, there's no planet where that is not enough to kill. That is going to bring Gur into a match point. This has been a comeback. Just brought forward, kicking and screaming.
Waffle'la Kerimeş'in IQ'sunun toplamanın...
Obviously, Ghostface had like the mix-ups, the vortex, whatever. But if you can stop Geras from doing his neutral, that makes him so powerful, right? He wants to get those stocks. He wants to establish that space.
Bir şey diyeceğim, aslında Gır'ı tutalım. Gır yukarı çıkarsa yarasını ortalarlar belki.
Faceal going for that morph. I think the morph is what lost him the round. Because he was completely just playing not Shang, right?
Nasıl plan?
Playing a worse version of Geras. He didn't have the stocks. What? There it is. Combo again. Gur so ready for that situation.
Kanayı niye alsın ki?
Big knockdown, and what's important is that Shang's back is getting put to the wall. Now Motaro did get caught there.
Oh, he's out for a while now.
Oh, clip with a tremor. Watch out for the aftershock. That's a full combo. Yeah, and now side switch.
Faceal did the ground skull at such a close range that you're teasing them to whip punish you, but that's where the tremor call was for. And there's a rewind.
Ya bırak şerefini öl be adam. Bir de köşeden çıktın ya.
Oh, hang on. No. Tremor's back. Oh, it's looking rough for Gur now. At least he was able to get the hourglass, even if he loses this round. Hang on.
Whip punish.
Hang on a minute. Hold that thought.
Orada Tremor da itlemiş. Aha.
Turret mode. Oh my God.
Wait.
This is so huge. This is huge damage. Wait. Is that enough? Oh my good Lord. That is enough indeed. Gur with just pure vigor pulled off that comeback. And with a glorious combo right at the end, defeats Faceal in the winner's bracket.
And it was a smart thing to go for. He brought up Motaro, the turret stance was out, you know, Motaro comes, shoots those 3 projectiles. You can establish the snap, and if he blocks the snap, who cares? You're getting hit by the projectiles, that's going to give him some time to go in. Didn't matter. Sees the hit, confirms it into whatever path he needed.
Abi bir şey
the damage
mi?
was good. And again, we said going into it, the Geras Master,
Şaka
right there is
gibi
your
ya.
proof. What a match from Gur.
Şaka gibi.
Absolutely unreal stuff. Faceal played so well in that series, but I honestly think
Yani
almost set up to fail, and of course there goes the applause from the crowd. A well-earned comeback.
Hey, it doesn't matter where in the world it is, Gur is going to be a crowd favorite. You know, we're talking about how players qualify to the finals. How did they get here?
Şaka
had a
gibi.
more difficult journey than almost anyone in the community. He went to basically every single offline event in the tour, did moderately well everywhere, you know, many top 8s, a lot of amazing performances, but no firsts, you know, no second places consistently to get you the lion's share of those qualification points. Manages to get in at the very last minute, has a insane showing in his group, and now continuing it along against Face Out. And remember, Face Out, no slouch, qualified with a handful of appearances in tournaments through the year.
Boşuna Sikras demedik.
Second place in the Middle East online qualifier, and undefeated in his group stage. So definitely going into this final day as one of the scariest players, but not enough.
Look, in that final game, being stuck as the Geras in round 1.
Ama sen bir daha espri yapmasan mı?
To be in, you know, dedicated to some kind of setup. Unfortunately, drop the combo. By dropping the combo, you force yourself into a block. Stuck there blocking, you are just totally vulnerable to Ger's mix-up game. And it's not like Geras Tremor is a particularly common team, if at all. So you put yourself in a rather unoptimal situation. And then Ger, I mean, cannot deny the man's clutch factor, has consistently had that on deck for 2 years. And now we'll be going into our next matchup in this winner's side of this 8-player finals.
Now,
it's, if I'm not
Panikli bu arada
mistaken,
ben
Lavender
dedim.
Rain versus Nicolas. I cannot wait to see how this one goes.
I think it is.
Az bir şey buff atsalar. Ya daha ne istiyorsun ne?
Exactly that. You are correct.
Doyumsuz
We have to remember,
pezevenk.
we are
Ne
starting
istiyorsun
every
çara
match
amına
in this
koyayım?
bracket today. So, you know, Sonic Fox lost originally.
Oğlum combo
Now we just face our lose. They are still
break atılıyor kombosuna.
losers bracket.
Bütün
We'll see
komboları
them
kırıyor.
again
Daha ne
later,
istiyorsunuz bu
as will
çara?
be, you know, the same will be said for loser of this match. But the difference between going into that final
Dammanları
bracket
götüne
of
soksunlar.
winners side
Adam
versus
bütün
losers.
down 4'lerle
Oh my
kesiyor bu
goodness. Again,
adam
we're playing for a
vuruşlarını.
lot of money today. So,
$200,000.
yeah. But so look at this way. If you make winner's side of the final bracket,
Ya
that's
Geras'a
fifth place. You
buff
can't
istemek
work
de
fifth. If you get winners
doyumsuzluk
finals,
ya.
minimum
Lan
third, right?
ver
And
uçları
that's
yeter
when
be.
we're talking big chunks of that money. But if we're talking impressive players, especially in the group stage, I mean both of these, right? Lavender Rain, Nicolas. Nicolas, I feel like doesn't get anywhere near enough credit, and it is because
Tamam ben
obviously
projekte istiyorum.
the go-to talking point when we're talking about world championships in MK, we're always talking Sonic Fox because all the Evos, the final combats that come with them. But who got second place at this year's Evo? Who got second place at last year's Evo? Who got second
Senin
place
çarın
at last year's
projektaylı
final combat?
olması bile
Nicolas,
saçma
and he's
ki.
back here again.
O zaten projektör yerine geçmiyor yani.
In these big world
Projekte mantığı yok onun. Senin çarın anti onur zaten.
Because of Sonic Fox, and Sonic Fox is in loser's side top 8.
Sen onu Kemion yardımıyla yapacaksın. Senin çarın projektörün olması bile saçma. Cheng'e nerf yarasa buff lazım.
Who can stop this man?
But at the same time,
Jax Orlando kadar oyundan anlasaydınız gençlik şu ana kadar. Yani en mutlu insan olurdunuz.
Had what many were considering to be the most difficult group as well, Group C. Obviously, there was no such thing as an easy group, but Group C, like, everyone in that group has an Evo medal in their own game. You know, it was very stacked, and Nicolas just rose to the top of it, as he always does. Definitively the #2 player in the entire world. Definitively. You cannot argue with this man's results. However, Lavender Rain. Lavender Rain,
buff tanrının of diyen biri
we
var
haven't seen
chatte.
as much of him over in the year.
Adı lazımda baş harfi
especially
Jax Orlando
later in
mu?
the season, he has just awoken. You know, he is playing out of his mind. Had a phenomenal showing in groups yesterday. Mainly that kind of Takeda player, but
Neyi
a lot of
bekliyorlar?
Ermac as well. I'm expecting mainly a combination of Ermac and Takeda today. Mainly the Takeda, usually. Matchup depending, I suppose.
Neyse
But
ben
that
bir
is the way,
lavaboya
you
gidip
know,
gelirim
like,
bunlar
you might be
başına kadar.
wondering to yourself, hey, why do these players, some of them play like one character, some of them play like a team? Why do they do that? Some players out there, they just resonate with a single character and they just play what they think is the most enjoyable for them. You know, it's like I cannot enjoy the game if I'm not playing my favorite character, and even at competitive levels, you know, some players are like, yeah, I could play the best character in the game, but I play better with my favorites, that's what I'm going to do. And then on the flip side, you have players who are, I think it's much more of like a younger player thing, as esports is becoming more and more mainstream, and becoming like a serious player is a viable, you know, aspiration to have. If you're that good at the game and winning tournaments is a possibility, you're just going to play whatever character you think is the best, and you'll play a team of characters maybe, because you might not ever want to have to play a bad matchup, right? Let's say your character loses really hard to their character, but you can play someone else who does better if those characters match up, you know? And for Lavender Rain, even though he's known as that Takeda specialist, part of being a specialist in the character is acknowledging what matchups they are weak and having an answer for those matchups.
That's something that I found very much kind of started in our community around the times of Mortal Kombat X. We had lots and lots of character specialists in the Mortal Kombat 9 days, all the way back in 2011. And then as things started to progress, the tournament started to get more serious. There was a lot more prize money to play for. You had pro leagues, you had pro tours, you had pro competition, whatever it was called. It was the same thing. It was a collection of the world's best players for a lot of money. From that point, players were starting to think, I have a favorite character that I do very good with, but there are some matchups that I just don't like. And for that, I'm going to pick up a secondary, maybe another character. And you find yourself coming up with a team of characters instead.
Okay, could this be the one? Okay, it looks like we're good to go.
Are we going to have Ermac versus Homelander? Lavender Rain's Ermac yesterday was
Banshee yine birilerinin gazına geliyor galiba canım.
but so hard to play at high level.
But on the flip side, the Homelander,
Kim o?
you know, our second guest character we're seeing today from Ghostface before.
Oh, this is a real match for sure.
But the difference is, though, I think Homelander overall, if we're counting every match yesterday,
Umarım
could
şey
very well
oynuyordur
be the
Homelander'ı.
most popular character we saw on stream.
Nicholas oynuyor.
Quite a
Ha,
few
güzel.
players in the competitive space, they do have a Homelander. He's a very strong character. Ermac on the flip side, not as popular, competitively speaking. Very
Katana
dangerous.
fans out
Particularly
there.
the Ermac Janet Cage team. This team just
I
does
honestly did not
damage
mean
in
it.
space.
Katana
You can't just
fans
block,
out there.
right?
Orlando'yla aynı fikirde olmak Geras
I honestly
North'tayız.
did not mean it.
Combo. If he opens you up
Ve
with a button,
hayatımızın
oh boy,
mottosu.
I really hope we get to see it in this match.
Bak bu
You're
arada
gonna have to get through the
Furkan
breaker
şunu
first.
şöyle
That's always gonna be
düzelteyim.
the difficult thing. Now, Lavender
Orlando
Rain chooses
Geras'ı
not to
o
spend
kadar
the Janet
tarzı
cameo
olmayan
here,
şekilde oynuyor
saves
ki
it.
yani
The
Geras'ın
immediate chase
oynanması
down on that
gerektiği.
backdash, though, is gonna allow
Onun
Nicholas
buff
from
istemesini
Chile
anlarım.
take that
Çünkü
first
onun yapmaya
round.
çalıştığı yollarda Geras güçsüz. Ama sen bence daha doğru
Nice
oynuyorsun.
advances here. Goes in for the
Mesela Gır'ın
Ferret
oynayış
again. We're
şeklini düşün. Sen
establishing
bence
those players, but a lovely
çok
punish
daha
there from
doğru
Lavender
oynuyorsun
Rain.
Çarı.
Forcing the breaker. Now
Senin
you've got
de
three
şöyle
bars.
damman yani
Janet.
gerek yok.
All right, here
Okları
we go.
çakıyor çünkü
Here we
I
are.
Geras.
hope you're ready for some damage, folks.
Right, provided Lavender Rain doesn't drop this combo, we're about to see a lot of red on that player one side. There's one loop.
Muhtemelen Homelander en çok
Recharge,
tıklanan
there's
çar
two.
çıkacak ya.
There's the recharge. We've hit that 500 threshold. Do we set up off this?
Yes, we do.
Ooh, okay. Hang on. Normally we see
Ama bir
Lavender
şey
Rain
diyeceğim, bu
go
nedir
for a
ya?
Janet option there. It's like a low overhead kind of tricky thing, but held onto her there for a fireball
Oy,
follow-up. And it
flawless.
worked completely. Led into a full life bar.
Bizim
sequence.
Homelander'a
Practically a
nerf
two-touch
beklerken
fight
Geras'a
like
gelen
that.
nerf şey
Ooh,
Geras
hang on,
diyorum
never
ya.
mind, no, three touches.
Örmeye gelen nerf
But
şoku
that last
diyebilir
touch
miyiz?
was like a pixel of life. That is the strength of this Ermac character, though.
Scorpion main
Have
olduğunu
the
nereden
execution.
çıkarttın?
Oh, the
Scorpion
launching
main değil ki bu.
immediate sweep. Lavender Rain, yo.
Okay,
I'm
Nicholas.
not gonna lie. This whole weekend, this is the greatest Ermac gameplay I've ever seen in this game, for sure. I've never seen
En
Ermac
çok Havik
use like this. The
kitlenmiştir.
entire tool set, the Janet,
Bence
shut down,
Homelander
the
daha fazladır
airspace,
ya.
the weird mix-ups, the execution on this
Top
man.
3 muhtemelen
However,
Homelander.
Nicholas says no to
Havik
that.
bir de şey
Push
çıkacak.
in the corner. I'm
Heiko.
Homelander, and I really can do
Heiko da
what I
çok
want. I'm gonna
kitlendi.
go for a side switching throw now, the less reliable direction for some players.
Hey, with the mobility they've given him, he truly can do what he wants. That's what makes Homelander so scary. Yes, he has a lot of aggressive options, but the mobility is what ties it all together. Nice throw tech. Okay.
Niye hiç ileri dört basmıyor?
Oh, this
Interruption,
challenge, yeah.
nice. Now losing that meter means we lose access to the EX
Aha.
choke, and that's where the big damage comes from. However, we're going to set up. What's it going to be? Float, good delayed wake up, expecting a button press maybe, lets the whole string rock. Nicholas not ready for you to commit.
Okay. Oh, but there's the duck under. That's going to be it.
That's it for sure.
Yeah, there's a very simple path from here Nicholas can go for. Doesn't need to overcomplicate it. Yep, keeps it nice and simple. And on the back of that miraculous duck, fantastic read from Nicholas. It's going to put a game on the board.
Bunların hepsi tier köpeği OTP olanlar hariç.
Like many times.
Oğlum adamlar para kazanıyor. Ne tier köpeği? Bu adamlar oynayacak tabii. Mevzu şu. Bu çarlar güçlü. Niye bunu oynuyorlar? Çünkü Homelander da güçlü. Örmek de Fundamental. O da güçlü bir karakter yani.
Oh, a long laser of Homelander. Lavender Rain not able to do much about it so far.
Armor denedi bu arada. Armor denedi galiba. Gözleri parıldadı çünkü. Aleykümselam Berk, hoş geldin canım.
Knockdown frames on that air finisher, the eye laser. So much time for Homelander to move in before the opponent stands. Good
wow.
On the overhead.
Yeah, I think Nicholas has been able to react to every single one of these so far. There we go. Managed to hit Ferret at the time as well, so can't break out the start of this. The question is, does okay? Actually, looks like Nicholas is not going to go for the break here.
Scorpion'a bir şey olmayacak.
We're going to get over that 500 threshold.
Scorpion'da oynanmıyor ki. Şey baz alıyorum. Turnova bazını göz alıyorum. Turnuva'da oynanmıyor abi. Scorpion'a bir kişi 2 kez mi tıklandı? Javier'in tüm maçlarını tıklandı. Bir daha oynasam Scorpion'u.
Lavender Rain, waiting for the fatal blow. Okay, here
Barlar ver evlat.
Okay, you do. All right, Janet is still ready. Ermac's fatal blow was a projectile. No, wait, no Ferrer, so no combo. But no, the forward 4.
That was such a hard call out on that as well. Lavender Rain
Scorpion'un
knocked down at
ortaya
that
yani.
sweep distance. And Nicholas was like, you're going to wake up with a dash. You're going to try and get in, go for a quick standing one, whatever it is. Pulled it out exactly.
O ne amına
What
koyayım?
a whip punish. Neutral duck into just raw lift. That's some like MK9 stuff. Oh, that's adding
yeah.
to great
şimdi.
range, but it is a high. Here we go. Janet, number 1.
So by the end of this, we will see the breaker built. So should Lavender Rain go for reset again, Nicholas will have the same situation as last time, be able to break out the follow-up. But that's if he goes for reset. He can always cash out for damage. He is going to, okay. Oh! So not only does Lavender Rain have the setup, you can still use Janet to cover if they block it. That's actually so disgusting.
I mean, you've already done 500
Zor.
damage. That's half their life. Speaking of damage.
Homelander in the corner. Okay, Lavender Rain will approach a break by the end. Never mind! Spends a bar on the armor. Goes to that reversal, extends a little bit. And now Nicholas in a bad spot. Okay, good blocks. Okay, reversal grab.
This combo's not going to kill, but the
territory.
situation afterwards is going to be dire for Lavender Rain. You may not even have time to build a breaker. Lovely tech.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, covering all the screen at once. Again, using both Janets on the same thing, but Nicholas is not biting. Good duck on that grab. And the clutch from Lavender Rain.
Not only a clutch duck, but going for the guaranteed throw punish to side switch.
Çok mantıklı bir iş yaptı.
Such an important round.
Bora bak nasıl oldu bak.
Or is Nicholas going to take things 2-0?
Oy.
So a little damage. Sorry, an enhanced cancel there from Lavender Rain that does recover a little bit faster.
Eldin mi şimdi diyor.
I've seen that Nicholas is not really going to interrupt these cancels too much, so just going for a bit more massive jump in. Doesn't have the meter to confirm into the Janet this time though. Oh, okay, hang on, different setup, haven't seen this. Oh wow, avoids the whole thing, wow.
Örnek hit yedi.
Lavender's going for something not quite as traditional there.
Just a mid-screen puppet mode. Being able to call out the Janet and go for weird mix-ups and stuff, but Nicholas just found the escape.
That's it.
That combo's done, for sure. Now, Lavender Rain, do you stay as Ermac, or are you going to go to Takeda? Your winner's bracket life depends on it.
Okay, we are going to character select. Although we have seen Lavender Rain in the past, we've seen him pull out the Liu Kang, we've seen him pull out Baraka.
Şöyle Nitara'nın Homelander gibi bir range'i yok
Question
ki.
is, what's he going to do here? Now he is down 2-0. This is his last opportunity to change. Whoever he chooses now, and it's
Tek benzerlikleri uçuyor olmalı.
is the character he is locked into for the remainder of
Bir şey
the set.
diyeceğim.
But Takeda is the character
Jax
who plays
alıp
the
Ferra'yı
most
dövüyor mu ya? Ben onu hiç
stable
görmedim. Ben o
offlane
sekans
that
görmek
we've seen
istiyorum.
just today. Lavender Rain was almost single-handedly responsible for putting Takeda on the map. We're talking competitive Netherrealm, or competitive MK1 specifically, sorry. Has really been like the Takeda player of this game to watch. And particularly with the Jax team as well, just a terrifying
Mesela bir ara Takeda da çok alınıyor turnuvalar. Şimdi alınmamaya başlandı
a
sanki.
hill to climb here on this comeback against Nicholas.
Thing is, this team just does so much damage. And it's not just damage, it's
Aha,
crazy
çıkmadı.
levels of setup.
Okay, Lavender Rain. No, a drop. Those openings. Takeda Jax, a particularly high damage team. So you can't really get those drops. But Lavender Rain still able to keep going with it.
Didn't expect the ender of the string.
Aha.
The overhead whiffs. All right. An opening now for Nicholas. That would no doubt be a side switch, and of course it will be. Lavender Rain back to the corner. Why is the corner so dangerous? If
Bunu herkes yiyor ya.
Ultimately, you just have less defensive options. You can't move back. You are vulnerable to their offense point blank. It's so good to be aggressive there, but if you get cornered, it's miserable.
Quite a few characters actually have a much higher damage combo pass as well in the corner. So usually, yeah, you have to break this. We may have seen one of them right there. Homelander definitely characters, and there's the mix-up. Only has to come off. Oh, wait, actually, no, going to spend the Fatal Blow. You know what? I feel like there may have been a route there that didn't require the Fatal Blow. But you know what? Fatal Blow 1000% guarantees it. Minimal execution required.
You have to go for the Fatal Blow in that situation because one thing, Jax, he gives you 100 extra health.
Line'sinde Baraka, Kano hariç kim var Nitara'nın takımına çıktı? Tab, Cyrex, Noob, aklıma gelen şu.
More damage punishes the up block. If you grab an up block, it does deal increased damage. It is counterplay to a really good anti-air system. Energy wave of Jax trying to stay safe.
Nice throw.
Less predictable throw direction, keeping us mid-screen rather than throwing you towards the corner. Much harder to tech that way. Speaking of throws, here
Lan Jax yardım alıp komboya devam edebiliyor mu?
Ha, Max bu. What's it going to be? Do they wake up? So good at dealing with those safe jumps because it stops the jailing jumping into whatever mix-up they want.
It's been so difficult for Lavender Rain to open up Nicholas though. especially with this Takeda matchup. There's the low again. Lavender Rain just about to build a break, but is he going to have to do it again? Maybe not on this combo, but the follow-up. Oh, hang on, we're getting tricky. Manages to find the poke, but a throw tech. Man, Nicholas just has so much momentum. Everything is working out. Oh my good lord, even though you've got a breaker, you've used it now, but you're just so weak. You just don't have the health. There's 3 bars, there's no meter for chip damage avoidance. Eye laser such a threat here. Anytime there's distance, but no, Nicholas is going in. A grab, the tech, saves your skin in this match, but you have so much work to do. It's not over yet. 10 seconds ticking down, though, with the defense to Lavender. That's not been able to break through. Again, the reaction on the overhead. You don't have time. There's no time to make it happen.
And there it is. Fatal blow just in case, but even if that hit, it still wouldn't have been enough. That would be a clean sweep there from Nicholas, 3-0. Moving on in winner's bracket, the sigh of relief, the comfort zone is obtained. Lavender Rain down but not out. Crazy to think that the Takeda Master, the greatest Takeda on the planet, it was the Ermac that did more heavy lifting in that match.
But that's probably why he didn't go with the Takeda choice right from the get-go. You know, we were saying before, if he's got experience versus a lot of players here in the bracket, he's going to know where maybe it's the right thing to bring out versus other characters. But I've got to say, splendid performance from Nicholas. And what a fantastic showing
consistently good.
For the twins. They made it. Both Scorpion Prox and Nicholas are in winner's side in the remainder of this bracket, you know, with dominant wins across the board. This, you know what, maybe it takes a World Finals in Latin America to give Nicholas that first place win that he has been chasing ever since this game came out. Maybe this could be the day.
You know what I love about the fact that both of the Chilean twins are sharing a top 8 winner's side here? With the caliber of players to get through, you had to make it through the stacked group stages. You have to now win on the winner's side, which Scorpion Prox sending Sonic Fox to losers to do so.
Game 1 of the stream.
Scorpion Prox, like Nicholas was a smooth sailing into Final Combat. Scorpion Prox had a much rougher ride. Scorpion Prox did not have the same success throughout the year, did not have the same results.
Guest karakter bundan önce de geliyordu. Ondan ilgisi olduğunu düşünmüyorum.
This tournament was able to do it. Now, we'll talk about that later. We have a big match on our hands.
Bak şeyi kanala takımı Alman takımı diye Alman bayrağı var. Oğlum sizin hiç böyle şeyiniz yok mu ya? Bu saç ne?
And you can't have a more polarizing journey to making this final.
Moğol onu YouTube'da yani eğer bildirimden açık değilse bazen random atmıyor. Tüm bildirimler dersen atıyor olması lazım.
A competitive region, you could say, but didn't need that necessarily to make finals because Kanamani, Evo finalist, champion of Finality, champion of Brussels Challenge, pretty much unstoppable in EU, but has traveled a lot this year.
Bence hiç şansı yok gibi.
Has succeeded pretty much everywhere he's gone. You know, top 8 minimum, at least. You know what I'm saying? If not winning the tournament, being in top 3, top 4, whatever it is. Tweedy just entered online. Has not played for a few years. You know, once upon a time,
zaten yaşı
was
büyük
around,
TV'nin değildir.
The kind of like later portion of MK. Mainly in Justice 2, we saw kind of the real breakout of Tweedy and then saw success in early MK11 as well. But for the last few years, has taken a pretty significant hiatus from offline competition. Does a lot of content, a lot of streaming. Still plays the game quite a lot, but doesn't.
Bunun sakalları falan uzun, adam sadece çenesinde var.
But when T1000 came out, Tweedy was like, you know what? I'm really vibing with this character. I'm going to enter the online things because why not, right? I play all the time anyway. I stream. May as well enter online. Found his way to regional finals and just steamrolled to do so. You know, with massive wins over community favorite players. You know,
Abi YouTube'u anlamıyorum ben.
Ninja Killer. You know, shout outs to those players.
Bazen beni cezalandırıyor, sen yayın açmıyorsun diye şey atmıyor yani.
But Tweedy was able to rock up and just do his thing, and here he is. Not only in finals, but final day as well, top 8. But can he take out Kanamani with this face-off of the guest characters? We've got Homelander, we've got T1000 prototype himself with the striker. This is cops. This team is cops.
Düşünsenize.
Certified cops.
2 tane Homelander'ın finale kaldığını.
Kanamani's going to be having a lot more, I would say.
Maç başlayınca yapacağım canım.
Consistency going into this, because if you've only entered one online tournament for pro competition and it did qualify you here,
Türk olarak Kanımani'nin bir Dans'la Banshee'yi görmek isterim bu turnuvada. Biri Geras'ı oynuyor.
Making finals,
Diğeri
you're
oynuyor.
100% consistent, right? But in Tweedy's shoes, he said it himself when he arrived.
Valla bir Gans burada biri toksiklik yapsa gider kafasına vurur sonra diskalifiye edilir.
The first offline versus matches he's played since this game came.
Direkt aynı karakterler
But looking at
oynuyor.
the way he was playing yesterday, you would never assume he hadn't missed a beat.
Abi
He has been on the
Homelander.
top of his game at the moment. He's just one of those reliable players. And again, T1000 very much his
Bence
main
çok az
character.
karakter piklendi bu arada.
He is so good with this exact kind of archetype. You know, the kind of the built-in
Oy.
mix-ups, the real decent normal options.
Ben hiç iki
but
tane
really
görmedim.
aggression, right?
Milina görmedim, Rain görmedim, Sindel görmedim. Görmek gördük.
Immediately the wake up block, I think that might have been either that or it was just
Başka?
T1000's blocking animation. Immediately having to watch out for those.
Çağ gördük mü? Gördüm. Ama önceki günleri ben izlemedim. Cuma'yı izlemedim.
While Homelander is in the air, it is an overhead for the most part. Good block as well. Lovely read on that. The splat.
Cuma günü
T1000.
izlemedim
So
ben.
many
O,
mix-ups
ne
of his
yapıyorsun
own,
oğlum?
but so many of them unsafe. You need Striker to make them safer.
On the flip side though, Kanamani, again another player of a number of characters, but Homelander Farah really has
Ben
been
offline uygun bir kesinlikle değil ya.
for the most part.
Yani bir Gans'ı şey yapmanız lazım. Kafeste tutmanız lazım. Ya da rakibinin kafeste tutacaksınız.
As well as other characters he's always got up his sleeve, but the Homelander is where he really does kind of rest his hat.
O klan değildir. O muhtemelen bir
Kanamani just trying to
şeydir.
get out of that situation.
Takımdır.
At the end of the day, if Kanamani is able to out-neutral Tweedy in this situation, Tweedy's one benefit, his one threat in this matchup will be, I'm close range and it's time to mix you up. So if Kanamani can do anything he can to keep you outside of T1000's magic range, he is in a much better situation. There's the breaker, have to go for it. Kanamani though, equipped. And there's the range. Striker saves the day. A trade combo. Beautiful pickup from Tweedy. There is work yet to go, but he is doing a good job so far.
The grenade not quite close enough to catch there though. Tweedy doesn't overcommit. These blade normals, they go so far. Leads into such a dangerous string to defend against, but Kanamani is ready, and there we go. Nothing flashy, nothing crazy.
Bence hızlı bir 3-0
Good
olur.
Homelander play from Kanamani.
Tweedy, there were a few moments of greatness there. Nice advance. Again, Striker just to help bully. Kanamani immediate armor once more. If there's a chance you're point blank, I'm having none of it.
Well, Homelander armor by itself, normally one of the weaker armored attacks in the game, but as soon as you throw Farah on top of it, it becomes much more dangerous. I have no doubt we'll see as the set continues on, but Kanamani, nice catch there.
Did he
pick
single
up?
hit confirm that down 4?
Yeah, because it caught Tweedy off the ground. Tweedy was going for a up back on block, holding north.
Finds the hit anyway. That machine gun, if you try and jump, I'll catch you. Pow, pow, pow. Advanced, good block. Goes for the up block once more. Plus frames of down 4.
Uh-oh, the laser. Does this route...
Abi şaka gibi ya. Şaka gibi Çağ ya. Vallahi şaka
Now, that's
gibi
one thing we
ya.
have to mention here. The health disparity between the teams, very significant. In this game, the main character and the cameo very much can alter the health value. Some of them give you health, some of them take it away, some of them have regular
Mortal
amounts.
Kombat turnuvası en çok oynanacak
a little bit
Homelander ya.
less health than normal. Striker,
Şaka
a little
gibi
bit less. So
yani.
together, a 900 health team. On the flip side, Kanamani, you're getting health from Farah on an average character. So
Bir tane
150 health difference
Sub-Zero
in this kind of
pikleniyor.
matchup, that's
Scorpion bir tane pikleniyor. Raiden hiç yok. Liu Kang yok ama Homelander şey ya sorsam Mortal Kombat oynuyor. Yapacağınız oyunu sikeyim sizi.
Tweedy, chopping him up.
Oh, nice block on the overhead too. This range, you can see, it's outside of T1000 standing 4 range, but it's inside Homelander's forward 4 range.
Oh, and there's the punish.
Yes, indeed.
That's the dangerous
you're going
thing.
to grab.
Every time you see T1000 go into that armored stance, it's going to be strike or throw. Oh, or grenade. Wake up. Hello, Striker.
No.
Oh, but there's a catch again.
Kanamani will take that trade, though, because he managed to get rid of one of the Striker grenades. Now, with only one Striker remaining, Tweedy can only make one more sequence safe until the second Striker has regenerated. However, looks like with the time left, has been able to get it. Now, that's either 2 grenades, that's a machine gun, and no breaker for Kanamani.
Oh.
If you get hit, you're dead. Dodges one of the grenades. There's one left. That one misses. Lovely catch! And Tweedy takes this round. Keeps the fight nice and close.
It's like Kanamani was specifically waiting
Video
for
30 saniye
the
sürecek,
grenades to
25
be
saniyesi
used
insin.
before he committed to that option there. But Tweedy was still ready. Good block on the low. Again, the grenades making it all safe. Oh, bait on the up block, but not in time.
Abi blokta nasıl recoverlandı ya?
Huge again, the jump from Tweedy. The reads on this man for just when to hold up. Because the thing is, if you catch a jump kick with T1000, you are always going to end up getting a... Oh my goodness. So I didn't get a full catch. But you're always going to end up getting a full pickup. If you get a jump, oh, you want to, speak of which, you want to jump the grab, land on these bullets. Anti-air machine gun, thank you very much, Striker.
Tweedy off to such a good start. These are blocks, they are just not working out. Tweedy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the catch, the delayed
so
Ferrer release. Yeah, I mean, that's a sign of someone that's played this team once or twice. Snap, what's the mix? Dash in, the pressure.
Okay, Tweedy manages to find a poke, but another throw tech. Kanamani will not be grabbed.
Lan oğlum.
Overhead. Challenges it on wake up as well. Cannot get hit by anything else significant.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's it. You're a 900 drops. Kanamani with the drop. But it
Hırsana
still
oğlum.
confirms Tweedy the break, the only thing to keep him alive. By all means, this should almost be over already. And there is the forward four. Crushes the advance of Tweedy. Kanamani, EU's finest, 2-0 up.
And that was a heartbreaker
Kabzı
of a finish for
rehberliğine
Kanamani.
noob
For Tweedy, I should say, at the hands of Kanamani. Just
Panya.
finding that laser at the last possible moment, but that puts him into a commanding lead. Ketchup, will we have another 3-0? I mean, we're going to see Tweedy have
Bu arada
no
bence
choice
sadece
but to make
MK'nın
that full comeback.
değil
Tweedy
bu.
is
Tekken'de
absolute grinder.
Tekken 7'de şu anki oyunundaki durumu bilmiyorum. Akuma ile bir karakter. Sadece onlarda special vardı mesela. Ve ikisi de guest'ti yani. Sen niye kendi karakterlerini sikliyorsun abi? Senin karakterlerin daha değerli ya. Homelander bütün MK karakterlerini kucağa alıyor şu an. Düşün yani. Bütün MK karakterleri kucakta.
Oh, and again the raw low. You know, every now and then you've just got to let the Ferrer stance rock. And Tweedy, hang on. The chosen one breaker. Tweedy, oh no, I don't know about that. That break. I mean, we have seen players make comebacks in a similar scenario, but breaking there and now having no meter in what could be the last round, Tweedy may not live to be able to regret that.
I'm not really the kind of commentator to call something a mistake, but I genuinely believe that breaker was a mistake. You're going into the next round now. You had to do this almost impossible comeback. You could have just kept the meter in this round.
Oh, but Tweedy managed to get the up blocker to follow up.
Hit confirm.
Turn into a little bit more, spending the bar. Okay, extending a little bit further.
Closer to the corner as well. That's going to give you a little bit better combo potential from the spike. However, a nice catch there from Kanamani, immediately turning the momentum. It seems like any time Tweedy gets going, Kanamani just has the option to shut it down. Oh my god, 3 in a row. Goes in for the fourth as overhead, a little bit too far away. So, armor break. It doesn't matter, can't combo. Oh my lord, you still got away with that?
Oh, baby, the armor!
Ha, bırakın punish olmayı. Adam overhead'den sonra gidiyor bir de.
And a 3-0 dominating victory to finish off this first handful of games here at Final Combat Day #1. My goodness, fantastic showing all around though.
Tweedy is still going to be motivated, still going to be focused. You may be in loser's side now, but the job isn't done and it's far from over. Kanamani going to be feeling the same way. Winner's side.
İlk maçlar bitti değil mi?
Zone, but Kanamani, he got 3rd place at Evo and was disappointed.
He was
Faysal,
absolutely gutted.
3rd place.
Lavender Rain, diğeri kimdi?
I mean, come on.
Ha, Sonic.
But that goes to show the caliber of
Sonic'te ikinci maç. Sonic'te Faysal mı eşleşti? Lan Faysal yap be şovunu be.
Online regional finals. He is used to winning events, and when he goes, that was his first Evo as well. Not winning is a disappointment because winning is specifically what he was looking for. But winning, he could very much do today. You know, I know he's got a lot of supporters across EU right now watching from home. It's getting late, I think, over there, but there's plenty of hours left to go. It'll be later still. You'll be doing the long shift. We used to do that, right? Until 2, 3 in the morning watching tournaments on the EU time zone, but it's worth it. Don't go to sleep. Just make sure you got plenty of water or something.
Shouts to hydration. But that does now lead us to our fully fledged top 8 here at the Final Combat 2025. We're in a situation now where everything is just going to be working out, but you've got to get through the winner side, loser side. While we set up for our next break, as we kick things off, I'd like to let the lovely people at home know that you can get a hands on some official Mortal Kombat 2 movie
WB
merch.
Shop. Hang on.
WB Shop, my
Check
friends.
it out.
One shirt of many. There are other things that you can check out on WB Shop. There's hats, there's cool jackets, there's accessories, jewelry, all that good stuff.
Buradayım ama bir işim var arkadaşlar. Devam edeceğiz.
Shop for all your needs. We're going to go for a break. When we come back, we're going to swap out with the one and only Aqua and Tento, and we're going to finish off Final Kombat 2025.
Hello? Oh, hi. I'm Rich, by the way. Will.
With renting a house in town, 8 years living on base, I just think my missus is ready for a little taste of normal.
Well, if normal is what you're after, you two are going to love dairy.
You don't like it much down here, do you, Miss Handler?
You know, it's hard not to miss the things you leave behind.
We're getting into the swing of it, though. Starting to feel like home.
Things happen here. We don't really talk about it. No one does.
They never even found a body. But maybe you could figure out what really happened to him.
Could have been a drifter.
Do you think somebody could kidnap a kid and keep him underground? In the sewers?
What happened out there, Helen?
We have 25 disappearances, 7 confirmed deaths, mostly children.
Something bad's coming.
What is that?
Uno mas, thanks.
You're Johnny Cage. I loved Citizen Cage when I was a kid.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
They should do a reboot.
Nobody wants that. That went out in the 90s.
Johnny Cage, you have been chosen to fight.
Tell me you're not some crazy fans. How are you doing that?
Are you coming or what?
Where the hell am I?
It's a fighting tournament. To the death.
Abi yalandan yine telif yedik ya. Bu aptal, keşke değiştirseydim. Ben de işim var diye açamadım. Bunu bilerek sesini kapattım araya girdi diye. Yok, filmin ben de çok güzel, yani güzel olma ihtimalini düşünmüyorum. Da ben hala Kano'nun nasıl canlı olduğunu merak ediyorum. Bu kim ya? Kimle dövüşüyor orada? Jax. Trailer'dan o BBO'nun HBO'nun bir tane şey vardı ya. Trailer'ı ondan yedik maalesef. Ondan yiyoruz telif yani. Neyse abi, en azından Ekim ayında izleyeceğimiz diziyi bulduk. Ne var? Abi korktu ama izleyiciler neden fragmanı açıp gittin? Turnuva bitmedi, yok. Ha, ilk turlar oynandı. Turnuvanın daha var ya, en az 2 saati var. Ben bakmadım hiç. Burası Netherrealm herhalde ha. Onu andırıyor. Noob Saibot'la Scorpion dövüştürmeler de bakalım ne olacak. Ama bu sahnede Noob Saibot'la acaba Noob Saibot bizim insanlara mı yenecek? Funko Pop 2 tane.
Johnny Cage'in alakası. Scorpion, evet Scorpion var. Birincide tutsaktı. Hayır ya, dönüyor diye birincide de vardı zaten. Abi hala PlayStation menü sesi şaka gibi. Burak öyle yapacağına o şeyin baskının kendin bastır kendin giy. Saçma sapan bir paradır. Dolara vurduğun zaman. Buradan kamerayı kapattık. Ölmüştü, sonradan geliyordu. Yine çok büyük bir yer almaz bu arada. Çünkü Scorpion kendine hizmet eden bir karakter. Turnuvada iyilerin kötülerin... Hatta aslında diriltildiğinde kötülerin tarafındaydı. Bu sefer direkt iyilerin yanında gibi oldu filmde. Hiç kendi tarafı... Paul Young'la da bir akrabalığı vardı ya. Ben hiçbir guest'i istemiyorum. Saruman'ı getirsinler.
And welcome back, everyone, to Final Kombat here in Mexico City, the World Finals for Mortal Kombat 1. 20 players from across the world here, the best that have played this game for the past year across multiple events.
Bizim kulaklar buna maalesef.
Today, we've already seen 4 matches of this top 8 finale. We're going to head to the losers side of things to see who is going to win the World Championships. $200,000 on the line. Thanks for being here, everyone. I'm Mr. Aquaman.
And my name is Sento, and the top 8 is going to be underway real soon. If you guys do not know, he said there was 20 players in here, but we dwindled down just to who our champion will be at the end of the night. We already have our defending champion, Sonic Fox, in loser's side after losing to a decisive 3-1 against Scorpion Prox. And then we also
Saruman çok güzel olurdu. Büyücü.
Gur's also going to be that winner side top 8. And man, it's been really intense. 3-0 victory for Kanimani over Tweety. And the victory of Nicolas over Lavender Rain. I believe that was also 3-0.
Yes.
It has been absolutely insane thus far, but we're here for the long run. We're going to find out who the champion is going to be for Final Kombat 2025.
That's right. I mean, dude, already a tectonic shift in what hasn't happened in a world finale yet, which is Sonic in losers relatively early for, you know, what we know Sonic Fox for. Is it going to be a storyline this year of Sonic Fox, who has never, I'm going to say this again, has never lost a world finale for Mortal Kombat or Injustice, which are both made by the same developer in NetherRealm Studios.
Önce Losers'la başlıyor. Yok mu Faysal'ın elemesi?
And now coming up is going to be Sonic versus Faisal. Round 1 losers of this top 8. Loser
Faysal'la diyordu ki benim şansıma Sonic nasıl losers'la geldi.
Will stay alive because how it works in double elimination is that everyone has 2 lives to their name. Even if you make it to the very end and you're the last one standing in winners, someone's going to come from losers, and that person on winners will still have a second life. And we'll get to that in the later stages because these boys are warming up right now. The buttons, what's the matchup going to be as Sonic Fox and Faisal have not really fought this year. This could be their first time battling each other, and with everything
diyor aslında. Doğru söylüyor olabilir. Biz direkt Faysal bizi yazıldığı gibi okuyoruz. Hadi Begoat. Hadi Mazlum. Hadi Lobanon. Cyrex alacak çok. Niye Cyrex almış? Konik diyor şu an bana zor sal. Faysal belli olmaz ama gerçekten T1 oynuyor.
First place is $70,000. Imagine getting that close and you're coming so far. Here we go. Sonic Fox on the Cyrex Madame Bo. Panthers' very own Faisal. Pause in the game. What happened?
Ooh.
I got scared. I was over trying to get my log.
Back in.
They threw me off.
Must be real match right here.
Right,
and here we go.
The bottle.
Ne yaptın lan Faysal?
With the savior of Madame Bo in the back right there. An excellent pairing. This is Madame Bo, always going to be chucking bottles, assisting the bombs, assisting the setups. That Cyrex is going to naturally set up, and here we go. Bombs ahoy, bottles ahoy, and avoiding it with the jump back as Faisal gets started. Played the T1000, Liquid Metal on full display, becoming a portal. Going to be playing really hard to get in this matchup. Probably going to be key to success to stay away. And when he's got Striker, the offensive firepower of this team that's been on display all weekend, from the likes of Faisal and Tweet that was later on, has been sensational.
All around, goes for the low. Going to get the punish on that man. They made that minus in this last match. You guys do not know in this game, you have cameos and you have your regular characters. because the two characters you see right now are the ones that control them. But in the background, with that circle that's next to them on the side of their health bars, that is the cameo that they can choose to come in to assist at any given time, as long as their picture is lighting up.
Oh my god, oh my god, the re
Oğlum Sindel biz takdir dediğim zaman bile alınmadık. Bu haliyle mi alınacak? Devam etsene Faysal. Diyeceğim 3 puan var.
One thing that Face will take away from us is got position right now. It's not back to the corner, but what a micro duck into the stand one to get the Cyrax started here. What's it going to be on the bombs? He's going to choose. Tosses the bump. You know, just using that to get more bombs on the screen right there, applying more pressure. But like I said, that T1000
o da galiba şey hit
pretty hard to
dedi.
get and can have some great mobility.
Neymiş
toolkit himself.
That's what the upblock can come in handy, but unfortunately there's going to be a bomb right there.
O da dakladı ya bir kez. F2 check yapıyor.
Big jump. Gonna hit Madabo. No, she luckily dodged the fray. The bottle girl staying alive. Okay, she's right there looking cutie, looking pretty. Grenades missing.
Backup didn't come in handy right there on Team 2 Cops.
Güzel.
Oh, here comes Striker getting the Tazen.
Var
Shut down
oldu
some of the
bundan
mechanics
da
that exist in Cyrax
Overhead.
right there. Beats the overhead into the immediate meter drain right there. So smart from Sonic Fox. Drains the meter, denies the breaker. Max cast out here and the Chocla from Madam Bo.
Oh, you're dead because
ripples in that man's liquid metal.
Man, that's a heavy chocolate right there. You never want to ask for the mouth on her chocolate.
Guess
what?
Oha.
Man, 900 health. He's gonna die immediately for my goodness. Cash now with the fatal blow. Great awareness from Sonic Fox taking that first game. Face out. Taking a second to think about this. I was really questioning what his character choice was going to be going to this, but T1000 trying to mix Sonic, but you have so little health and they want to just get that one straight hit on you, and you're just going to be done. These bomb setups is going to be too much for you. You don't have that team.
Faysal'ın gelene kişi olacak
different
galiba.
character, but not the Shang.
Nasıl toparladı ya?
He's got nothing. Great tech of the throw as well. Says unhandy goes underneath that one as well. Into a grab of his own. That's the command grab of T1000. Going full metal. There's his backup.
Oh, the conversion uses down 3. Beautiful stuff right there from Face. Getting as little damage as he can, but hey, it's enough.
And beautiful read on the wake up right there. Denying that so powerful wake up in that bow slide.
Abi nasıl geldi Striker'a vurdu?
A big cooldown now, so not able to activate his assist for quite some time. This Faisal here.
Güzel.
Health starting to dwindle now. Half of that erased by the command grab. An anti-air attempt. No, just met him on the ground perfectly. And on the final hit, went to a special move, which is normally to build a little bit more meter, but this man's already fully loaded down there. We got six sticks of butter right now. These chefs about to cook up something nasty.
You just want to shoot off the block, bro. He just want to really show off the block right there. The mid's going to miss right there, but sets up a bomb as he teleports away. Juke on the other side. Shout out to Burrito Voorhees. Big launch right now. The restand. A safe jump after this one. Another one. The grenade's going to catch. That's going to be another one. Yo, Face out. Going corner to corner, coast to coast.
And relentless pressure sequence right now from Faisal. Pressure on still from the grenades.
Sonic
forward and underneath that grenade. One of the ways to get around it in pressure, and a huge pickup into the goop. And what's it going to be? Bombs, Madam Bo. And this time the side switch to kind of threaten the corner, but because of that side switch, Madam Bo, not going to be able to full confirm. Face is still alive in this one.
And the battle acting as covers right there was so insane. Sonic sticking 3 steps ahead right there, but unfortunately, whipping the command grab, big punch coming out of the face out that with coverage on that. And guess what? Has a chance. Big jump, going to be met in the air by Sonic. Sonic, are you going to cash out? Goes for bombs instead.
Big Face will think you're in a command grab right there. Beautiful air to air from Sonic back into the mix, and it's going to be the relaunch. With the bomb, taking a shot as well. And is that gonna, okay.
With that damn meter drain, I was going to
Adam bir shot da aldı.
Yeah, I was looking at the meter Sonics. I was like, oh, never mind. That would have been a statement sent right here. Final round, though.
Oh, Lord.
Here in game number 2, that's going to launch. Thank you for the bottle.
Allah.
One drink already locked and loaded to Sonic. You guys do not know. Once Sonic takes a drink with Madam Bo, they get the special properties for certain moves. Could get a dash cancel. And that's why me about the coverage. Didn't block the last hit, though.
It's not blocking. That was T1000 taking the shot. Gonna get sent on a roller coaster ride of bombs, but tries to
Ama yani
armors through his Sonic. The DP coming through. Blaze with a mid again. This is the dash cancel into the slide. Is that all she wrote? Keep it all unbreakable.
Nothing Faisal can do about this. And that command dash.
Zor.
Of not even Cyrax. That is what is given to any character that takes a shot from Madam Bo. You guys don't know what's in that bottle, but it is a power up.
Man, you get drunk.
Şaka gibi ya.
That's right.
Who would have thought? I thought I was supposed to, you know,
Bull Rachel incarnate out here in Mortal Kombat 1.
I was supposed to slow the senses.
For your Mortal Kombat lore guys out there. Oh my goodness, closing the gap so quickly. Unleashing the entire arsenal of the Earthrealm PD. That was every single bullet in the clip. To close the gap, pressure is on.
Oh, the invisible wake up coming out again. Faceout wasn't ready for it this time around. Guess what? Another full combo and more bombs. Ting shouts to the John on Spanish commentary coming out. And guess what? You try to poke, it's never your turn.
Direkt next maç abi ya.
They saw a tough spot here. This is corner time.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And now is there going to be a grab? Sonic, no, just putting out a roundhouse of the Cyrax, watching him menacingly just get exploded by the bomb right there onto a match point here for Sonic.
Trying to go with it again. Command grab going to come in. No, got hit by the last 2 shots. Who would have thought? Man, Striker really emptied out that clip.
That's a lot of bullets right there, man.
Spin the mag.
Sonic didn't count him correctly.
Abi şaka mı?
Time for bombs, baby. Random bow. Ready for the anti-air. Facel's been trying neutral jump to avoid some of these scenarios so many times, and Sonic reading them. After that first game, time and time again, the interruption even caught the Striker, and this is looking lights out right now. Faisal gonna need a miracle.
Bütün oynanışı böyle ki bilmesine gerek yok. Başka hareket yapmasına gerek yok. Oynanışı böyle.
And that should be all she wrote. Faisal is unfortunately going to be eliminated at 7th place. Sonic is still going to prevail and try to get a second title for the second year in a row.
Oldu. Sen gruptan yenilmeden çık, üst üste ikiyle uzal ve eğlen yani. GG's, yapacak bir şey yok. Üzücü. Ha keşke başka çar alsaydı ya. Lava gidip geliyorum arkadaşlar.
There were a couple of years where, of course, there was no final combat. That was, you know, during COVID. Not a lot of offlines happening, but great to see it still come back strong last year and here for these players that have continuously played these games since its launch. Yeah. Looking very strong as Sonic on the run, and now we're going to get into the other side of the losers bracket. It's going to be Lavender Rain versus Tweedy. And Tweedy has been really the Cinderella story of Final Kombat. Both him and Gur. Gur getting in here the way he did. Now on the winner's side of this bracket, Tento. This is absolutely monumentalness in the making.
Definitely so. Sweetie, on the one hand, has some health issues actually early in the year, but still prevailed, able to come through and still making Final Kombat. Like I said, this is the first time coming offline in 5 years. He wasn't here since the last Final Kombat of MK11 in 2020. Now making a statement, getting to the top 8, and now we have Lavender Rain. One of the Brazilian players that we've been looking at for quite some time, even on the Coliseum as well. But he's making his chance, making his strays. Wait, is he the only Brazilian here? I just thought about that.
Yes, in this top 8.
Oh my God, he's the only Brazilian in this top 8. So he's had a lot riding on his shoulders, and of course the crowd is going to be on the side. But Tweedy, the Birdman, definitely going to try to be the presence here. If you guys do not know, Tweedy also plays T1000 with the Striker, Team Double Cop, and Lavender Ring has a mixture of characters. Known for that Takeda with the Jax, but
he's been breaking out some other teams.
He got that Ermac. That Ermac Janet is really nice.
And I haven't seen someone do that much damage with that team, if I can be honest with you. He had some kind of secret Brazilian sauce that added a couple of more hits in there.
550 damage to a mix-up at the end?
No, it was 600.
Are you kidding me?
It was 600 into a mix-up.
Yeah, hey, get him out of here. All right,
and it's the pressure. He's trying to make it rain Golpez out here, which is Spanish for damage, if you guys aren't sure. If you've seen the game in that version. Oh, we're actually in the English version of the game here on the stage. So never mind. But he's going to go with his classic pairing here. Takeda, Jax. Jax giving him extensions off of everything for Takeda. He's going to extend his throw. He's going to extend his combos into big damage to set up what Takeda wants to. He gets to throw his little kunais on the ground, and then he can manipulate them and play around them against his opponent. And for the T1000, for Team Lock 'em Up, Double Cop, it's all about it's all about the guns, baby. Guns, grenades.
But yeah, big thing right here, if you guys do not know, they do button checks to make sure their controllers working. People's like, wait, why are you checking your buttons? You know your buttons. Hey, would you want to double check your buttons for $70,000? Yeah, I didn't think so. Just calm down.
Hey, just in case out there. And a lot of these players have different settings on their controls as well. You know, there's little things that change how your directional inputs affect your special moves, you know, shortcut inputs as well. A lot of little things you can do in the controller settings to change up the gameplay. If you're struggling with something here or there, definitely look into that. But we're going to begin Mortal Kombat here in this next match.
Oh, I thought he was going to go back though, but he went for the low instead.
Harbi kaydına benziyor aslında. Ne oluyor amına koyayım?
saw that sequence before. Such a safety net in a lot of these setups. It's those striker grenades. There's a kunai and a beautiful spacing, but there it is, it's homie.
Big damage here. Now, I was about to say, Tweety's been breaking a lot when he's been low on health because he really believes in it. But here's the thing about that. If you guys do not know, different cameos give you different health values as well. And Striker giving Tweety minus 50, 900 health on his end. Big hit right there, scores the fatal. This will be breaking coming out of Lavender for sure.
Huge mental victory there for Tweety. Get him off the meter no matter how this first round transpires. Still doable. Jax, put him down on the ground. Unblockable right there and drilling into it. He's still active. Oh my goodness, actually hit him at the right time. Jax was about to hit him with another unblockable. Trying to chase him down with the liquid form. Can he get away from this? Underneath!
No!
But he still gets hit. Almost with the complete avoidance.
Aqua, he still has his fatal blow.
What?
He didn't lose his fatal blow. He still got the fatal blow even though he did that. That's so... What? Oh my god, if you guys do not know that move right there, when you're under 30% health, and when you use it, it usually goes away. But because it did go through the full animation, he still has it. Oh my god, he still has all those resources. That's insane. Lavender Rain right now on the oppression.
Ha, sonuncu iptal mi etti?
Oh, and the absolute master of planet Earth in Jax usage. One of the moves that Jax has is the ability to be summoned, and you have to choose kind of where he goes. There's a far and a close version. If someone uses their cameo and it's on the screen, you can send Jax to their location, grab him, and beat him up.
The entire time. And the important thing about cameos in this game, you cannot do certain moves unless the cameo is active. So Jax over there beating the face in, you can't really do too much afterwards, and he could not break that combo because Jax had his target. And guess what? Another ride is being taken. Lavender Rain taking this man to the skies.
Let's see if Tweety has the audacity to break late again. This time saying, nah, I don't know about all that. I'm going to take the meter into the next round. So I got some firepower in this one. Step one. Can he escape this corner?
Firepower is definitely needed right here. So note, because Tweety has lower health, each time he gets hit, he actually gets meter a tad bit faster than Lavender Rain, who has more health, which is why he elects to break so early. But still, that meter disadvantage can be a problem in this matchup.
Yeah, meter is money in Mortal Kombat. Gives you access to your enhanced moves. Gives you access to your breaker, and there's the overhead.
Ya çıkarmayacağız sesleri.
1000. Get some damage on the board, Tweety. Having a little run right here, and the spacing to stay out of the normal range, and then come in with the advantage. Hit Lavender, press and buttons, and scoop back to the loop, and you're still in the corner here. Tweety's on the board.
Beautiful observation about Tweety and Lavender. Electing not to break. He says, you know what, you got this round, but guess what I'm going to do, see if I can hit. Wait a second, another launch. Not breaking his Lavender range. He has the health to give, but my goodness, his damage is stacking up.
No wake up from Lavender Rain either. Holding on to resources right now, but because he got hit, still in hit advantage, unable to be thrown in that state. The drop. Speaking of drops, Butterfingers from Lavender Rain, giving Tweety an inch, and you cannot give a competitor like Tweety an inch. He will take a mile. This is someone who is no stranger to World Finals, unlike Lavender Rain, making his first year in 2025.
Man, Tweety
Ağzımı açtım ya, çok hızlı bir
uç olacak diye. But no.
Here overhead. The baton mix. Striker has access to
Bu Lavender Rain her şeye reaksiyon vermiyor
and it's just
muydu?
gonna bully him on block. No meter to save him from the chip damage that you take while blocking normals and specials in this game.
Eli de boşluk bulduğu her anda sövüyor.
Staggering up and make sure you get the kill right there. The score is now tied up 1-1. Like I said, one of these boys is going home with $5,000, but you don't want to lose right now when you can get more. Beautiful conversion right
Ben o olayı merak ettim ya.
Able to take the hit of the grenades right there. Still get the full combo. Sensational.
Banjin neyini atmış TV'de kızın? Fotoğraflarını falan mı atmış? Ben neyini attığını merak ettim.
He's gonna pay the price for it.
Oh, sets up a kunai as well. Oh my god, never mind. He just wants the damage. Hello? 447 to a setup? Can you stop? Oh my.
And that's what I'm telling you guys about Takeda right there. Putting the kunai on the ground, and he can throw, he can activate it to do the enhanced low, and for a pop-up right there. Multiple mind games he can play around it with mix-ups and overheads. He's got him in exactly where he wants to be. A knockdown in the corner. Didn't have a jack for the extension. Could get the kunai, but he's still back. It's not an EX kunai in his face right there.
Aralarındaki cinsel mesajları ve kızın özel fotoğrafını Twitch'te yayın açarak göstermiş.
So he can call Jax and get a full combo, and Striker got hit right there, so that was a little extra damage. Now, Tweety down the breaker, down 3 bars. Can he make this happen? He has fatal blow.
Niye yaptı acaba
And how
onu?
was he so ready for when Striker was going to come? The Jax
Jax'ı
usage, like I
Striker
told you
dövüş.
guys, I have never seen someone
Benim Gajibi'ye
unstoppable
uygulamak
with the
istediğim
on those
tarifi.
down two trades like you were talking about earlier to get the extensions, to get the combos, to continue the pressure on the health bar of his opponents. Right now it is Tweedy on a life deficit right now. Oh no, this is going to go into the ground pound into a pretty much guaranteed situation on block right there. Jax is going to take his pound of flesh. It's not much damage, but in a situation like that, it's everything.
Everything and all this.
Abi bir de yani bu dijital ortam, anladın mı? O hiçbir zaman gitmez yani. Bizim dijital hayatını bitirmiş yani. Kızın özel fotoğraflarını mı görsem sadece konuşmalarını mı? Oğlum Twitch'ten nasıl banlanmış?
And every punch that Jax has on the opponent's cameo takes a little bit of health from the opponent.
Böyle bir intikam şekli mi var abi? Ne oluyor bunlar?
That led to something nasty right there. Tweedy surviving one. Some good frames. I'm moving over to that. Oh, baton. He immediately grabs. We're in double fatal blow territory. This is scary. So many resources on the screen. To be a grab, no.
So Jason goes under, and guess what? Uses the down to cancel the conversion. Doesn't complete the combo though, but Spider-Man swing gets the job done. If you guys do not know, if someone goes for a high or any move and you punish it with that uppercut, it means that you can spend the 2 bars if necessary to make sure that they cannot break and hold lots of damage. Winner in the rain puts himself now on set point.
Frightening reaction to start this round 2. He jumped back and saw the startup of the low bundle and then checked it with the advancing low. Got a trade, but still the recognition was sensational. Ooh, eating some of the pulls of T1000 there. Here comes the swipes into overhead. Was threatening to grab Jax. Catching the straight.
Get over the whip. No way. I didn't know you had the high ground like Anakin. He wish he was Anakin.
Don't do it. He did it. It's okay. He has plenty to back him up. Gonna throw this one raw though and put him in quite a scary situation right here. If there is a grab in most grabs in this game. All regular grabs and most command grabs highs that are crouchable. And that was a dominating round from Tweedy. Hold on a second.
That liquid metal coming in handy, Aqua. Gets over it again. The conversion with grenades. Using stuff right here. Lavender and Electric not to break. Gonna hold this damage. Not too much. Remember, he is a big boy. 1100 health. Oh no.
It's crazy to think that it's a 200 HP difference in the teams. Neutral jumps have been super effective on Lavender Rain. What a conversion too. Actually, T1000 putting out some damage over 400.
Oh, raw command grab, and it was kind of here. He pressed a little bit too late right there. Wait a second. Tweedy could try to tie this up. Goes for overhead, that's plus. Tries to go for neutral jump. Back row. Huge.
So smart.
Yalnız bayağı oynuyor
working
şu
around
an.
that breaker masterfully so far, but Rain taking a little risk himself here into the wreck up. Gonna get his kunai setup. What's it gonna be? Every jump here goes overneath the poke. Goes into some madness. Super plus on block right there. Still just gain a turn, and it forces the break.
Goes for grenades. Tweedy just needs one straight hit, but the same thing could be said for Lavender. Takes a second, goes to the back 2. Plus frames. No, Jack's gonna whiff. Those out the kunai. Grenades are there.
Big jump. What a reaction or decision from Tweedy right there to call out. Him taken to the skies, looking for the kunai. Says not today. We are going to a game number 5. It's about to be lit up here at Final
muhtemelen öyle bir şey girmesi Tweedy kız ona bir şey yapmıştır yani. Yani normal ayrılma değildir, insanın hakkı buluyordur belki. Başka bir açıklama bulamıyorum çünkü. Orayı aldattıysa falan yapmasına okeyim öyle bir şey. Yapmadıysa ama yazık günah yani.
Big damage right here from Lavender. He's going to spend it all to make sure he gets a kill. My God. Putting on the show, and that's unblockable, but guess what? Spider-Man's swing goes through once again. Brazil in the crowd, making some noise. Lavender once again on set point.
Oh, that's ready to the spaces right there to get this one started. Close and personal. We like to see it out here in the Mortal Kombat competitive streets. Back to the corner you go.
Evet, kendince yayın açıyordu.
Oh, behind and had the time to block. And here comes the punish.
So much damage going on back there. Yo, the
bir şey gelmiyor.
I'm terrified what's going on. Why is this robot beating up this poor boy? Get off me. It's under. Tracker's dead. That's a full combo coming out for Tweety again. And Lavender Rain elects not to break. He says, you know what?
Amına koyayım bak
Let's go to a
şimdi.
final round. It's cool.
İlk round Lavender nasıl oynuyor, bu round'da nasıl oynuyor?
To send us to a final round, and that's exactly what it's going to be. Truly, the definition of back and forth happening before our eyes, but this is it. Final round. Oh, and Jack's taking the hit, otherwise we're going to see the launch.
Big one goes for command grab once again. Jack's still on cooldown, but now he's going to be available. Grenades coming through once more. Good block by Lavender, but it's going to be a breaker immediately for Tweety. That
Eski
might be
Pro
his
Kombat
last
bu çocuk
breaker
kıza
of the
demiş
set.
ki gel beraber ortada kalalım. Kız da yok ben kardeşimle kalmak
Striker, a little bit
istiyorum.
strong, throwing the nades a little too far right there. Unhand me, Lavender says. Guessing right on the throw.
Onlar kaçışında insanlar otelde kalmamak ne? Kalmamak yani.
That police brutality right there. That baton him in the cabeza.
He might have a concussion.
Oh, for sure. Little man's in trouble.
Aldattıysa ben okeyim bu arada. Aldattıysa rezil olabilir yani.
Yes, Jax. Oh my lord. He doesn't decide to go for it, but he's going for a setup. The next kick. The jump.
Dasting free to actually hold up right there, and this actually couldn't
Yine
be
bastı
it.
amına
No
koyayım.
breaker to his name.
Kaç kez
Jax
öldüm
still in
bundan.
play. Not gonna need it. Lavender Rain taking it 3-2 in a battle here in losers number 1. Tweety still making the top 8. Congratulations, almost getting it done. A battle indeed will advance.
Tweety'yi geçen sene önünden döndü bu arada, kalp krizi geçirmişti.
Big shout out to the Birdman making all
Ya bu adam nasıl hala kilo vermiyor, şey
First
yapmıyor
time in
bilmiyorum.
5 years coming offline, but the crowd making noise, of course, for Brazil, the only Brazilian
Obez de direkt komik
representation.
yani.
Lavender Rain taking it. Every single time Lavender went for that kunai setup in the corner, Tweety disrespected. As you said, it's mad.
Javier oradaydı.
He wanted to try to challenge. There's times to press a button and there's times to hold the block button. I understand everybody
Doğru
pays
diyorsun.
$70 for the controller, $70 for the game. You can do what you want, but there's a time to block, and that was the time to do so.
That's right. Everyone wants to press those buttons that they paid for, Tento.
Yeah.
Çok yavaş ilerliyor ama ya.
Now, we're going to get to the winner's side of the bracket where let's talk about some things.
I don't want to talk about those things.
You don't want to talk about this?
That's kind of
Well, we're going to talk about it, baby, because both of these matches are massive, massive runbacks that have already occurred on the tour in some pretty insane situations. We're going to have Nicolas versus Connie Mani. Then we are going to have Scorpion Prox versus Gur. Both matches happening at EVO with so much at stake. And for Connie Mani, looking to get vengeance on Nicolas. For Scorpion Prox, looking to get vengeance on Gur. The twins both looking to get some vengeance here on the winner's side. It's about to go down, and we're getting right into Scorpion Prox versus Gur.
If you guys do not know, yes, there are two twins. There's a pair of twins that's actually in the bracket. One
And
of
they're
them.
still in winners. They're still alive.
Both
Yeah.
in winner's
So Scorpion
side.
Prox and Nicolas, who we just mentioned, twins, very young,
18 years old,
and have been just Mortal Kombat prodigies.
Since 15. Actually, I would dare say 13.
Yeah, 13, 14
We just
years
didn't
old.
hear about them until they was 15 when they came on U.S. soil and dominated in 2021 at CEO. They have been ridiculous. They've been
These
consistent.
two young Chileans just arrived and dominated. You know, how rare is it to see something like that, especially at that young of an age, and now they're already getting put into the history books of competitive.
And speaking of history between these matches too, Aqua, at first, when they first met in Mexico, it was actually 3-2 in favor of Scorpion Prox. But then Gur immediately got it back in blood, 3-2 in Brazil, and took him out. That was the very first time Gur has ever beaten Scorpion Prox in bracket.
I think I said Evo earlier. I think I meant Brazil.
But then you're right. At Evo
was it
also,
Evo
he
That's
needed
what I
run back because Gur beat Scorpion Prox to
make
get
top 8.
Top 8
yes.
at Evo.
Which was Gur's first top 8 at Evo.
Yes.
It was a massive pop-off, a lot of emotion.
So plenty of history between these two, and just the course of this 9 months of the season, which has been absolutely ridiculous. And now it comes down to the final showing.
Is that our first sighting of the Cyrax cameo?
That's his way. Cyrax.
It's Cyrax Reiko.
He must be woke on something like this. I'm still asleep. I'm snoring. No, wait, what?
I'm knocked out. I'm knocked out if I can be honest with you.
Yeah, that's
never seen this before, but could be some secret sauce that he's cooked up. We'll see what.
I don't believe.
You don't believe? Look at that. He's showing it off.
Alex çemiyor mu acaba?
Maybe. Hold on a second. It might be there.
I'm asleep.
Really good block pressure with the helicopter as well. Will this be the choice? You never know because it's just a button check. If they'll go back to character select and pick something new here.
Gerasını kıramıyor değil mi?
No other team than his Geras Motaro.
Oh, he's locked in. Look at him. He got the meme. Hey, y'all know about the meme? Put up the Gur meme right now. I'm locked in.
Geras kıramıyor. Ha şeyle kırar. Motaro'yla ya da yansıtır.
He immediately has a murder face on. Look at it. Look at how fast it changed.
Bro, he had a 45-degree angle. Look at his eyeball about to touch the screen.
Yani Cyrex alacak sandım yalnız zor.
That's like Gamer 45 right there. Actually, he's more of like a 38 right now on the degrees. He's got a slight lean right there. And both players slight lean forward. Absolutely locked in. Here, and it is going to be Reiko.
Arkada herkese Raider şapkası var. Ben görmedim.
Try to get the conversion right there. Gonna miss it, but guess what? Still scores first blood. Gur looking strong thus far. Loads up a clock. Now, the thing about this matchup, you guys do not know, when those clocks get locked and loaded, that means Gur has the ability to rewind and snap time at any given time, as long as he has a bar. It becomes a big mind game for the opponent of when they want to try to hit him and how they're going to score that hit. The snap, crackle, and pop. Guess what? Big launch.
In the corner as well, Scary's got full Motaro. Has his rewind. What a start here for Guri. Has everything, but guess what? That never happened, Tento. While he has a full hourglass loaded in the bottom right that you guys see, and a bar of meter, he can actually rewind time. You heard me correctly. He can rewind time, but notice it. He can't rewind this damage.
Needs a clock to be able to do that. The beautiful duck once again coming out of Scorpion Proc. The young man reacts, as we like to say, put him on his neck and spend 2 bars just to make sure that man stays down. Beautiful stuff by Scorpion Proc, taking that first round.
And you weren't lying. That was expensive, but he did not want to let that man live.
Hey, I'm telling you, at this point in time, please spend it. You do not want to give your opponent a chance because you cost yourself. Like I said, $70,000 on the line. There's definitely going to be a couple nerves.
Hourglasses are loaded.
Şu Geras'ta şeyi kesin getirmeliler. Break atabilmeliyim ben. O break atamama olayı çok bak. En saçma iş. Oha, ne kadar zor.
Slide tackle right there. Goes on the knees, checks him. That's plus very stupid.
Oh man, just waxing the head of Geras right there.
Yine duck denedi.
Finding the straight hit. And Gur getting damage.
Side switch. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's dead. School. Oh my God, the optimization by Gur, 447. Now, granted, the last time they've been playing, it was actually Scorpion Proc on the Havoc. So this is the first time I've seen him actually with the Raiko against this matchup.
Gur putting out the clone right there. So in a couple of seconds, never mind. Snap games.
Oh, he's too low. That's so unfortunate. The mid actually whipping.
In that frozen state, your simple just getting hit right there, but the hit of Geras actually whiffed.
Oh, is he going to punish? No, he couldn't get there in time. The extended normal not coming to handy right there. Tries to go for another down four, not going to work out. Yo, Tremor, get drunk, you missed the man.
Tremor itmeydi, Tremor zor.
He got clipped by the down four right there of Geras 2. He's going to be on a big cooldown. Send in the sand. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream.
Sandman, stay away. Put him on his neck.
What a trade!
And that's 2 bars gone for Scorpion Proc too.
In a millisecond. Still has rewind time too. Ooh, scary down 4 right there. Definitely could have got whiff punish. Reiko's got the button to do it on the back 3.
Oh, time's going down.
That advancing kick. Those kicks that
Reiko bu oyundaki en iyi stance'e sahip karakterlerden biri. Stance'i çok seviyorum ben Reiko'nun.
Kombat. Throwing the stars though.
And just hold him.
He tried to breathe and
Şaka
got
gibi
Thanos
ya.
snapped.
Oh my God, now you're going to be holding this weak side. Wait a second.
He still got it loaded too.
Even under.
Woke up with a down 4, and off of this will force the rewind time. Now Gur's in a bit of a scary situation.
Goes for slide all the way through, gets punched in the face. That's life lead now for Scorpion Proc. He can run away. Loads up another clock as Gur. Can he set up a snap? He does! He gets the hit, and that should be death. Should Gur not drop it, go straight into Fatal Blow, and game 1 going to Gur.
With 2 seconds on the clock, the Time Lord of Mortal Kombat. Geras in the hands of Gur. We call this man Guris for a reason. Unbelievable.
Şaka gibi
And
ya,
his clutch
şaka
factor in
gibi
this
ya.
top 8 already has been insane.
Winners top finals for Gur would be insane. Guaranteed top 3? I think that's guaranteed 20,000.
Yani kazanma şey abi.
That's a lot of money.
Geras yürü o sırada Musta o. Oğlum ne yaptığını görmedin mi ya? Hareket ettiğin anda donduruyor ya. Tikras.
Oh, another one. Back to back. Back to back command grabs? Are you kidding me? 357 just like that. And look how much health is gone.
He's already halfway gone.
Oh my God.
Ne yapıyorsun amına koyayım?
You're going to the playoff season anyway, I understand.
Yoksa iyice kaykay merkezine çevirdi. Buna slide savunamıyoruz.
Gur forgot to block him on Twitter. He's sliding into the DMs, but you can't even move. Well, he's got the snap available. Tried simply walking backwards right there, but the speed of that snap really catching opponents on their toes. Oh, clone time. Now it's going to be a 2v1. 2 Gerases.
Blocking? You blocking? Of course not.
And it's going to work.
Oh, doesn't go into Fatal Blow. The 6 force command grab instead. Just going to back up. Plenty of time left on the clock for him. He has a clock locked and loaded, but the problem is he doesn't have bar quite yet. Command grab coming through, but guess what? The turret saving him. Goes for a slide on wake up. Are you kidding me?
Oğlum
Çok deli gibi oynuyor şu an.
Feeling the pressure, I think, from the deficit here in the match, taking the risk.
Hey, risk need to be taken if you want to make these good decisions right now. Beautiful up block, but guess what? It didn't happen.
Sara aldı mı
A
abi?
lack of risk, I should say. That really didn't happen.
What the fuck is that
That's
bitch?
one way to deal with it. Another clone activation, like how active Gur is
Oha tremor itiydi.
with all the tools that this team has.
Ne oluyor?
Guy actually ate all the damage at the start.
Basar
Two
mı adam?
pieces right there for Scorpion Prox, but that's going to 2v1 again. Can you survive? Multiple mixes, and he beat them up. Luckily, he took the hit that sent him flying and not until the full combo.
Like that overhead coming through once more. Gur has a slight health lead right now. Goes for another low shot.
Yine kayacak bu.
Tries to go. Oh no, went for a sweep, but unfortunately that man was airborne. That's not going to hit him.
Raycon'un da şöyle bir olayı var abi. Bir anda işi bitiriyor.
Button right there on the walk back. Low kick right there.
Evet.
Gur with a perfect reflect of those daggers. Empty jumps. Still cornered. Finally a block and snap right there.
Is that the first block snap?
And he's just out of the corner.
Yep. It didn't matter. Command grab.
Öldü mü?
Gonna rewind. Wait, no, there's gonna be a punish. Unfortunate for Gur, and I believe that just might be death.
Is he close?
Kill mi?
He's alive.
There's no way, right? There's no way he makes this happen, right?
3.96 HP for Gur.
Bak bunu başka hiçbir şey yapamaz
He's
düşünüyorum.
got Momotaro now. He's gonna clone for full screen.
Tarat ölmüyor mu?
It's still gonna walk down. Oh my god.
Oh my, set-up turret. Are you kidding me? Command grab? He goes for the can't believe.
Oh my goodness, if Gur had committed right there, that would have been one of the greatest comebacks I have ever seen. For him to work around every single bit of the screen that he did to give himself a chance, denied. Prox tying us up at a game apiece. Wow.
You know what's crazy? I think Prox was actually reading command grab too, but then got caught by that forward two.
Yep, by that forward two.
But unfortunately, the haymaker, Gur didn't believe in it, and he could have actually won that. Crazy work.
Which it's such a rarity to see him pre-committed to just doing that one normal for a stagger on block or something right there versus just letting the full string rip.
İkisi de bir oyuncu tarafından alındı ama tabii şey ilerledi, Gur ilerledi. Gur şeyden iyi oyuncu.
This titanic battle of MK.
Tabilerden iyi oyuncu.
Easy big boy, the sun's getting real low. Go to sleep.
Gonna be kind of low right there. Just goes for command grab, opts out for seal 272, and that's a lot of damage when you only have 950.
Bilmiyorum o diğer oynayan çocuk var mıydı? Yarası.
Got more sand, he's got no meter though. Prox knows it, trying to close the gap as quickly as he can.
Alright, gonna keep himself safe with the tournament. Beautiful stuff right there, trying to outspace. Flawless block is beautiful, but unfortunately Star still made it through past the wall. Oh no, that's a punish.
Not gonna get a lot of health back either. Because of the time right there, a couple of seconds back. Didn't take too much. Prox holding on to this lead.
Ray'in üst turlarda hiç alınmadı herhalde.
Appropriately is right now is Prox. He has the momentum, he has the life lead. He does have the forcing thing, and the big thing is that Gur does not have a clock. So this man can actually throw stars a little bit more freely.
Prox giving him a taste of his own medicine right here. Says, dude, you gotta come to me.
It's not so fun, is it? Chasing somebody down. Oh god, wait a second. Wait. Okay, I'm just playing.
He's chasing him down. Please. And he actually worked. That was a flawless blocker. It's still able to get the pressure on. Gur has him in the corner right now. Looking for a command grab, but still alive because of the rewind time. 13 seconds.
Command grab, big jump. Beautiful stuff by Gur. The read, big damage on this. Not going to be the kill, but he's going to try to waste as much clock as possible. Read.
And was correct on a 950. This is going to be the round.
Oh no, if you guys do not know, with that fatal blow right there, it is command grab, so you have to guess twice extra right there. You go for the anti-air one.
Yes. Bugün hiç homeland'ı görmedim. Bak.
And Gur guessed wrong. He thought he was going to be holding north, but no, I knew that you knew that I knew. Beautiful stuff right there. Scorpion Prox taking that first round, trying to go up 2-1.
The sand tombstone there, not far enough.
Oh no!
Storms are just a raw grab right there from Scorpion Prox. We are dropping out here.
Drop was become optimal for the other player. Goes for the slide. It's going to be a punish. Only with an overhead. A Chicago punish. We're in Mexico. Come on now. Oh no.
Ne yapıyorsun lan?
He's out of there. Even if he takes a hit while he's in that clone mode or that kind of sand mode that you see, it sends him back.
Tabii çok komik random slide'larla. Prox'a bak. Yalnız ikizler şey... Kanimani ile Nicholas oynayacak değil mi? Oy asıl maç o.
Can activate once more. What's that movement from Prox? Blown up by the armor. And this will be the full conversion. And this is gonna side switch. Taste some sand, bro. Turret time again.
Sherman's almost locked and loaded. Oh, the trade. Goes to sweep. And yo, he hits Sherman too. That means Sherman's going to be on cooldown for 10 seconds. This is huge for Gur. Oh no, the whip punish.
Bu hasarı engelleyemeyecek.
Reiko doesn't skip leg day. The range of that insane 16 seconds goes over it again and sets it with his chest. The little bump right there to tie us up.
Chest bump coming in handy.
Darul tarzı şey değil mi? Adam slide'ı savunamıyor, kötü oyuncu.
Big jump again from Gerd. The read have been on point.
So ready for, gonna get his Motaro back too.
Blue 42. Shout out to Yikes. Oh, not blocking on him. Oh god, awkward. Look at his damage. Boom.
The armor. Prox not using his tremor right
Bu arada
there.
bence Prox kaybederse değiştirecek.
Forcing her off of his. Overhead.
Abi yine tremor dedi ki
this is all Gur right now, and he's gonna take the lead 2-1. If there's something that Gur is not unafraid to do, I think given any circumstance, it's throw the overhead out.
At all.
That man.
That overhead is unsafe
just a
too.
front flip in a dream.
It is unsafe by itself. He has Motaro to take for coverage for it. But
Geras North geliyor.
Can be punished. Gur right now. One match away, as you see him locked in.
From winner's finals.
Almadı lan.
Guaranteed 20,000, I believe. That is insane. Oh, tried to snap it up. Slid into the DMs right at the right time. Tries to go for air command grab, not going to work. But guess what? I can snap again. Big damage to set up another clone. Overhead block directly, tries to go for the slide. Still, you hit the
Şu overhead'in bir kere hızla yavaşlaması lazım ya. Taşıma hızlı bu overhead'i. Geras'ın overhead'i kaç frame bu arada? Ben cidden bilmiyorum.
Scorpion Prox holding this lead. Doesn't want Gur to get comfortable. That's why that quick armor was there to kind of stop him from taking a turn. Armor on special moves, allowing you to absorb a hit and simply power your way through it, bully your way through it. It's something that is really Mortal Kombat specific out there as far as prevalency in the gameplay.
Try to stay in that range. The Scorpion Prox try to get that stand free. Not going to work out too well. Gets a teleport on the other side. Loads up a clock. Not going to be in time. And unfortunately, you're going to die for it. You live by the clock. You die by the clock.
Now, the winner of this guaranteed $24,000. I just talked into $24,000 guaranteed to take a victory here. Loser guaranteed $10,000. Still not a bad day at all for playing some Mortal Kombat down here in Mexico City. This is a no-fly zone. Okay, maybe it kind of was. Gur with a big drop.
Oh, goes for stand 3. Command grab was rather late. Hey, yo, actually missed. Who would have thought?
Gur really picking up on reacting to those runs from Reiko. Neutral jump is going to get him away from both the tackle and the, the slide and the command grab.
Bir tane downforce slide atarsa ben şey olacağım.
To change things up is to start running into the rising knee to maybe catch him on the way up, but that's a massive, massive risk that these players may not want to take in a situation like this.
Abi adam wake up'ta o kadar çok top basıyor ve o kadar çalışıyor ki. Aha. Ne? Oy.
That's what we're doing right there too. Bait it out. God, look at the range. All over it. No fatal blow.
Gonna check mi?
He's gonna save this. They just put it down to a mix-up here with the fatal blow. Scary range, and once more to the beautiful reaction to the run from Gur. Match point.
Gur gets it right on these command grabs. He's been looking so strong on the verge of possibly ending this right here, right now. Another, he's not deterred to go for the overhead. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oğlum Geras harbi Winners Finals'a...
This man Gur has had the longest, most grueling grind of a season of Mortal Kombat that anyone has had. Traveled to all 10 offline events in 10 different places in the world, and is now here, one game away from a top 3. Scorpion Prox need to come back. Can he close this gap? It's been great keep away.
İşte Peacemaker çok oynanıyor diye nefretler mesela.
But Gur's showing the options for it.
Trying to stuck his tracks right now. Scorpion Prox.
Rev 300 değil 290.
This pressure goes for the slide. Tremor luckily misses, and Tremor got hit too. That means 10 seconds cooldown.
Gur's awareness and reaction to the situation to get the hit on Tremor every time in the cooldown.
Bir de life lead Prox'ta. Ama hiç yok gibi bir şey. Saat var zırka ölüyor.
Punish.
Şimdi hit alması lazım işte Prox'un. Hit alırsa maça gidip barı yok çünkü. Oy. İki bara gitti. Aha. Efrit kimde? Şeyde. Aha.
He's going to have a couple of
Barı
seconds
yok.
here on Wake Up.
Saati yok.
Took a lot of time off the clock. You're needing a miracle. Goes for the grab and Prox denies it as
Bitcoin grab maç resmi.
expires. Scorpion Prox sizes up.
Ya iki tarafta güzel linkler atıyor. Bu ne lan, çok komik attı.
Man, how does the dude feel to do swag command grab? Going for the neutral jump, knowing the command grab was coming right there. Oh my goodness, I was really surprised. I thought Gurr might have was going to go for a wake up fatal blow right there because he did go for the slower mid with that 4-1, but he stayed composed.
One of the few, things that Motaro gives you, only a couple of cameos do it in the game, but it gives you a different fatal blow startup. And the fastest one in the game happens to be with Motaro. So really good at checking little situations like that. As it comes to play. Prox draws first blood.
İbaranın saçma rüyalar gibi bir maç
Is he
bu.
gonna get a third?
He just might, and I see the delay right now coming out of Prox, going for the run into the
Mid
delay
command
instead
grab amına
of
koyayım.
the command grab, just to throw off Gurr's timing.
Oğlum Gır bir tane mid command grab attı, adam bunu ona jumpladı bu arada.
Run a man. Waited it out. I think looking for kind of a run right there with the down four. Prox, that Tremor's coming back mighty quick right now.
Ben sana diyorum ya, ikizler Winners Finals geliyor galiba. Bence Nicholas Kahneman'ın yeni.
Oh no. Gotta walk him down.
They get there.
Culture, wait a second. Damage for Gurr. Not to be quite the life lead for him, but still, damage
Kafayı
is damage.
yemedik ya.
It's a start.
Gurr so consistent at kind of checking him on the wake up there with the Motaro shot. Wants those plus frames, but finally a tackle looks out for Prox here. Massive risk to get out. He's holding the health lead. He's one, eats another overhead.
Oğlum bir kez savunamıyor mu dedi kafayı. Aha.
And now it's time to guess. 2v1.
Good block.
Savundu hepsini.
Sequence there.
One hit fatal yok ama güzel.
We're back down to under 10 seconds, Sento.
Goes to wiggle down one. The life lead is in favor. Scorpion Prox right now has the falls block. Teleports out. Still in favor. The snap! Are you kidding me? Gurr once again stealing for Scorpion Prox. It puts himself on set point.
3 seconds on the clock. A snap of those fingers, and it was over. Another one. Goes for the low. Got space. He's breathing it down for, but mighty far though. And does he get the full conversion? No, just a couple of straight hits from Prox. But there's a pop-up from Trevor into the DDT.
Command grab coming in handy once again. The falls block is looking real clutch. Throws up yet another wall, and this is great damage right now thus far. Wait a second, Gurr looking for that clean hit, and he will. Wait a second, no.
Wow, wonderful conversion there from Prox. Into another one, 425, and a shot at the title still for him.
Stupid. Overhead coming in handy. The crowd on the beat makes some noise. Scorpion, Prox, and Gurr. This is to get top 3.
Bayağı avantaj.
Indeed.
Final round. Gurr getting
Abi
crazy,
ne?
spinning 2 bars a meter to send the clone, but he wanted the
Oğlum o nasıl bir harcama şekli?
Another man, low stop to be plus, face him out, and gets over the low
Aha.
No way, Gurr, he's playing on a different level. Command grab, not going to do too much because he grabbed the clone.
Interruption of the 4-2 right there, almost caught the head of Reiko right there. Now he's dealing with some of the flurry that this man can throw offensively. The backdash got him out of the range for the punish, forcing.
Ve köşeden de
But
çıktı.
guess what? It also put him in the corner. This is huge. Overhead.
Oh no, just a
Ne
breathless
oluyor
tackle.
maçta
That
amına
was
koyayım?
cheater on that one.
And he didn't even have Tremor to back it up either. That was just all risk from Scorpion Prox here. Final round. Armor with the safety back up just in case it was
Gırın barı kalmadı şu an.
Now Boy's running in and goes for the slide instead. Oh no, gets hit, but no, he didn't have the lasso. It's a teleport.
Barı var. Yine dondurmaya bakar.
Definitely would have knocked him down. And quite a scary situation, Gurr. Gonna need a big hit here though. Needs to take 570 HP left. This man's health bar.
Oh
Gurr,
my God,
about a
I'm
combo
scared.
away right now. This is scary. Back to center, and he gets what was meeting and waiting for him. What's the
Fatih
ninja start?
yiyecek mi acaba?
Yo, he hit Tremor, that's still huge right there. Goes for the big haymaker, not gonna work out. Plus frames, command grab. Wait a second, 15 seconds on the clock. Would you go for overhead? He goes for another one. You better not go for the back one. He can go for the kill. Down force. Chip damage is adding up. Wait, waste the bar. Goes for the 6. Wait, no way. Command grab can be there. It's still there. Gurr.
What can you do?
Another one.
Command grab.
Kaybetti.
Overhead. Not gonna work out.
Blocked. Scorpion Prox.
Kaybetti.
Surviving battle of the top 8 so far with one
Maç sonu güzeldi ama.
difference.
Allah'ım
Blocking
yaras
that in a
diyeyim.
situation that was going to be grab
Oh,
again,
Sikras.
overhead or low.
Canım,
That's a 33,
çok
33,
sempatiksin, hadi
33
çık ekranına.
mix up guest situation for
Çık.
Scorpion Prox, and the young Chilean says
19
overhead's
et.
coming, blocks it correctly and secures
Allah'ım
the victory.
nasip
That was
etmedi. Ne
literally
oldu
down
oğlum?
to a single hit, Tento. That was a classic battle here in Mortal Kombat.
My heart is pounding right now. My goodness, young
By
Scorpion
God!
Prox.
Losers'ta.
Guaranteeing himself
Prox, Winners Finals'ta.
$24,000. Scorpion Prox, the young prodigy, looking real strong right now. Gur's not out of it quite yet. Going to go down to that loser side of the bracket.
Kanimani ve
Still
şey.
has that fighting chance. That last decision for that delay wake up. When you're working against time, you better
Yarasa
use all your
benziyor.
options to make sure you can use that much
Bu arada Gır
as possible.
şöyle diyeyim size belki 50-60 kilo vermiştir. Yani bu kilo vermiş hali. Gır TVD gibiydi. İnanılmaz kilo verdi Gır.
Has lost his safety net in his second life. Now he's going to be down there fighting with the demons of the losers bracket. And there's nothing but demons down there. And before we get to the next one, I want to give a quick shout out to these wonderful Funko Pops. Funko, big shout out to you. Got
Verin bana Ketana'yı verin.
New ones for the Mortal Kombat movie coming out. Mortal Kombat 2, you've seen their trailer for it. It looks incredible. They've got Katana and Johnny Cage for it so far. If you guys collect Funkos, check them out. Add them to your collection. I know there's a billion of you Mortal Kombat collectors out there.
Sunio and Kokoi, they be collecting
every single one of them out there. There's a ton of you
guys.
Gelecek mi Can? You got the movie Katana, you got the movie Johnny Cage. Check it out here today. We're going to get into this next match. Oh, there we go on screen. Beautiful. Johnny Cage going for the throat punch right there.
Johnny Cage and China Funko Pop. Check it out. Scan that QR code. My goodness. Man, oh man. These next sets are going to be absolutely insane. Like you said, I believe we're going to the next winner side match will be Nicholas versus Connie, the run back. And Evo. Oh my God.
I believe Gur goes down to face Lavender Rain in the loser side of that bracket. So that's going to be coming up here in just a little bit. But we're going to the other side of
evet bence Johnny Cage de güzel.
Perspire out here. These games are getting mighty close, Tento.
I'm telling you, it's getting more.
Yok mu bana bir Funko Pop aldırmanız ya?
Energy is going around amongst these people. If you guys do not know, Connie Mani and this man Nicholas played at Evo Winners Finals. It was Sindel versus the Havoc. Lost 3-1 was Connie. Nicholas moved on. They had the run back. It was the most insane set I've ever seen. Johnny Cage versus the Havoc, but once again, Nicholas prevailed 3-2 over Connie, eliminating him, and Connie got third place at his first ever Evo, all the way from Europe.
Aynen, yarın gelme olasılığı 0 canım.
This is a time where
Amerika'ya da çıkar.
Yes, that was Evo trophy, but this is for the championship for MK1. Can he close out, and can he possibly get this dub over this man Nicholas?
His twin brother just got vengeance on who eliminated him from Evo. Now can Nicholas do the same? That is what is at stake right here. Connie Mani, who has been the most dominating player of Europe for the past couple of years, has won every single. Big shout outs to the biggest online tournament right now. Rift Arena, this man has won every single one of them.
Onlara ekstra bir şey gelmiyor. Geldikleri kadar zaten.
8 in a row.
8 in a row. Right now for him, unbelievable stat, and for his first appearance on American soil, on North American soil. Sorry, no, second for North America, first in America. Last year's final was in Canada.
Biz bunu bitiremeyiz ya. Ben muhtemelen Kanimani'yi şeyden sonra kaparım. Nicholas'tan sonra. Yatarken izlemeye çalışırım çünkü çok uykum geldi benim. Şu Kanimani şey maçını izleyeyim Nicholas'ın.
But lost the tiebreaker. That was the only thing that denied Connie Mani top 8 of finals last year was a tiebreaker. And so this year, looking completely different in a dominating fashion through the group stages. Here
Mr. Aquaman izleyen Mustafa.
Also a young boy, 18 years old, by the way.
Mr. Aquaman'ın namı.
Wasn't live for the SpongeBob movie.
He needs his parents to buy the game.
Yes. Wasn't live for the two.
Yine Sonic kazanacak. En azından yani biri yense elenecek. Bu arada bir şey diyeceğim. Nicholas yenerse kesin Losers'ta oynuyorlar.
Really the veteran of everyone that was here on the winner's side.
29 years old. His girl.
Why? Sonic's a veteran.
27.
This as well, and Sonic's relatively young as well, but it started from such a
Grand Finals'ı Sonic veya şey oynamayacağı garanti.
Of a lot of the people in this top 8 is that they started incredibly young. Both twins starting around 14, Sonic starting around 12.
Kaybeden direkt Sonic'in rakibi oluyor.
Over the years and years of experience.
Başladı diyor lan, nasıl başladı?
What we see here today.
Time after time, these boys just
kaybeden direkt Sony'nin rakibi oluyor.
And no matter how this transpires, no matter what, we get to see an iconic match in losers because the loser faces Sonic Fox. It's either going to be Nicholas versus Sonic down there, or it's going to be Connie Mani versus Sonic Fox down there. And every single one of us that follows this scene and these competitors have wanted to see Connie Mani versus Sonic Fox
for the longest.
Forever.
They keep dodging each other, man.
They do.
It's like the fate is
Panter dağıldı mı? Yo.
people class, bro.
Panter'deydi.
It's going to happen one way or another, hopefully one of these days. But no, these two players.
And Nicolas versus Sonic was winners finals, and they've been 1 and 2. Can you imagine meeting in losers that early, the 1 and 2 of everything for the past year?
You're absolutely insane. I'm saying this is a button check. I see Papa Shao, General Shao chicken on the screen.
Bu
General Shao Madam Bo, that's got to be a button check.
Yeah, that's a button check for sure.
It's definitely got some sauce to it, though. Just warm up the buttons, make sure that they're working right now. Nicolas on the top right there. Kanimani on the bottom.
Oh my goodness.
There they go. There's a check, there's the handshake.
Havyar sinerjide bile çok ilginç bir şekilde.
What are the choices going to be? There was Havoc Homelander back there at Evo? Whoa. Never mind. We get a Homelander off here.
Oh, it's happening.
Looks like Nicolas rocking the red,
Yani
the blue.
evet bir de son bir güzelliğini yap şu uçara baktım bir diye.
Oh, we get mixed all the time.
In this mirror.
Her şeyini alalım.
Let's get it.
Now, Connie was warming up for rewind just before.
Bir kere bunun canı kesinlikle.
Wait a second. Meet him in the air state. Is Nicolas saying, hey, wait a second. I can fly too. Hold on. You can do everything here.
Such an immediate decision to get to the head of Kanimani with the immediate air-to-air meet of the Farah launch that this character is always going to be doing. Farah, as a cameo, can be activated while you're in an airborne state, which Homelander is all the time. He's got a cape, he's flying. He wants to fly.
You guys know Homelander.
Whee!
Oh, wait a second. We're going to chase the backdash.
Still safe.
Nice stuff on a throw. Are you kidding me? Kanimani's so aware. 3 bars on Nicolas' side. Would he spend it? No. He's going to hold this damage for now. 400, by the way.
It's an awful lot. Saving his breaker, though. Got the up block. Didn't want to swing, though. Didn't want to take the chance. See multiple false blocks. From Nicolas' 5. Got a straight hit, too. Will Kanimani break this time? Yes.
And he waited for Farah purposely so he could put on cooldown. That's so smart.
Farah'ı kullanmasını mı bekledi acaba?
Command grab coming in handy. Guess what? Farah came back just in time, immediately into the fatal blow.
Abi gözüküyor abi.
In hindsight, did not need to come off of that, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's going to be good. That body
yeah, that's going to be a GG.
Oh, yeah, that guy's got it. Oh, yeah. 6 feet under. Poor Homelander. Hey, why was he spread eagle like that on the floor? What the heck? I didn't see that animation before. He was kind of right there.
I mean, he got lasered, man.
He did get lasered. You're not lying about it. But have some dignity when you fall down, bro. Oh, with punish.
No, we're in Cage's mansion. There's no decency here.
You're right.
I don't want to know what's going on in here. But it's 72 degrees and comfortable. Looking for the up block, not there. That's really. Oh, that was the Kanimani special right there, going into that rising state on block right there. Never mind, Nicolas just sending it right back at him.
Goes for the overhead right there, just back, just a tad bit. Goes for a quick stagger, that's plus frames. Oh, goes right there, gonna get punished. Immediate 3-bar spit. Nicolas has no bar, but guess what? He still got damage. He still got flight cancel. Triple leg day? Oh no, not quite.
No, just a double. We have seen the optimal from him before though. Take it to the skies. Behind though. Put himself in the corner.
Double leg right there once again. Goes for the low. No, goes for the overhead option. Delays with the down 1. Overhead block correctly. Good flawless block to gain some chip.
Boys so ready for these instant flight cancels that Homelander possesses here. Stopping and interrupting the laser. Forcing all that meter off of Kanimani. Cannot get hit by a singular move now. It seems. Got the hit. And he himself a fatal blow.
Does the air version this time too. Gets maximized on the damage.
This is off a command grab starter, which means there's going to be some scaling here.
I don't think this one's actually going to be enough to like the last time. Takes them to the sky. You got one more guess at it, but he does have Farah coming back. He could go for another command grab if he wants.
Bro, you get your guts lasered.
Man, but he gets up though. It's about that power of the beast. But unfortunately, wakes up with a diabolical dash, and Nicolas is going to take that first game.
Diabolical indeed. It's the name of the move, and it's the name of what he did. To take the risk like that, send it from all the way downtown and into the rising uppercuts. To take and steal game 1 out of Kanimani's hands.
Oh my God. Jump back, fade away into a big punish. Are you kidding me? Nicolas, the awareness, taking us to the corner yet again. Choke him out, might as well.
Of all the Homelanders that we've seen here today, I've noticed that Nicolas has kind of that on his belt compared to others where he jumps back and just react with that dive bomb in and get some crucial punishes.
Beautiful stuff right there. The awareness. Try to go for one punish, but unfortunately not reaching the time. Beautiful flaws block right there. Reversal with the diabolical dash. Try to go for extension. Not going to be there. The up block is going to be there though. Nicolas forcing Connie to spin those 3 bars. Oh Lord.
Laser over lasered right there. And then this still got the grab. Pressure's on. Help them sit. There's Kanimani. Blocks the float. Looked for another one with the up block. I don't know if it was coming. Not going to stop this one. Das boot to the face. And Nicolas, another round on the board, and so far dominating a mirror against someone who you're not see get dominated in a mirror like this.
Sonic 3-0'la yollayabilir Kani'yi.
I always said, Kani has always been so dominant in the EU. He's definitely #1 player in the EU and shown his stuff against the best US players. The problem is he did not have too much South American experience. And I've always said this. Every match he had at EVO went down to the wire against everyone that was from South America. No, the punish.
Every continent still represented in this bracket too, which is a beautiful thing to
Bu
see.
arada Homelander yani ağır nerf hak etti ya.
In this pro competition all year long, you got North America represented, South America represented,
Ben size söyleyeyim yani.
as well.
And shout out to our homies in Madagascar as well too.
Heck yeah.
Shout out to Madagascar.
There's a big scene out there
Yes.
on that little island.
Love him so much too.
Ben şaşırdım. Johnny Tremor.
Everywhere in the world there seems to be a Mortal Kombat community.
Zor.
Shouts to every single one of you out there.
Barı
If you yourself
olacak.
play Mortal Kombat, if you like what you see, if you want to get involved,
Ama
find
kötü
one
bana
near you. Reach out
yok.
to us. We got you. There's multiple things to get involved, whether it's on Twitter, whether you want to join us.
Aha.
There's a wonderful forum called
Tamam.
where we keep
Petty
track of
Blow
all the
var
what's
şu an.
going on, all the
Aman
locals
Kani
going on. Definitely
Kalası
join us
kill.
here in competitive Mortal Kombat. The water always warm, baby.
Oh no, but unfortunately going to get a big extension off of this. Nicolas should be able to close out with enough damage. Choke him. I'm the true Homelander.
Karakter değişiyor.
2-0 up.
Sinyal mi
Nicolas
alacak?
looking like he wants to go to winners final and meet his brother.
Would it be the twins in winners finals?
We haven't seen that in a minute. Actually, we actually haven't seen that in a minute.
That if Nicolas wins this, their household is guaranteed
top 3.
A minimum because of one's going to be up and one's going to be down. They're going to be guaranteed. Let me do some math.
60, 70,000.
50. No.
That's 70,000.
60. They're going to be guaranteed $60,000.
Oh yeah, $60,000. Yes. Oh my God.
If
Guaranteed
just
$60,000.
if Nicolas wins this.
Oh my God. The twins taking home second and third at the very least will be.
Eğer Final Combat'tan sonra bir patch olacaksa bu kara nerf gelir.
Right there. Interrupting the pressure though with down 1, immediately saying absolutely not there with the armor.
Abi inanılmaz bol satıyor ya.
Wait a minute, did they change colors again?
Bunda niye break atıyor ki? Adamın canı 1000.
No, same.
Okay.
We good.
Nah, Nicolas was on the red before.
No, Nicolas was on the red. He is red. Oh wait, he's not. Oh my God, I got mixed.
You got mixed.
Oh no. Wait. He got me.
That's what I'm saying. It gets us every time.
Goes for the back
Avrupa'nın
though.
en iyi
That's
oyuncusu
that point now for Nicolas to
Güney
go into
Amerika'da
winners
ya
final
da
guaranteed
Amerika'dan
top 3.
şey alamıyor.
Chile. The Chilean twins.
Şili Kuzey Amerika, Güney Amerika oluyor değil mi?
What is in the water of Chile, Tento? You gotta tell me. Stop avoiding this. What is actually in the water there?
I told you, G Fuel. Gotta be G Fuel, man.
It's something.
Absolutely ridiculous right now. On the prowl, this man Kanimani needs to make some magic happen right here, right now. Otherwise, he could find his winner side life gone.
Oh,
That's a
up
beautiful
block.
up block punish right there.
More damage. If you grab an up block right there, 153. You're not getting.
Oh no.
O kadar çok nitelikleri
Right
ki.
there, but a rare drop on the Pharaoh right there.
Muhtemelen sadece
Nicolas goes for the head.
Oh no, this damage is going to be stacking up and it's going to be looking real troublesome right now for Kanimani. You only have one more guess. You will have a breaker after this. The flawless block goes for the neutral duck. Didn't believe in it though. And JP.
Oh my goodness, this pressure right now from Nicolas.
Homelander D1 atınca reverse yetişmiyor.
Some rising pressure of his own. Pharaoh now gone from both. It's just a Homelander off. Big trade. Putting out the mids and it's starting to become a bullying, but there's a reverse grab. The back throw to the corner. You go, man.
No.
Oh,
another one. Sending them flying to the moon and back.
He tried to look for the big kill right there. Goes for command grab. And wait a second, it's the breaker. 2 bars still on Connie's side. If he finds a good hit, and that should be what he needs. Goes immediately into fatal blows to get the kill. Connie still staying composed.
Barlar tutmak istiyor.
Quite a scare right there, and returning the favor of just spurning that fatal blow. I think he could have found a route with at least one
Zaten
to kill right there, but
yok Kanimani girer ya.
and secure himself at least the round right here. Says,
Şu an Mortal Kombat 1 için Sonic, Nicholas, Hanedir. İlk üç budur zaten.
Unfortunately, now watch this toes. Forced to spin
Brock
3 bars so
da
early
bence.
in his potential final round. The up block. This man Nicolas just knew he's a librarian.
Bir dakika. Ha bu şey değil mi? Mavi olan şeydi.
I thought this generation didn't read, Tento.
Oh my God.
Nicholas'tı.
I'm flabbergasted. They're proving us all wrong here.
Taking the back.
I mean, these boys are so knowledgeable, especially when it comes to this game. And you have to do so many minute things that exist in fighting games. But Nicolas working on a sequence right now. No breaker for Connie. He cannot get hit right now.
He definitely can. He needs to get a bar if he can. Goes for command grab. No, not quite. Goes overhead. Trying to chase his man down. No shimmies quite yet. Cancels it. Goes for another throw. Almost working that third bar, which is the big thing here. Command grab. Yep. But you got to spend it. Connie, that was your last breaker. You got to see if you can make this work the old-fashioned way. Mano y mano.
Last breath.
Boğaz blok atınca plus gidiyor mu?
Looking for one. Got the read on the grab himself. And Nicolas dominating 3-0 over Connie Mani to set up the battle of the twins in winners finals. Only 2 remain at the top. They happen to be from the same exact household in a global series where thousands and thousands of players have been playing worldwide. The 2 current best at the top are from the same room, the same house. In these Chilean twins, Nicolas and Scorpion Prox.
There's his father hugging him. His brother hugging him.
That is their dad who travels with them worldwide, always traveling with them. Super supportive father right there. And dare I say, compared to a lot of other competitive fighting games and esports that I see out there in the world, Mortal Kombat, I've never seen another game and community that is so family-oriented.
Yes.
So many supportive fathers, so many supportive families. It's just a beautiful thing to see, whether they're competing themselves or here supporting them in person. A lot of father-son duos, a lot of mothers in the chats rooting for their kids. It's a beautiful thing to see. There you have it. Prox, Nicolas, Chile looking strong and setting up what we have never seen before.
I'm so happy.
This match, both of us have the biggest smiles on our faces.
Ama herkesin beklediği maç olursa olması biraz bir üzdü ya. Biri gidecek yani. Yalnız Kanimani Sony'yi de eleyebilir yani belli olmaz.
In Europe, everyone says that this is the kid that can take down Fox. Now is the time to prove it.
Number 1 in EU versus number 1 in US.
Kan uzarsa Kanimani ve Sonic Fox'a karşı oynayacak.
I can't wait.
Yep, and then Gur versus Lavender Rain after that. All of them.
Gale gruptan çıkamadı.
Final combat.
I think Gur took out Lavender actually at Evo.
Gale Tweedle ve şeyin oldu. Tweedle'in oldu
grupta. Lavender lost to
yok galiba B grubuydu.
When they have fault.
Nicholas'la kim çıktı o gruptan ya? Nicholas'la Lavender Rain çıktı o gruptan. Bakalım. Öyle hatırlıyorum.
That is Mexico City for both of them.
I don't know, that Brazilian crowd was still, it was kind of loud back there. They got a nice little section here.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few Brazilians here.
Gur is a fan favorite for a lot of people.
We are in Latin America. We are as Americans.
İkizler yine burada.
Against the grain here.
İkizler Scorpion Prox ve Nicholas yani ikiz kardeşler.
Still a fan favorite. Everyone here's been going crazy for Gur just because they know the story and he's an impossible man to hate.
Bu gruptan çıkamadı. Kanimani ve Lavender Rain çıkmış. Bu gruptan çıkamadı.
Yeah, Gur is like the nice person known to mankind, but then when you play him, you're just like, I gotta chase this milk dud around this entire time.
Man, I gotta chase a milk dud.
You see that bald head?
I know.
That's a milk dud.
Hani kaybederse herkes bir yana rakiben çekeceği var. Nasıl yani? Niye?
He saw the shine off the light in the mansion.
Sen şeyi ne yaptın? İlacı kullanıyor musun?
It's for good luck.
You're right, it is for good luck.
Right?
Nasıl gidiyor? Var mı bir yan etki bir şey?
Playing for the biggest cash prize you can speak of, $200,000 here, $70,000 for first place, and both those boys are guaranteed combined $60,000. Crazy work.
That's a lot of money up there on the winner's side. I'll see who we're going to get here on the loser's side.
Biri Reiko, biri Homelander oynuyor da onlar birbirlerine karşı çok farklı karakterler oynuyorlar. Sen de göreceksin yani. İştah yapıyor, dudak çatlamaları var. Onlar bayağı alıyor.
Mine's already getting ready right here. It's like, all right, I know what's coming right now, and I can't wait to see it unfold. It's just, it's such a
rarity görebiliriz, aynen. Onların ikleri birbirlerine karşı bayağı troll oluyor. Muhtemelen bence Prox Grand Finals'a kalacak. Nicholas gidecek şeye, Losers'a. Hep öyle yapıyorlar çünkü. Bir iki tane diğer milini alsa çok güzel olur. Ama ilk 3 günden bizimdeki bazıları gitti. O ilacın asıl etkisi bu arada önce kusmasıdır. Daha fazla çıkar yüzünde. Ama sen kortizonlu bir şey de kullanırsın, belki o etkisidir. Belki de o yüzden onu yazdı bu arada. Normalde Dorate'nin grubu şey yapıyor.
That's why.
Önce
I got one thing to
atıyor.
talk about real quick, Tento. I bet on that one, which is the awesome new flawless victory. The visual
kitabı merak
history
ediyorum yani.
of this iconic series, Mortal Kombat. This thing, look at the size.
Tabii alırım ben
Again, for any
muhtemelen.
Mortal Kombat collector out there, historian, whatever you may be, this thing's got it all. I opened on a clean page right there, too.
Jackson Briggs, you know,
Gotcha.
Black Excellence. Hey, Black Excellence right there. Okay,
That's right
what we
there.
love to see.
Jackson Briggs right there. It's got it all right here. Every single game.
İkiz
all the
kardeşler
artwork from it.
birbirlerine
Shaolin monks.
şey çağrılıyorlar. Troll çağrılıyorlar.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be. Ed.
Charlie Monks. Oha. Bundan hikaye olarak mı anlatıyorlar?
There she is right there. Scan that QR code. Get this edition of Flawless Victory yourself and see the history of Mortal Kombat. Guys, we'll be right back with some more competitive action here at the World Finals. Just a moment.
Başlık. Hayır ya, Kung Lao değil miydi?
You had guys in their 20s. What kind of video game are they going to make? We knew that there was something special going on. Fight!
Legacy'nin şeyi galiba.
Fatality.
Müziği güzel yapmışlar.
The freedom that we were given to create that game, in hindsight, was incredible.
Mitoloji oyunu falan şey olabilir. PlayStation'ın bu oyun ne kadar fiyat olarak? Siz söylediyseniz de ben unuttum. PS'te 50 oha. Steam'de 20 dolar verilir ya. PlayStation niye bu kadar pahalı ya? Alırım ben de muhtemelen. 20 dolar verilir. $2150. Çok abi. Ya 2150 şu oyunlar için çok. Ama şey yanı güzel, işte Sub-Zero Mythologies oynarız. Sonra istediğimiz bir oyun tıklarsa o yönden kötü değil. Bu arada şimdiden duyurusunu yapalım. Salı günü turnuva yapabiliriz abi. Salı gününe. Ben de ekibimle konuşurum. Salı günü bir turnuva düzenleyebiliriz. Bansız.
Mr. Aquaman. Hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful Mortal Kombat competitive spirit and energy that exists here in the heart of Mexico City. That is the World Finals of this game. We got just a few players left. We are getting to the tail end of this competitive journey that has been an entire year long for these players. Getting this next one on the loser side is going to be Lavender Rain versus Gur. I believe with a little bit of a short break.
Önce onu oynatmayın, önce diğerini oynatın ya.
How the cookie crumbles down there on the loser side.
They're getting loud out there. I think that's Sonic Fox.
It is Sonic Fox walking the stage.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh man, make it
Connie Monty right there in the shorts from left to your guys' right. I was backwards on that one. Cameras are a weird
Hayır,
thing
ikizlerin maçı daha sonra.
Reflections are weird, okay? Mirrors are weird. Vampires can't see him though, you know. Sucks for him. Poor guys.
Oh, here they come in.
Oh my God, it's happening.
The Fox and
Salı günü,
Kanimani.
evet.
This has been years
On
in the
Tuesday.
making. They have never met in a
Mini
competitive setting.
tournament.
They were both at Evo, both
Waffle
top
seni
three.
çok seçtim deyip bu turnuvayı almasan ne
Tournament that they
hissedersin?
went to, but
Bansız
did not play
turnuvayı.
each other.
Never cross paths.
It was one singular hit
Sen de
away in the
yapıyormuş.
Kanimani versus Nicolas match, but denied.
Hatta şimdiden duyuralım onu ya.
Back comfortably.
Sadece
And it's gonna
startını
watch the
biraz
rest of the
8
losers bracket
startını
unfold.
8 yapalım.
And four. First time in
Kediciğim
quite a
onu
long
duyurusunu
time.
şimdiden yapabilir
We
misin
get the twin
Everyone'la?
battle in a finals like that, which hasn't happened really since their first year of coming onto the tour, where we had like
Waffle
4 of them in a
banlı.
row.
Yeah. It was pretty early and dominant.
Omni ile katılıp
but then
3-0
afterwards,
yeme işi.
other players started to come
Sen
rise up.
Conan oyna.
The consistent placing, especially like shoutouts to Bandinos taking out Scorpion procs.
Bir dahaki turnuvaya girmem.
We start to see like
Tehdit mi ettin
separation.
beni?
We start to see more players.
Desem almam oğlum.
But now it looks
Seni
like
ben
they're
seçmenin turnuva yok.
locked and loaded and ready to see if they can actually one of them could take it.
Yeah, but
Onda
they both came in the final combat a little bit different.
Yes, they did.
From what it looks right.
Especially procs.
Erdoğan'ın yaptığı son tambı kullanarak duyuru yapar
Definitely
mısın?
had a shaky season. He was pretty much the last
Türkiye'de
spot
yaşamıyor.
points, to make it in for qualifying.
And made it in
Şeyde,
one of his
Almanya'da.
last events.
Deutschland.
With a really good result down there in Blink. If it wasn't for that good result there in Blink,
Begans
we
burada
might
mı?
not have been even discussing
Begans.
here at Final
Benim beklediğim
Combat.
maç geldi canım.
So when it matters most, he is stepping up. And here it is. Sonic versus Connie is going to be, is it going to be the Homelander? Is it going to be the Cyrax? That's what I'm
Ben
thinking.
oynamıyorum. Sen
Homelander
girersen
actually
seni
has
seçmeyeceğim bu
a
arada.
little bit
Kerim,
of, I don't want to say
buradan
counterplay,
söyleyeyim.
but has something that gets around a lot of the bombs, which is
HL
quite
banını kaldırıp HL
simple avoidance
oynayanları
right there.
almaman
There are
yok
some
mu?
ways
Yok
to
seni
get out.
almayacağım onu
Set up by
söyleyeyim
taking
de.
it to the sky,
Atlasam da
activating your
almayacağım.
Pharah, getting your punish. We'll see what Connie Money has
Yok
to deal
almayacağım.
with the absolute
Senin maç
flurry
geldi.
that is Cyrax in the
En
bomb
sevdiği
of pressure
karakter olabilir. Oynadığı tekrar
from
saygı
Sonic
duyuyorum.
Fox. That
Ama
really,
HL olmayınca
since Sonic has
katılmadığı
gotten
için
their
almayacağım.
hands on Cyrax, it's been
Bunu trip olarak
very
algılama.
hard, impossible to stop.
Beni yener
Other than down
iş.
there at Gamescom.
Oh yeah. Gamescom was a different story.
Ha sen yine kayıt yaptır.
But
16'yı
since
sen
then-
doldursun alırım o
Can,
zaman.
can we look at the match?
Since then, picked up the Madame Bo cameo.
They're playing.
Are they playing?
Yok mu
Can we get the match? Are they
Gerasim
playing?
atmaları?
Go to match,
Yayıncı
go to match,
atmaları.
go to match.
They're locked in. That's a game. Can we get the match, please?
Go to
Please?
game.
Game, please.
By God.
Can we
Oynamaya mı başladılar?
They're playing.
They're playing 100%,
Oh,
right?
maybe. Connie's talking to someone.
Oh yeah, they are. They're playing.
All right.
There's miscommunication here.
They do something we didn't.
Yeah.
Hani
Oh,
onun
got it.
surat
They were
şaka
definitely
mı?
playing too. Oh Lord have mercy.
Taking a look at something here. Give them just a moment.
Abi çocuğun psikolojisi nasıl bozdular ha?
So they're resetting something up there on stage, making sure everything's right for this
Oha.
battle of the literal titans
8'de evet canım.
of the game.
They were going into it.
Ayın
You saw how they
30'u
leaned
mu?
in.
Yeah.
I was just saying, like they were actually going into it. I
Yok,
was
yok,
really
30.
scared for a split second. I thought
30'u mu
they
oluyor
would
biri mi?
be right
29'u
for the match.
pazartesi oldu.
But
Şimdi
if we have
30'u
a
evet evet.
technical difficulty, we're gonna take care of
30
it.
akşam
We're gonna make sure
8.
that we have the proper
Lütfen
experience for everyone all around.
banlı karakterin
Absolutely,
olmadığı
guys.
maddesini de
Thanks for being
ekle.
here with us.
Banlı karakter
Over the
yoktur
course
diye
of
yaz.
this weekend. We very much appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed the action. And
Hocama
right
HL
now,
mirror
still a bit of
atmayı
time
özledim. Bir bara
before
büyük
this
adam.
next one starts.
Eyvallah
Connie
canım.
Mani.
Eyvallah. Sen de büyüksün.
One of the biggest stories this year of also being the online guy, transferring
Onun
to
intifa var.
offline because he
Oğlum
because he got, unlike
ben
last
Kanimani'ye
year,
odaklandım.
where he only made it to final combat through the online qualifier. This year had a couple of events, and this tour was so much different. Last year there was only 4 stops. This year 10 stops with multiple stops in Europe. Kanimani dominated them.
Bizim aramızda şu an liseli yok değil mi ya? Hepiniz büyüdünüz abi.
Brussels.
Waffle sen liseli misin?
First place.
But that was
Waffle.
a side event. He actually didn't go to versus fighting. But what was the other?
Sana waffle mi
No, but
desek
that was
ya?
it.
Daha
But the two that he went to there in Europe, he dominated from
Hiç
start
Nicholas
to
Reynolds.
end. It was a couple of characters too. He has a couple of characters up his sleeve.
İsim yazın ya, zaten çara gerek
He's also got
yok.
the Johnny Tremor. He's also got the Sindel Tremor.
Sadece
that was
Warner
primarily
Bros. ismini
used
yazsan.
at
Hatta
Evolution
kayıt
in that
yazsanız
run,
bile
and it
olur.
looked
Biz
so
onunla
good.
ilgilenmiyoruz.
Something about the time between then and
Kayıt
now.
yazsanız
He's
bile olur yani. Onu
hyper focused on the Homelander.
kaydolacağını
here. You know,
belirten
in a situation like this, these guys know better than
Kerim'e
us
yaştım işte.
what they need to do to get
Barış
victories
yazacak zaten.
here. And for Sonic, has also had a couple of surprises.
Hadi buyur.
That
That sector
team a
pick.
couple times. Yeah. They
Hadi
told me that
buyur.
they experimented that team just a little bit, and I was expecting to see it at least once, and they did, but it immediately got shut down. He
Yeah,
said, no, we gotta
and
go
does
somewhere
have a couple of cameos with the Cyrax, depending on the situation. But that Madame Bo has such synergy with everything that Cyrax wants to do, that I don't really see a change. Similarities in what other cameos can bring. We have seen Sonic go to the Cyrax sector that he was playing with. Of course, the classic Serena pairing for the triple, quadruple,
Abi şaka mı
quadruple
bugün?
meter drain that can occur. Damage buffs as well. Really good neutral increase with those daggers that the Serena assist can back up there for Cyrax. You know, not the biggest threat from full screen now with the goop being able to be destroyed on the projectile trades.
Just like Raiko's projectile as well, yep. But yeah, there's been
a lot of minute things that can come into play should we have some changes in the cameos or characters.
Yeah, well, I was really like for Scorpion Prox, I was worried for a second because Scorpion Prox was playing Havoc against Sonic Cyrax.
Mortal Kombat save diyebilir miyim bakayım bir?
The Havoc against the Cyrax that was up 2-0.
What the fuck? MK1 saved third.
I was extremely scared watching that entire match.
Yayının mı dondu? Hayır, adamlar dondu. Ben buradayım.
I think Sonic lost that match.
Buradayım.
They did.
Sonic lost that match, but won the match.
Nicholas choked,
unfortunately.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing, amına?
There was, when Nicholas and Sonic played at Evolution, Nicholas had what was perceivably on paper to be a checkmate situation against Sonic Fox to win. And Sonic won. And that's why I still don't know how Sonic did it.
Just came back. And this is the big thing we talk about. It's
similar to yesterday with the micro duck, by the way.
It's called the Fox Factor. If you guys do not know, Sonic Fox has been known to play mini fighting games. Every person who has played them that's been in the upper echelons
Still frozen eye refreshed
has always say there's a different type of feeling when you're going against the Fox.
Ben bu oyunu hep iyi hatırlayacağım.
And there's something about going against them that really shakes things up. And that became a factor in that matchup.
And even though it's a rarity, the Fox factor, people like to also say, is activated tenfold when Sonic is sent to the loser's bracket. So loser Sonic has been activated here at Final Combat. We'll see if Kanimani can survive it. Because, I mean, going back for over a decade, Sonic has been the most dominant Mortal Kombat and Injustice. Sonic has been the most dominant Injustice 1 and Injustice 2 player on the planet as well, has dominated all the games that they have. Their competitive journey here today.
And it really goes to show how much time and effort goes into just competing and things like that, because this is the first time they've been put in losers in MK1 for the finale.
Yes.
Crazy work.
I was going to say, much more of a rare thing these days to actually see Sonic get sent down to losers before something like a winner's finals or a winner's semis here. Has to do it from the round one of the loser side of things. Only saw it down there in Brazil, where one of the greatest records in fighting game history was shattered down there in Brazil. They took out Sonic Fox before top 8, which hadn't happened in over a decade. To put that in perspective, Sonic travels to like 20 events
Abi şaka mı ya?
For 10 years straight.
They have gotten not lower than 7.
And has not gotten and made top 8 at every single one of them.
And it has never gotten lower than 7 in 10 years.
And that's across 5 different games.
Benim
That
bu
is
oyuna
an
giriş güzel bir
unbelievable,
anlamı.
unconceivable statistic, in my opinion, that should go down somewhere in the Hall of Fame.
It has to.
It was finally broken.
Bu oyunu sadece Backfield giftlerinden dolayı hatırlayacağım.
In Brazil.
That's still crazy.
Başka
But
hiçbir
also, that
sebebi
was
yok yani.
what's so special is because that was where the world got to
Ha,
see
bu Allah var,
just
ben bu
how
oyundan
powerful Brazil is in Mortal Kombat. And they
böyle
really
ihanet
are.
edemem.
They-
Ben bu oyun
just like down here in Mexico,
turnuvasından
these
televizyon
passionate
kazandım
out
ve
here.
bu televizyonu şu
In
an
Brazil,
kullanıyorum.
it's insane. One of the
Yani
largest communities that exists.
oyunun
Very active in
ikinci
not
ya da
just
üçüncü
modern
haftasıydı.
titles, modern title and titles, but every Mortal Kombat title. They play them all. They just love Mortal Kombat.
Ekrana bir şey olmadı, yayın dondu. Abi yazdım sana WhatsApp'ta. Ne
The
yazdın?
Brazilian player that did beat Sonic Fox, by the way, was Matuzin.
Teşekkür ederim, iyi
16
geceler.
years old, by the way. Matuzin eliminated Sonic Fox with Baraka.
And it was Prox, right? Prox on the elimination.
Prox on the elimination.
Finally getting the victory over Fox down there.
Yes.
And that's something that we could see again here today, seeing how things unfold. Again, a couple of matches left here to see how we get to the end, the ending circle of this bracket, guys. I believe they are fixing something here technically, so please bear with us here as we try to get this next match started. We'll keep trying to fill you guys with some awesome stats that have happened throughout the last couple of years, and a little bit of history between a lot of these players that we can hear. Gur's still alive as well, has had a great equal length of competition. Like I said, Gur and Sonic are the veterans of this bracket right now.
Respectively for both of them.
I met Sonic back in 2012. I met Gur back in 2013 as Gur began his competitive journey with Injustice 1. Injustice 1 and was a Joker player himself. Sonic also a Joker player in Injustice 2, which won the World Championship with that character.
Batman versus Joker for that Grand Finals, by the way.
That was so cool. Rewind, who's one of the players here, was in Grand Finals with Sonic Fox of that Injustice World Championship, and it was
Hayır
Batman
abi,
versus
şeyle
Joker.
ilgili baksana, adamlar da yazıyor.
The ultimate lore battle when it all mattered most.
Adamlar da yazıyor. Bende ilgisi yok. Dediğin tarayıcıdan açabilirim. Onunla hiç bilgisi yok yani. Adamların yayında onda.
Injustice no block button, much larger screen, way different mechanics that exist in
Sonunda
the game,
geldi.
and they're still able to dominate. It is just it's crazy to me.
It's a crazy thing to do to be.
Oha, Kombat pek 3 duyurur nasıl yani?
So different and
Şaka mı
Sonic
yaptın?
and people like Rewind too being so good at both games. Tweety as well. Tweety was actually very consistent in Injustice 2 as well as
Gurr
ne zaman
was also in the World Finals of Injustice. Tweety as well.
Just always praying, practicing, and making sure they're at the top of their game, and they've been doing it for years. And that just shows, like I said, that dedication and the love of the game that can make you go really far. And then these matchups that you see, like it's also like we talk about the matchups of characters, but also the matchups of players. They know their tendencies for how long they've been playing too. Is also a big thing as well. But it looks like
here we go.
It's locked and loaded here, kinda. I see Sonic and
Oğlum onda bugün İspanyol bir iki ablayı bağladılar ya.
Looks like we're going back in. In the beginning.
Arkadaki izleyiciler demişsin.
If you put it up Mortal Kombat, you know what I'm talking about.
I was about to say there was an apple.
Now, one of the interesting stats about this Final Combat compared to just about this Final Combat to me, is that of the 20 players that made it, 10 are new, but 10 were returning from the last one.
That's actually kind of
right down the middle.
Half new players, half returning players. That's actually really cool to see.
Here we go. They're getting their buttons separated. Like I said, in your settings, you can manipulate some things in the game. A lot of people don't do things like input shortcuts and things that can manipulate how you do your grab, for instance. I myself use one that not a lot of people use because I like to do multiple inputs to do a grab versus some players like to do one. Oh my gosh, here we go.
Sektör aldın, iyi. Sektör iyi mi?
Feel it, the starting at here, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time ever, Sonic Fox versus Connie Monty. Loser eliminated from Final Combat. Winner.
Advancing hatırlamıyorum.
Into this top 8. First hit.
Nasıl kötü matchup oğlum?
By Connie Monty. Welcome to the
Ha
corner.
şey için,
Grabbing a
tekrar
neck.
için.
And it was, like we talked about, was it going to be a secret pick or a saucier pick coming here in game number 1 from Sonic? And it is with this sector, but that was such a good float overneath. The loud hat to get started. Connie bullying
500?
Sonic Fox right now.
Hello?
My God, he put him in a coffin.
That was so much damage right there. And we're going to see the other side of the Linkway assembly coming through with the sector. But guess what? The mid-check into immediate float. Connie taking that first round.
That was a tone setter if there ever was one right there. Lasered him, and you got the hit of allow as well. Every single thing going Connie Monty's way right now.
Laser once again. Here's the big thing about this match that I'm seeing thus far. This man Connie makes sure he's staying everywhere as much as possible so Sonic cannot set up that low hat. That low hat is a low, but like we said, Homelander has the ability to float. He can go right over some of these mix-ups. Overhead again. Misses the combo though, unfortunately.
That would have been it right there. Should have not been. Oh my goodness, I can't believe for the past few minutes, Tento, for the first time, I haven't seen Sonic Fox get to play Mortal Kombat.
Oh my God, goes for another down poke. Doesn't go for anything afterwards. The stage space is praised on the down ones. Goes for the delay mid. Not going to work out, but the 1-2 to check him. Connie striking first blood. 1-0 in favor of Germany's own.
Ne yapıyorsun?
That was a domination. Now currently lives in Germany with the flag up there. He's from Turkey. Yeah. Laser. And Sonic Fox not making a switch either with a dominating start like that. I would have had to expect Cyrex, but maybe Sonic Fox thinking you know what I know, or I know what you know, and I'm going to counter what you know with what I do, and then I'm going to reach on the battlefield, and thinking that he was more prepared for the Cyrax. But I'll tell you what, Connie's looking pretty prepared for the second so far, because so far, Sonic still hasn't gotten to play the game.
No, not at all. He's been stuck in this corner.
Ne oluyor abi?
15 years has been actually terrible.
15 and a half years,
and
another,
my God,
another loud hat. Just decimated by Connie Monty, just like the health bar of Sonic. Another crack of the neck and a near flawless victory. Almost 3 flawless victories to get started. The man's taken chip damage so far in this match.
Unbelievable.
Waffle burada mı? Beklediğimiz maç bu mu yani? Tony ne yapıyor?
For him to get to this moment right here to fight against Sonic. Big hit scores. This is the first big combo we're going to see out of Sonic during this entire set.
Finally, some damage on the board. Sonic with positioning as well. Although pressure ends off of the low string. Connie Monty really put it back in the corner. Nice micro duck. No break from Connie. That's some belief right there.
Oh, and it is because he knew they was going to drop it, but unfortunately did not get the combo. There was a drop on both ends here. Mom spaghetti, but guess what? Back to the corner.
Ooh, demonic dash and nothing right there. Picked him out. Das Boot. The plus frames right there. Still Homelander's turn. Stole another one. No grab for you. You stay in the corner.
There's one down three. Beautiful stuff right there. Good block in the overhead. Gets the conversion. No, he does not. The down one, good miss. Goes for the little.
Kill.
Here we go. There to repick up. Fatal blows available. It's going to be mighty close. There's a very long combo, which means Scalen's going to be a little bit higher on this.
Şeyle bile oynamıyor ya.
But, oh my, wait a minute.
Nasıl yenebilirsin ki Lao'yla?
It might be building the coffin.
Kill.
It might be off the rope. Put it down, put the laser in. It's going to be a little scraper towards the end. That's going to be all she wrote.
Connie Monty 2.
Ne yapıyor oğlum?
What is happening right now? History's being rewritten before our eyes.
Sonic about to be eliminated by Connie and switches off to the Cyrax and Madame Bo. The character that got them to this position in the first place, the character that won them Evo. They're going to put them all on the line here.
I cannot believe I finally get to say. I've been waiting years to say this. It is elimination point against Sonic Fox at a world finale. This would be the first finale that Sonic Fox would ever not win. That is what is at stake right now. History in the literal making in the hands of Oni, Connie, Monty. Welcome to the corner. It's off to a crazy start right here. The offense, the sequence. Looking scary.
Oh, goes to command grab immediately afterwards. Throws out the corner, but guess what? Doesn't get the shimmy. Gets the boot though. La boot. Oh wait, whoa. Too much championship right there, brother. Where you going?
Başlıyor muyuz?
He aggressed that one a little bit too close to the sun. Bomb time. Finally, a setup here, and it works out. Sonic Fox is on the hunt.
Atmadı ha, ben de onu diyecektim.
Taking a shot. Of course. Oh, he's gonna need after those first two games.
That mascot.
Shattering the armor too. But so lucky that they hit advantage of the buzzsaw to go into the bomb. I think that's what Sonic Fox is banking on right there.
Oh, there's the armor coming through. Just the battle toss. Guess what? It's not your turn.
It was it.
Low? No, the edge rub coming out of Sonic. Takes another drop for victory.
That was such a good call out too of the Rising Pharah with the stand one. Sonic.
Niye heyecan kattın? Yani baştan beri Cyrax oynasana, güzel maçlar izledin. İki maç boşuna slotlama.
Has access to the enhanced dashes. It's getting wild.
I think that belly flop is going to be coming in handy real soon. There it is. I told you I smelled it. I smelled it. Like we said, if you got 2 drinks, you're allowed to an instant overhead belly flop. And that's exactly what you saw Sonic Fox use right there. Switch the positions yet again. The bottle toss and another bomb. Bombs, bottom, bow. Oh, God. No, you guys see me by the overhead? Are you kidding me?
Sonic Fox getting some momentum going in their favor this time around. Mandibo sitting back there menacingly, ready to serve something up. No, you didn't want anything? All right, I'll be back in a minute.
Zor. The low. Wait a second. Connie's not out of it quite yet. A lot of help that they need to get past, but it's all possible. Anything is possible.
There you see one of the beauties of Homelander, the ability to carry your opponent to the corner off every single time.
Bunu punishliyor.
By God, from downtown with the uppercut.
Command grab just as a reversal. Sonic.
Kıracak mı?
No, they believe in this round. They believe they can take it. Takes one chance. Takes one clean hit. Conversion? Oh, yes it is. Connie Monty puts himself on set point, elimination point to take out Sonic Fox.
Unconceivable that it could be in 3-0 fashion as well.
Neye bassın amına koyayım?
Here we go indeed. Yo, it's something about getting your ass beat in front of the princess, and also, are you kidding me? That reset, Sonic. What are you gonna do right here? Actually, just go for the
perfect timing on the last hit of Madame Bo right there. So squeezing out some damage. Has bombed out.
Good blocks. Goes for the mid. Didn't believe in it though. Could have been a kill. Nice armor through coming out of Sonic. Scores a knockdown. Oh, the tough command grab. Are you kidding me?
So ready for it. This Sonic outside the range of the lasers. Right into the grab again and into the Madame Bo. And Connie Monty said, I don't even want to see it.
Direkt yolunu kabul etti bu arada.
Let's get to the next one. We know it's over.
Connie with a slight little smug smile on their face, meaning that Sonic says, oh, you're feeling the pressure. Let's see if I can turn that up just a tad bit more. Man, that last active feeling, bro.
Abi şunun aktifini Allah aşkına silin ya. Bu iğrenç bir şey bu ya.
Oh, trying to find that man's
wanted that one.
Oh, you shot the jump. That's real cute. And guys, that is all right. So I know it might look like he's tossing the child of this woman, but it's not. She's actually got dwarfism.
Oy.
I think. So don't worry. No children were harmed.
There's some kind of lore to it.
She's a grown little lady.
From the flesh bits of Shang Tsung and through all of it is the armor of Homelander. And with the great thing about Homelander's armor in this particular matchup is that it gets him off of the ground where there are bombs. Oh, man of bow. Oh, the poor woman, her back again, Mani.
Turn her back again with that chair. Look at her. She's running off.
Putting some insane pressure on Sonic. Oh, what a big call out. Said you better cancel that next time.
Looks like command grab was there, and guess what? The bomb is also going to have Breaker on the side of Connie. He's going to look to hold it.
Duracak mı?
He is going to do the next mix-up. Mids, command grab. Got hit by the raw bomb. Go swinging.
Forcing the break. 13 seconds on the clock.
Slides to the DM.
Down. No armor through. Sonic stays alive.
So ready for the command grab to do Sonic gap. And
Sonic şey geçecek mi maç?
Still wants his championship. Does not want to be eliminated.
Güzel.
Ooh, got caught pressing right there, met by the aerial lasers this time of the Homelander. Here we go, crack on the neck. The milkman cometh.
Plus frames, no deny.
Flawless block, denying those frames right there. You got to block that within 3 frames.
Oh, try to dump him. Not going to get a whip punish, but a whip punish for Sonic. Very fortunate for this man. Side. Nice up block.
Düşürdü komboyu.
There's a lot of damage right here. I think it's heard the Sonic caught. They had a breaker right there. Instead, going to get welcomed back to the corner. Immediate. Command grab right there in Kanimani. Going to be enough? Crack in the neck, and it is. Another match point. Elimination point for Sonic Fox.
İçkisi de yok değil mi?
Is this Connie's time? Going aerial again. Takes some command grab damage. So just she keeps it 100 right there.
Command grab going to be ducked.
Ekranda da yıkıramıyor.
Mana both has a little extra damage and locked out a breaker just for a tad bit of time. Sonic though, going to hold the damage. Oh my.
I want to break, but this is so scary. We'll certainly have to do this again. Look, we got the interruptions of Fair right there. Otherwise, he's going for a ride.
Nereye?
Set the stand one too early. That could cost Sonic.
Aha, Sonic gidiyor.
Breaker coming out. Is this going to be all she wrote? Whipping.
Ne yapıyor?
Connie, you can't have that happen against you. You're so close, but yes, the finish line could be so far if you make mistakes like that.
But all it takes is one singular hit for Cyrax to be able to complete the hit. Body has done it.
Zord.
Making history in Mortal Kombat for the first time ever. Sonic Fox will not be Mortal Kombat World Champion.
Oh my goodness, Kanimani done the impossible. As we said, this man Sonic has never lost an NRS World Finale, but Kanimani taking Sonic out 3-1 the first time ever meeting, and he does the biggest job you could possibly think of. Big props to that 18-year-old.
2 defa niye şey aldı setler? Hadi bir kez aldı.
What a victory there for Connie. Came out and just decimated Sonic to get started. It was, I feel like too much. The stay on sector for game 2, I feel like was the downfall of Sonic in this one. Definitely, I feel like should have done the Cyrax sooner. The way that Connie dominated game 1, yes, Sonic has
Tony Fox'u yenen, Kanimani'yi yenen Herobrine.
To say, okay, that was cute. I have the adjustment in my head, but Connie never gave it to him. Just kept the foot on the gas pedal.
Beğendin mi?
Finally forcing out the Cyrax. Cyrax is looking good, but the damage is already done. Down to that final round, winning another classic here at Final Kombat. History being made. I can't believe we're a part of it.
3-1 victory. Sonic Fox falls at 5th place at the finale. Big stuff for Kanimani right there. That means we're going to have a new
big congratulations to Connie. We'll have a new champion no matter how this unfolds.
Şimdi Levin Rain ve Gır mı var? Gır. Bu arada bu benim son maçım. Ondan sonra ben de gidiyorum. Finale kalamayacağım. Çünkü saçma hatalardan dolayı çok uzadı.
Years and years and years, you come into these and you go, okay, Sonic Fox.
Hale'de Serop Kani'yi yendi. Yani Hero Büyük Sonic. Aynen öyle.
NA is unfortunately. All NA last is on Gır. Gır is the last NA hope. Well, not North America. I should say. But, no, actually, North America.
The last American standing.
Last American standing. Yep. North American standing.
Yeah.
Because technically Chile is South America.
Aa, tek Amerikanyalı Gır mı kaldı?
Nonetheless, USA is only being represented by Gır.
Yalnız size bir söyleyeyim mi? Şu an turnuvayı bence kalan herkes kazanabilir. Bak şakasız.
We've seen him come up as well. He's going to be facing off against Lavender Rain.
Süper abi, biraz uzun ama ismin hakkını
From their
veriyor.
battle in Brazil, Lavender Rain took it 3-2 in their last encounter. How's it going to unfold here today? A lot of people have been winning their runbacks here at Final Kombat, where it matters most. This is it. It's in the name. Final. It's the last one. It's now or never.
Now or never indeed, and here it is.
Bir dakika bir şeye bakacağım.
This is still loser side, so one of these boys will be going home, unfortunately, but it's still going to be, honestly, just a classic nonetheless. Like I said, last time they met, it was at Brazilian Games Con over there in Latin America, and it was a great time. Gur actually fell to Lavender Rain 3-2. It was a very close set, but and then Lavender Rain got on, I believe, got third place at that event. Got third or second.
Ha, bu matchup çok mu kötüydü? Gigant ağlıyordu galiba bu matchup'ı.
Great showing for that.
I'm pretty sure as well. Oh! Warm up some buttons.
Buttons got to be checked. Like I said, you're playing for this much money, $200,000 prize pool. Oh yeah, you're definitely going to make sure those buttons are feeling swell.
Making sure all those
Konik zortladı.
Dilations and manipulations are working for Gur, and for Takeda, making sure those whips, those kunais, are warmed up for this battle once more. The last losers quarters match. Gur and Lavender. Gur getting started by
Gerçekten tek Amerikanyalı şey kaldı. Gur kaldı.
His hourglass is loaded, and then Lavender Rain getting the first hit, giving him another bar of meter. That's how it works here. Both players start with a bar of meter. If you get the first hit, you are given another one. And meter is money, and money is power. Something like that.
You know, you're not right, because the power you need is to take this set right now. The overhead coming through, Lavender Rain sets up a shuriken. The block, oh, he had a punish, but didn't believe the slide, but guess what?
Nereden punish yedi?
Well, this is looking grim. Gur no way to save himself defensively unless he can arm around the Motaro. That was so advantageous on a block. It simply wasn't his turn. Lavender Rain for the throat. On the EX extension is going to be denied. He's going to allow Gur to load up those
barı dolduracak mı? Doldurdu.
Again. He's got the hourglass. The sands of time at this man's disposal.
Ama barı da var. Çok zor ya. Ha, dondurursa barın anlamı yok. Zırhı tutturması lazım.
Time becomes a factor in these sets. Like I said, every time you go to Gur, they expect the clock to go down to about 20 seconds. Oh no.
Full conversion right there. That's the huge use of Motaro right there. Shooting 3 massive. What?
Look at, he said, I know you're, I'm waiting on snap too.
He's dancing.
I know you got snap. I'm not about to get snapped on, no. Command grab is going to get jumped, but guess what? Rewind time just like that. Back to square one. Overhead. He goes for mid. Command grab. That's extra damage because he's doing him out the corner. He's not dead, but time. Overhead block.
And he's going to get out of there. 1 second. The kunais are not going to save him. A little bit of chip damage, but it does freeze the clock, so you'd have to block them all. But you're down to the wire in that one. How many matches with Gur in them go down to the timer?
Oh, hey, so someone make that stat for us, please. Please let us know that stat.
Yeah, that's
across the whole Pro Tour too. How many times has Gur had?
I feel like it's been more times than not.
Bu arada çok doğru bir yorum. Berke, tüm yazdığını okudum. Bence de öyle. Rezillik ya.
Another toss. A clothesline from hell on that one, man.
O çok. Ya bir de çok yüksek. En azından RS düzeyinde çok yüksek. Para ödülü var yani.
Oh, that's a funny, beautiful stuff in the reactions from Lavender.
Let's him set up that ground and good. I know it's going to use it for the extension this time. That's a lot of damage. And the full conversion sets up another one.
That was 472. You know, it's a good cash out right there just because you know how low gear itself is being 950. Oh.
Ruh-roh. Here come the clones. Fantastic block on the first one. Wonderfully blocked through that from Lavender Rain. Showcasing, like you said, Tento, the defense of the game. Kind of a rarity. Mortal Kombat known for its offensive, offense.
I know. Showing that the block button does come in handy, but unfortunately, snap my fingers, do the step. I can do it all by myself. This man Gur's with the man whoa, try to force out the breaker. No. You can
vermedi.
Lavender Rain.
Yok diye mi vermedi?
Kind of crazy. 4 times than not, you see someone break that. They don't want to eat this much damage. Lose a health lead as well. But it means that Lavender Rain in his own brain
zaten Kane'ye karşı öndeyken maçtırda ve benim mental olarak çok
kötü. And wakes up buttons because your meaties are looking kind of vegan, my friend. Oh, you gotta get him up. And beautiful damage right there for the knockdown. Just goes mid-screen. Beautiful stuff from Lavender Rain. And man, this is a long game one, but this is gonna set the tone for the rest of this set.
That it is. Into the corner too. Never mind. I lied right to your face, Sento.
Oh, hit advantage. Oh, it blocked. No. He wasn't close enough with the 4-2. That's so unfortunate.
Get about 150, 200 health back there as Gur as well. Yep, surviving a scare.
Jail'ı demek
right there,
azal.
the down one from Lavender Rain, and the
That's
advantage
it,
for
huh?
right there is you have to hold pressure, and when you're holding pressure, you're susceptible to that throw if you're blocking. Here comes right there. Oh, that chest connects.
Goes for the toes. Guess what? Sets up another clock. Gonna get another one. Oh no, misses the cancel.
That is some pretty tight execution. Get that time freeze into the Motaro teleport. This time shutting down the Motaro teleport on wake up.
Aqua, no clock, and he's gonna get a setup off it if he wants to. No, he drops it. Gets the low. Chip is a big issue right now and goes for the back. Oh my God, the fourth throw. Jax coming in, and that is 1-0 up.
Valla bu turnuvayı kim kazanır çok merak ediyorum ben de.
Fantastic victory here. Played around the resources of Geras so well. Even though there were a couple of drops from both
Maçtan
right
sonra
here,
ben de
a little bit of nerves given where they are
Austin'de
in the world
izlemeye
right
devam
now and
edeceğim
just how
de.
much money they are competing for in this tournament.
Trying to take the pose is Gerd.
And he's unafraid to come off that resource. Out of the
Haklı
gate,
ama
the bar
yani
leader
çok
to
kötü
load his hourglass.
çok kötü
And then he
bir
gets
iş
first
ya
hit,
bu.
and he's got it back.
Ses sorunları, adamların yayın maçı kesmek ne abi?
That's immediately, oh my God, Gerd.
Lift him up and knock him down. The noble Steve Motaro. Armor's up though.
Jax vurmadı bu arada, ekran devam edecek. Jax bir daha vurmadı. Jax'e vurdu.
Easy, big guy. The sun's getting real low back there.
Sun was low indeed. If you guys ever wonder what Jax is doing on the screen right there, it's called the unblockable. You cannot block that. The only way to get out of that is to jump. To know if he's on the screen or not, just look at his cameo meter up there. If you see that bar turns purple instead of orange, that means that he's out there.
And
yok ya o kadar
Motaro,
sürmedi
the
ki.
only cameo that this man Jax cannot grab.
O kadar sürmedi bence.
Hey, he's done every bicep day, every chest day, but you can't lift up that film.
Bilemiyoruz da.
Big boy right there. You can't do that.
There he is.
Look at him.
But
Aha.
all it does is it just puts him on.
Motor dayak niye mi
That's why
sayıldı?
Lavender Rain does it. So good at even though it doesn't get the full Jax got you grab extension.
Oha motorun dolmasına bak.
It's still able to
Oha.
keep him at bay. Oh my God, he put out the full turret.
Aa motor atamadı.
Shutting down the turret is so prepared.
Drop
Düşürdü.
it. Goes for armor. Command grab. Goes for mid. Drops the combo. Goes to tackle afterwards. Blue 42. Big shout out to Yipes. Blue 42. Hike.
Bence o kadar oynanmadı. Bilmiyorum süreyi tabii de.
Overhead, good blocks. Stand patient. Gets under, but guess what? The downfall coming in handy. Lows up. No, he's just activating Sand Clone. I got a twin if you didn't know. Yeah, he went to rainbow.
He did, and he's just going to return back to his normal form here. There we go. It transpires. Thought that the Motaro shot was going to come. There's the mind game now that they're starting to play. Around when is that Motaro going to come, and is Rain going to make the lead on the Jax grab?
Dashing forward slowly but surely. Not going to be able to get there in time. Goes for the low. Does not get the punish. Goes for the low shot. Once more. Overhead.
Ya turnuvada 5 kişi kaldı değil mi? Bunların ikisi hani var ne? İkizler bir de.
In the back of the stage between the cameos.
The cameos fighting and y'all fighting. That's what crazy work right there.
Ooh, the second hit of that string not coming out in time to stop the advancement from Lavender, who finds a big hit. A lot of resources too. Jax snapping the back of his opponent, and he did that ender to put him right on that grounded kunai. Eats the overhead. I told you the target on the man's head. It's shiny.
Keşke onları dövebilse. Soldaki sen misin? Solda değil.
Now he's worried about Jax grabbing Motaro. Conversion.
Oy.
Oh my God.
Beautiful one, no slides, and the Gers DMs into the throw.
Hiç troll teklemiyor ya.
GG's, that's the round. Specific cameo throw right there. You can.
Bu arada tutabilir bence. Niye tutamıyor ki?
To amplify that.
Motaro yukarı kaldırsın dövsün azıcık keyiflenelim.
If you read enough block, 330 and going for a ride is Lavender here.
Oh wait, too much right there.
O ne oğlum? O nasıl bir... Harbi vegan style mimik yapıyor.
Waves. Jax barely misses that one.
Punish.
Oh, the little shot still got off of Jackson.
Valla Motaro'yu dövdü. Jax.
Dyer,
Ne
no,
oluyor?
hit it. Oh, the hit advance to confirm.
Oh,
running time. Back this time around the meetup. Lavender Rain, punishing accordingly.
Sets up, overhead coming out. No, he goes for low instead.
Block.
Hafif
Closed. Another smack
Yok
in the
abi
face of
oğlum
Motaro.
bu
Get out
hız
of here,
ne?
horsey. No more horsing around.
Up. Up.
Güzel
Jump
jumping.
kick instead. To another clone. Tried to go for a back two, not gonna happen. Get about the air. Command grab to do it. Goes for overhead instead. Gerd ties us up 1-1, and we have ourselves a ball game.
Oh, we're battling.
Bence öyle değildir. Bence
İlk 5'e falan ödül var. Gerçi evet falanlar doğru ilk 5. Tahminim öyledir yani. Evet insta atıyor ben de anlamadım ki.
So I got the name. Yep. Hashtag waterboys.
Oh no, he got caught while flipping too. Look at him. He's in the fetal position.
No conversion from Gur though. Expensive still, no.
Oh, overhead coming through.
Ready again.
Oh, not going to reach it in time to Sand. Make sure you get the kicker, not the kick E. Jack's coming through for the big combo. Thank you for the backbreaker. All the way to the corner.
Yeah.
Hold that knee. Oh God, not the armor. Please. That overhead has been
that was
throwing him
up in his face. I'm not too sure if that was an intentional one in a second, but maybe he's just showing off for us here. Gur gets the tackle through the wall.
Parasını bundan kazanıyor.
With that second overhead. It was just for the love of the game.
For real.
Yalnız bir tane Flawless blok kaçırmıyor.
Said you shaved that many frames off for a ride. Jack breaks the back. Kunai missed space though.
Break.
Forcing this break from Lavender.
Lan çok zor. Oğlum saatini niye harcadın gerizekalı? Bak bak 2 defa fırsat verdi adama.
Oh, nice. That's coming through again. But wait, you know, Spencer 2 bars. Can he kill him? He does. Wasn't blocking with Lavender Rain.
It's very expensive. 2 bars of meter, but the firepower of that setup is insane. The 2v1 you
Başka bir dövüş oyunu daha oynuyor da ne olduğunu hatırlamıyorum. Asya menşeli bir oyun.
You get that clone setup activated. What God?
Gotta get him off. That's how he was teleported.
Gonna get him off that kunai conversion and just gotta beat him with a low. This health bar by Gur disappearing in absolute moments. Lavender Rain trying to pull a magic trick on us.
Dragon Ball, evet Dragon Ball. Ben de bunu
And the health bar definitely disappeared right there. Ta-da! Beautiful stuff right there. Gur tried to dash forward when he saw that kunai was set up, but unfortunately got tagged. Did not believe in that hit right there. I guess he thought that Gur was going to rewind, and he definitely stopped the combo, just hold the block.
Both whipping folks right there. Gur going back to full screen dancing. Always makes his opponent want to come to him. Has plenty of tools here, full screen to play with. Oh, he got interrupted though. That slight walk by Lavender in that range, really everything.
Oh.
But drop the combo, unfortunately goes for the big 1-2. Oh, wait. It's a knockdown. You're kidding me. Goes for NCA, not going to happen. Gets Shim. Nice balls box from Gur. Negating that chip damage. Back throw going to be tech.
That stagger. Interrupts the advancement as well. Gets the frame advantage. Denies. The Jack's right there. Using the gap with armor. Like I told you, that armor, you can absorb a hit as long as there's a time to start up an armored move.
Oh, goes for the low. Doesn't get thrown this time around. Another mid check. And gets one from man grab coming in handy. Goes for another one, but unfortunately, his foot was met to the face. Back to square one for Gur.
Artık Gur için 0'a maç alması lazım da 510 canı. Gerçi çiple vurup hit alması lazım ama barı da yok. Nasıl olacak? Evet olsun.
Always is that Makaro shot. Huge reversal position with the back throw. Jacks with the grab. 16 seconds. Other Gur can do anything to stop this. Should the execution be here? On the second, Jack's not even going to be needed. Lavender Rain striking back and forth.
Güzel.
With his opponent Gur right now.
Şimdi de Marvel Tökön lan
of the tournament. Smoking a stogie back there is his boy Jax.
The cigar actually coming in handy. Gur always said that Takeda matchup was one of Garrus' worst matchups. He hates playing this, but he is a loyalist and he knows how to figure it out. He's done it before.
Oynadı Marvel Token mı?
The winner of this, making top 4, will face Kanimani next. And up next, for your guys' viewing pleasure, it happens to be that winner's finals, the Twins. So strap it. A whole lot more combat still left. Great checks and balances here. And the pressure and defense.
Orada kalkan.
No huge hits.
Kim ya bu uğraşlara kalkan?
Right now,
Yayının Ray'ni kim yollamış Luzursa? Bunu hatırlamıyorum.
Never mind.
You thought it was clean hit, Aqua? Nah, he said, never mind. You get the time on my side.
It's actually kind of dirty. Speaking of dirty.
Oh, no, it doesn't work.
Bro.
I'm honestly not doing fast enough. But yo, the 4 string right there, who would have thought?
Over it. I like that Gur. Recognized that it was on hit, doesn't come up to teleport. No! Using the fake on a command grab this time. Super effective on Lavender Rain.
Hold it.
Single hit now.
No way, right?
Big.
Huge, actually.
Setup time.
Oh, 2 of them things? Overhead afterwards. Got the jump in. Said, wait a minute, what's going up overhead?
Çok güzeldi bu arada.
Foot to the back of your cranium.
Chris said, screw this, I'm out.
I'm out for real.
I see what you're doing.
He saw 2 kunais stuck between his rock and a hard place. He said, nah.
He said, I'm out of here.
Down poke immediately. Good blocking that overhead right there. Oh, back throw.
Oy güzel.
You're in the corner now. It's not so fun, is it? Oh, never mind. He didn't care about none of that. Good blocks.
Oh, my goodness, some people in enough range of Takeda from Gur right there. Now he's in his face, has the lead.
Yol almaya başlayınca değişti oyun bu arada.
Another one. Does Gur have the audacity? The balls, the stones to do it again.
Biraz
This time goes
problem
below. Got him in a state where he had to read blocker, no block, grabber, no grab.
Beautiful duck, beautiful punish, but guess what? Had a bar to rewind, it never happened. Goes to a big swing of the haymaker, missing.
We're gonna miss there on the whip. Punished by the sands of time. Gur, plenty to work with right here. Yes, tonight.
Oh my God. Jack coming through, he has a setup over this. Overhead's coming in handy. No, the throw instead gets a full combo. Sets up something else? No, he stays back.
Left range setting up everything, but they're just took in Armor. And we're going to a game 5.
2-2 mi oldu? Çok güzel bu arada.
The decisive one.
Güzel maçlar bu arada. Bu eşleşme güzeldi.
And still will stay in it. Remember guys, for top 4, that is a huge chunk of change when it comes to it. When it comes down to what's the difference between 5th place and that 4th. Here we go, game 5. Oh, there's a game. Oh, again, deja vu. Caught him while he was jumping again. Ooh, DDT from the top rope is crazy.
Böyle bir sting olur mu bilmiyorum. Oha! Nereden tuttu? Bandır. Meşle. İçine surçur mu kaçtı? Aleyküm selam da var.
And you still have to worry about the tackle towards the end. 3 parts of that string that is so detrimental, and he's going to be there to beat him. Where are you going? I'm in every timeline, here to beat you down.
Big damage right here, by the way. Are we done? Of course not. Why would we?
497 and a shot at the title for Lavender Rain. Put the hourglass down. The snipe, the 50 caliber whip from downtown sends them to a match point.
Here we go. More his men now.
More truffle shuffles from Gur. Here, full screen.
He converts the snap, but he gets a huge jump in. Rewind time for Gur. No, he's going to hold the damage instead. Unblockable.
Only a forced block right there. Jack's again going to get his pound of flesh in that unblockable ground pound. There's a screen. Sends the throw. Scores a knockdown. He's actually closing the gap rather than staying away right here. Breaks the armor with the 2 hits. It can only absorb 1.
Oy.
Poor Motaro getting slapped again. He's getting put back into stable. He still has to play a power here. It's going to continue to be a 2v1. Another beautiful block from Lavender Rain. Not many can start 2. And just like that, Lavender will take it again over Gur in this pro competition when it matters most. Here at Final Combat.
Amerikan yalı kalmadı.
Gur.
GG's.
And now is in top
gençlik.
4 of the tournament.
Brazil in top 4. 3 countries being represented in top 4 right.
Ben de kaçıyorum. Yarın iş var. Saat 2 olmuş. Muhtemelen izlemeye çalışırken uyuyakalacağım. Çünkü bu kadar süreceğini beklemiyordum yani. Biraz aksaklık olduğu için. Ama bu turnuva hakkında daha sonra konuşacağım. Kendinize iyi bakın. Teşekkür ederim izlediğiniz için. İyi geceler.